Hey, y'all, you freaks and geeks out there in podcast land. It's Wednesday, August the 2nd, and you know what that means. You got yourself a brand new smoke-filled and jam-packed episode of the Doctor's Orders podcast with the 512 Foot Doctor. The podcast where I meet with some of the most creative and influential people that I know to share stories from the ride of life. As always, I'm your host, the 512 Foot Doctor, coming at you live and direct from the one and only studio of Life or Death. If you're a returning freak or geek, thank you very much for checking back into our regularly scheduled appointments. And if you're new here, tuning in for the first time, welcome to the Freaks and Geeks family. Freaks and Geeks, on this week's episode is a fucking treat, an off-the-cuff, fucking just hit the wire type of episode. An episode that has little to no organization, but it's got fucking 100% heart and 100% balls. We got a returning fucking guest in here. We got a freaking geek, a family member of the Freaks and Geeks family. Put your hands together, Freaks and Geeks, and welcome to the podcast, our buddy, Trent motherfucking Albert. What's up, guy?
What do you hear? What do you say? I'm back, baby.
Shit, he's back. He's back.
Loving every minute of it.
Appreciate you for coming through, man. You just fucking hit me up random. I was like, you trying to do a fucking pod? Of course.
Impromptu. We're here. We're queer.
Listen, we get used to it.
What you been up to, dog?
Nothing much, man. Just fucking spending a big summer with you and your daughter. Fucking just
We're
chilling.
at the pool every day.
All the fucking time. Staying chlorinated.
I'm a half a Cuban at this point.
I could pass for this. It's getting dark as shit out there.
No shit. I'm loving it, though.
Did you hear that Ari stopped his podcast?
The Skeptic Tank?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
I swear to God, 2 nights ago, I looked up and I was like, damn, this motherfucker ain't dropped nothing in a couple
Yeah,
weeks.
he stopped that shit. That's been an ongoing, like,
Him and
trend.
Joey Diaz.
Joey
Like,
cut his shit, too.
fuck. Rest in peace to those pods. I
Yeah.
love both of them.
Those were, like, originators
No
of
shit.
fucking podcasting.
What was Ari's reasoning?
He was not really.
He didn't say
He
nothing?
was like, I'm kind of done. Like, I've done so much shit. Like, what
See,
else you want me to
he's
do?
always had one of those. I love the podcast of his that were impromptu. I hated though. I didn't hate him, but he always had like a fucking. This one's gonna be about a prostitute, or this one's gonna be about or whatever the fuck.
The structured ones.
Yeah. I like the ones where it's just like him and Mark Norman riding to fucking Austin to go to Joe Rogan's podcast,
Yeah.
and like the road trip over there.
Yeah.
Him
No,
and Tony Hinchcliffe on a fucking road trip.
His road trip episodes were fucking dope. I got a lot of inspiration from his road trip.
Those are my favorite ones. I love just a random fucking conversation about whatever the fuck's happening. And, you know what I mean? Not to say the other ones weren't good, because there was some where I'm like, holy shit. The suicide one I remember I listened to a long fucking time ago.
No, but he put a lot of shit out.
Yeah, he did.
A
Well,
shitload
he
of
had to
stuff.
be like, what? How many episodes deep? A shitload, though. A
He-
shitload.
10, was he doing it for like 10 years?
At least. In
Yeah.
2011 was when I first started listening to
Yeah.
his podcast. So what are we in? Yeah, 12 years deep? This
Yeah.
motherfucker?
And I mean, he went through his periods of like shit popping off. I mean, didn't he spend like a hot month in like Cambodia or Vietnam
This
or some shit
fucker
like
went
that?
to like Myanmar.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck Myanmar is, like he was there for a long time, like months. I think he like got a flip phone, told his fucking agent and shit, like, don't call me unless it's like absolutely important.
Yeah.
No one contact. I remember there was people like that would like an Australian kid randomly seen him in like Thailand and like took a picture and like, Ari's alive, y'all. Like, don't trip out, because people just like lost fucking contact with him.
Yeah.
For, he would send out like an email a month or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To his close homeboys, like, I'm here and shit. But there was like spottings of Ari Shafir for like 6 months that people were just like posting online and
That's
shit.
crazy.
I get into those fucking Reddit boards sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
With the
Reddit's,
podcast.
Reddit's are hot.
There's
Reddit's
some
the new
fucking idiots on there. That, that's where I get half my fucking laughs from and shit. You know what I mean? Is people like shitting on Brendan Schaub and shit like that, you know?
Yeah, his fucking career is fucking in the tank
That
right
fucking
now.
guy, have you seen all the shit? Like, I hate to shit on him and shit,
Yeah,
but
me
like,
too.
man,
He's not helping himself.
That's the whole fucking thing. Is like, why do you lie so much about
Yeah.
random shit?
Yeah.
That's the whole. This fucker had a podcast with Theo Von before Theo was like giant, and managed to fuck that up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think and I don't want to like speak too much on it because who fucking knows what could happen.
This is all speculation and allegedly.
Whenever they went to that whole little duo, it wasn't bad, and then they brought in like production team, which made it better. But then they brought in fucking like Dalia
Eric
and then
Griffin
fucking Eric
and
Griffin,
shit,
like
yeah.
the King
not
and the
the King and the
Sting and the
Sting.
fucking this and that. And I'm like, the
It's
shrimp.
4
and,
guys
like, what
now.
the fuck?
Yeah, fuck off. Chris D'Elia is cool in my mind, but like there's something off about that
Yeah.
guy. And I've heard all the fucking weirdo shit about him with the underage chicks and all that shit, and like, I believe that. Yeah. You could look at this fuck and tell he's a creepy fuck.
Yeah. Have you seen this joint? Freaks and Geeks. We're jamming on was this Hustle?
Hustle.
Yeah.
It's fire.
I've seen it like once.
Did you hear, speaking of Adam Sandler, the Safdie brothers?
They got him again?
They got him again, but apparently Josh Safdie, who I think he's more of like the one who actually is deep in the shit.
Is that the one that's in Good Side? Is it that?
No, that's Benny. That's the brother Benny.
Okay.
But Benny, I think he's on like more of like his acting shit now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He popped up in what's my joint?
What did he pop? Yeah, he popped up in something.
Pizza. Fucking
Licorice Pizza.
Licorice Pizza. He popped up in that and killed it.
Yeah.
But shout out to Benny Safdie. But I heard like 2-3 days ago that the brothers are like splitting up, and the new Sandler joint is just gonna be Josh Safdie directing, y'all. Which is still gonna be fire as fuck, because I think he's like the creative mind, with like he's like the main dude. You know what I mean?
They're based out of New York, right?
Yeah. They're fucking New York Jews.
Yeah.
But I think the new one is gonna be about something about like the trading cards, like Adam Sandler and like the trading card world.
Yeah.
I think that's all I heard. I could be wrong.
They're gonna. I mean, because Sandler definitely saturates the market for better and for worse.
For sure.
But I think they're gonna I don't want to say they'll saturate him again, but whatever they do with that motherfucker,
Fire as fuck.
Yeah.
I love Sandler in a dramatic role, dog, because he's still gonna make you. He's gonna make you laugh regardless but he's gonna make you cry like a motherfucker too.
Mm-hmm.
I like that funny people shit.
Yeah,
remember how good that was?
That's
dog?
great.
That's a fucking great movie.
Yeah, that one's really
It's like
good.
45 minutes too long, but all of Judd Apatow movies are.
And all those cameos you get in that bitch.
Come on, dog. Just like random 2-second shit. You know what I mean? Jonah Hill and that, like everything's funny in that motherfucker.
Eminem pops up in that bitch, right?
And kills it, dog. It gives you a gut laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And this was Marshall, not fucking modern day.
This
Eminem,
was him still on pills and shit.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? This is pre-rehab. You feel me? Pre-fucking OD.
The matching tracksuits and fucking glasses.
Exactly. And the horrible Jordans. He always picks like the worst pair of Jordans, like the teen Jordans to fucking wear, this guy. I seen, ladies and gentlemen, one of the biggest fucking boxing matches in history is going down tomorrow. And Terrence Crawford's my guy, but I seen this morning when I got up that Terrence Crawford and Eminem went back and forth on Instagram, and Terrence was like, "Em, let's make this shit happen. I need somebody to walk me out."
Ooh.
And Em was like, "You're one of my favorite boxers, period, right now." You know what I mean? So it's gonna take a lot to get Marshall Mathers out. You know what I mean? Out of the house, but
that's dope.
That'd be a fucking reason to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The eyes are gonna be on that motherfucker tomorrow.
I haven't heard about that. That's crazy.
M's my fucking dude. It became cool. I've worked with like a younger crowd, you know what I mean? And it became cool somewhere to like shit on Eminem or like act like he's not the shit, you know what I mean? With these younger kids, like the backpacker motherfuckers and shit like that. But y'all weren't around when that motherfucker did the forgot about Dre shit line. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
That's timeless. I don't give a fuck what you got to say.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
Putting out some mad.
I'm not buying
tracks.
the Eminem album and loving every song. But I respect the fuck out of the guy. And you can't not. You don't got to like him, but you got to respect him. He's a fucking
Stars
legend.
in his own film about himself.
Come
like,
on,
what
dog.
the fuck?
And rip shit.
Yeah.
Rip shit. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. Y'all all loved 8 Mile when it came out. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Every one of y'all loved that shit when it came out. Do not play with me.
That's no doubt. I definitely agree with that. I heard somewhere along the way that they were trying to like make that into a
series?
saga, a series of
I've seen that shit.
different times of events in his life, or not even necessarily his life, more so to just get away, because that was his story. I think he wanted to share more 8 Mile stories.
8 Mile shit. Yeah, that makes sense.
Detroit stories.
That's another thing you got to love about this motherfucker. M could live in anywhere in the fucking world. Anywhere in the world, he could have the biggest fucking house there and blah, blah. He's like still in Detroit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Still like throwing money around in the city. You got to respect that shit. Detroit's a shithole.
Yeah.
It's coming back and shit, but like, imagine in 2001, he could have been anywhere in the world and he was in Detroit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Respect that
crazy.
shit.
I forgot Robert Duvall was in this fucking film.
dog.
He's one of my fucking
That motherfucker
favorites.
right there. You forget about Duvall. You know what I mean? Anytime somebody's brought up like the top 10, whatever the fuck, you forget about Duvall, but he's definitely in there. He's top 5 for sure.
Fucking Colors, fucking
Apocalypse
Falling
fucking
Down,
Now,
Apocalypse
dog.
Now.
What's the joint he had with the fucking with the lion with the kid? Do you remember when that shit came out?
He was in Lion the Witch? Was that Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe?
No, it was some like fucking Texas movie.
Lion in the
What the fuck? There was like a boy. It may have been the boy from The Sixth Sense or some shit, and it was like him, and they were like his crazy uncles or some shit, and like a farm.
That one.
That was fire.
Oh shit!
I can't even front. That was fire. I forget what the fuck it's called. It's probably horrible. I watched it in like 6th grade.
Yeah.
But he's always good.
He fucking.
He could be in
kills.
a terrible movie, and he's always good.
He's
He's like
in-
Sandler.
He's in fucking Lonesome Dove, which is
Come on, dog.
one of the most like raved about Western films.
Westerns.
Everybody fucking gets down on that.
I love when there was like a period and when I was like a freshman that I would just like sit anytime I was just in my room fucking around on whatever. There would be like an old black and white fucking Western on my TV.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And half of them were horrible, half of them were great, but like that shit puts me in a good mood.
Yeah.
That's why I like what's the fucking Tarantino joint? Where in the
Jenga?
cabin.
Oh, Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
Like that. Just, I could fall asleep
Cozy.
watching that. It's
So cozy,
dog.
but
Yeah,
it's so fucked up,
that
dude.
Westerns are cozy to me. You know what I'm saying? And like I don't watch a shitload of them, but I
Yeah.
need to. They always like bring me joy. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like Django too. But you know
Yeah.
that one's like a big adventure shit.
Yeah.
Like the Hateful Eight's cozy. I love
play.
like the Revenant too. That shit. Like
Yeah.
I love the snow gloomy. I love a snowy gloomy movie.
Yeah.
You feel me?
There's something about that introductory shot of Hateful Eight, and I know we've talked about it before, but it's fucking. When I first saw it in theaters, and it's just the panning of the fucking mountains and the snow, and then you pan on that fucking Jesus
The
statue.
cross. Come on,
like,
dog.
what the fuck?
What did I tell you? I heard some shit about that. There was like.
Yeah, you did tell me something about
He
that.
put that in there for some Viking shit. or
yeah,
some
yeah,
shit
yeah.
where
There's like a script on the cross or something like that.
right. That's like it shows that like the Vikings were there
Yeah.
before. You know what I mean? That kind of
But
shit.
what I want to know is like you can't make that. Like that's got to be a portion of like natural weather, right?
Yeah, it has. No,
Like-
I think the whole joint is.
Yeah.
Like I think they just wait for those days. Like
Yeah.
yes, I'm assuming. I know like during the Revenant and shit like that. Like I think half of the motherfuckers like got pneumonia
Yeah.
like 15 times. And
Because I understand making the fake snow and shit like that, but not an entire fucking.
yeah, you can't have a wide shot
Yeah.
like that of like the landscape
Yeah.
unless that's happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially Tarantino with the film and all that shit. I don't think he's big on like the fucking
Yeah.
effects and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Unless they're like practical effects.
I don't think he is at all.
Right.
Yeah, guns or
Like all that blood and shit
Yeah.
in Kill Bill, like
Yeah.
that shit was like real shit flying around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't no 3D, whatever the fuck shit. Or animated, whatever.
yeah,
That's another thing to respect about a guy like that, dog.
Yeah,
I
that-
love like when the horror movies that we came up with and
Yeah.
shit, they were all seemed a little scarier because you knew that the shit looked like physical.
Yeah.
You know, like the mask and shit they were wearing or like the effects, they looked not real, but like, you know, the shit was happening in real time.
yeah,
You could tell now, even in like the scariest fucking movies nowadays, you could tell like there's something off. That's not really there. So my mind just doesn't get scared.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even with like the creep, what's that movie? There's been a couple creepy fucking, not the Revenant, the fucking Covenant. No, what the fuck is it? Where it's like
it's like-
somebody in a fucking picture of an old lady.
yeah. They got like 3 of them, right? Fuck.
Conjuring.
Yeah,
The
there we
fucking
go.
Conjuring.
There we
That's
go.
supposed to be like the scariest movie.
Yeah,
It was all right.
that's like a whole saga, or like a whole like. I don't want to call it a genre, but it's definitely like a brand.
Yeah,
Because they
exactly,
got
for sure.
that, they got the Nun as part of that shit.
The
Isn't
fucking-
like Annabelle part
I was
of that
about
shit
to say
too?
that little doll chick.
Yeah,
like all
and
that
then I
shit.
heard didn't they do the fucking Mexican witch one? What's it called?
Alona or whatever.
Yeah, I thought they did her shit too. Like that was.
They made a movie about that.
Yeah.
I missed
What
that.
the fuck is it? Yeah, La
La
Llorona.
Llorona.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit used to trip me out when I
Yeah.
was a fucking kid. You creep yourself
Yeah.
out listening to that kind of shit.
But I think that was like under the umbrella of the Nun and whatnot.
Was it really? They're all the same director.
Yeah,
Whoever it is.
I've never really seen.
I've
I
heard-
might have seen one.
I've heard. I think I watched one of the Conjurings, but it was like so shitty I was falling asleep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I grew up on The Exorcist, bitch. You know, it's gonna take a lot more than that.
Yeah.
But the shit just don't seem real, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could look at it and see it's. I don't know. My mind doesn't go there.
And then the whole like series of it, like I understand slashers, but those aren't slashers.
No,
Those
they're
are
not.
in depth.
Yeah.
Like with, I don't want to say dialogue, but like a
Supposed
story.
to be deep,
Yeah.
type shit.
Versus a slasher where it's like, all right, fucking
You know what there's gonna be titties and a chainsaw. So-
wrong directions and fucking all this shit.
Exactly. I love those though.
Yeah.
I love the shitty '80s like slasher joints.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't. I get all the what are the Jason movies? The fucking Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
I get all those mixed up.
Yeah.
But I used to just rent those when I was a fucking kid. When I was like 6, 7, 8, that's what I. You know what I mean? Watch for the titties half of the time. But you know what I mean?
That era of horror is good. It's
For sure.
cheesy as shit, but it like keeps you wanting. You know it's cheesy, and it's to a certain point, but it keeps you. Oh, the next one's coming out. Fuck yeah, I'm in there.
The thing back then was like, I can't wait to see how he kills him in this movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, some shit. They got to be creative when they're on like Jason 8.
Yeah.
It's going to be some wild shit, but that's what you're going in for. You know what I mean?
They hit it hard with the fucking verses, the Freddy versus Jason. I remember that
Hell
was
yeah,
a
I
slammer.
snuck into that bitch for Kevin Haynes. What up, Haynes?
That was not bad. Of a
No
picture
shit,
there.
hell yeah. Freddie was my guy growing
Yeah.
up though, dog. Freddie was my fucking dude. Even when he got like cheesy and half of it was like funny, I just always look forward because they were creative with like the killings.
I can see that because he's got the most acting of the like three major.
For sure. What's his
'Cause
name? Something England?
Robert England, I think. Yeah.
Dude was fire.
Yeah.
And I seen, was it you that tagged me in it or sent me it? I think that he's gonna like reprise the role. Or they're trying to get him to reprise the role.
Maybe.
I seen some shit like that. He's got to be like 96. That fucker was old and like 88. You know what I mean? But fuck it, I'm in for it.
Yeah. But like regarding the acting with characters or other people in the film, Jason doesn't fucking.
No, you don't
Jason
even know
got
who the fuck that
lines.
is.
Fucking Michael Myers
Michael
don't got no
Myers. You don't know who the
lines,
fuck that is.
You know?
I remember Cody fucking Skelton or Cody Zimmerhansel now. What up, Cody? We go back and forth still. I remember him fucking telling me that his dad played Leatherface in like one of the fucking movies or some shit. This was like before Google, before you could look it up. He just like took people at their word and shit. I know he was full of shit now, but how funny. I miss like the pre-Google days where you would just like be telling your homeboy facts.
Yeah, you just have to take words for it. Oh no shit, that's true. Oh,
like fucking
so I heard
yeah, like what's his name in the Wonder Years, the fucking Italian kid.
the Paul.
Paul
Yeah.
was Marilyn Manson. Did you ever hear that shit
no,
growing
no
up?
shit.
That was like a fucking thing growing up. Marilyn Manson was Paul from the fucking Wonder Years, and Steve-O was Squints from the Sandlot. You remember? Like little shit like that.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Folklore or some
what
shit.
was what's Buddy's name? Was it Richard Gere or one of them had a gerbil up their ass? Remember that?
I don't know.
That was like a big thing in like the 90s, 80s, whatever the fuck. Like everybody heard that Richard Gere had a gerbil up there, up his ass. Apparently that was like some Scientology shit or something like that, where like he left Scientology and they were just like, we're going to spread this fucking rumor until everybody knows. You know
That
what I mean?
sounds kind of familiar.
Right? And like Lil' Kim had so much cum in her stomach,
Yeah.
that kind of shit, you know, that she had to go to the hospital.
And then there was always like the tranny of like, oh,
Sierra's the fucking. I swear to God, I had Michael Williams' brother Jeff fucking convinced. He was like, I fucking loved it. I was like, bro, she's got a brajol. Like, she was on Oprah, dog. You didn't see that shit? And you couldn't go back and like, was he on Oprah? Like, this was pre fucking internet, you know, pre Google.
DVR and shit,
yeah, exactly.
You know?
If you didn't DVR that Oprah, it was over.
Yeah.
She looks like she has one though. I can't even front.
Yeah.
Your shoulders are a little too broad and you're a little too fucking tall for me.
That era of like musicians is tanking, you know?
Come on, dog.
I mean, I know Nelly's trying to make some sort of a fucking
Shout out to Nelly.
comeback, you know?
Fucking
but,
country grammar went hard as fuck.
but it's not. But that genre is not doing good for music.
Hell no. But fuck, it's like I can't even listen to fucking rap anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what you would call that shit.
Yeah.
And I know there's probably like some good shit that I'm missing out on because of it or whatever the fuck, but like I don't even want to take the time, dog.
Yeah.
You got to sift through so much bullshit to get one gem. Like it's not even worth it. Fuck that.
There's a good South Park episode where
They don't miss, by the way.
where Randy Marsh,
Oh God,
he's
bless him.
like he's trying to listen to Stan's music and all he hear it's just like this is just crap. So
like-
it's just a beat and you hear someone like singing, but it's just
Like gibberish. Yeah, I think I see
which
that
is
shit.
constant farts the entire time.
Yeah,
and
I
it's like,
think
what the
I'd
fuck
say
is this? And then the Stan listens to his shit and it's the same stuff.
No
and
shit.
at some point in time, like One of them, I think, actually hears it, but it's like, this still sucks. Just overall, just like kids,
Garbage.
current like generations versus past generations always thinking the music is shit.
I don't want to sound like the fucking old man or whatever the fuck, but like, there's no way that you can convince me that the shit that's coming out now is better than the shit that was in the 90s or, even early 2000s, 70s, 60s, like, you can't convince me, dog.
Yeah.
You can't, like, statistically, there's facts and then there's opinions. There's, like, certain shit where it's just a fact. You know, no one's fucking with Leonard Skinner.
No.
Like, there's no one alive that's working right now in music that's fucking with, like, 3 of their songs.
And they got all the heads that are in the modern era of, like, rap and or music that have OD'd and or, like, off themselves. And I'm not taking any, like, thing away from that. Sure, they're fucking off this fucking planet, you know? No disrespect, but Keith Richards may have done something on a higher caliber than that, and he's
Come
still
on,
fucking
dog. He's
kicking.
still out here with the fucking Marlboro 100
Yeah.
going. You know what I mean? I was telling Chelsea about him a while back. You caught some of his fucking shit, right? His picks?
No, I don't know.
Didn't they throw some guitar picks when you
I
went
didn't
to see
get
him?
I didn't get no.
Oh, you didn't get a pick?
Nah, but they were throwing shit out.
I remember you telling me when y'all went to go see him back in the fucking Gap, though.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's real as shit.
Mm-hmm. Dope ass set.
But, yeah, bro, like, who's fucking with the Rolling Stones right now? They're like 90, and I guarantee you that. I was just telling the kids at work, I've seen a lot of fucking shows, all that shit. Nobody was fucking with me and you going to see Carlos Santana, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
those
he was 70 and out there fucking destroying shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But, like, modern heads won't give it the time until there's that point in your life where you're like, oh, shit. That's good stuff.
Yeah, no shit.
Now you can hear it.
It happens earlier for some people, and some people go their whole lives and they don't fucking get it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
they have to listen to Jimmy. They don't get to fucking hear him.
I like, and it's funny, bro, because like my parents listen to like my mom just listened to like horrible 80s rock. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And my dad didn't really listen to shit. He listened to like fucking Creedence and a couple fucking Led Zeppelin songs and The Who. Yeah. That's all I remember. But I basically had to like teach myself music, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like what's good and what's bad. But that's how it was. Like I missed that whole shit. Now everybody just tells you what's good and what's bad, and everybody believes that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was telling Chelsea yesterday, like just because something's on Twitter and fucking 50 million people are saying one thing, that don't make that shit real.
What I like to do is just to go down like a fucking rabbit hole of their shit. Say I fuck with like one album or a couple of their songs.
You fuck with one Jefferson Airplane song, and you can just go deep.
But just try and I like to run albums, full fucking albums.
No one does that anymore. They get the single, they download the one fucking song, and
I
they
used
say
to
he's
be
a
that
goat.
guy, and that's how like I feel it often starts is just exposure to the single
for sure,
and then exposure to more singles, but never the album. But when you crank that fucking album, that's a piece of
It's a whole
art.
different story. Yeah. That shit takes you somewhere. You know what I mean? That song will bring you to a place, but that album will fucking, you know what I mean?
That's what I get down with.
That's one thing I like about working nights is half the time when I'm just fucking alone, I could just dig deep. Whether any subject, it could be fucking an album or it could be like some creepy fucking podcast that I found or some fucking shit about. I'm into fucking like serial killers and shit. Like anything with like you got me if Jeffrey Dahmer's involved or like any of those motherfuckers. You know, John Wayne Gacy. I know his entire fucking story, but like I'll listen to another one. You know what I'm saying?
See if anybody gets.
I want somebody else to tell me. So tell me again. Tell me how that happened again.
Oh fuck.
Straight up though. But then there's like I wasn't with the Dahmer show though.
You didn't like it?
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I peeped it.
It was all right, but like there was a lot of like just him fucking dudes and shit. Like I wanted to get to like the nitty gritty of the fucking the creepy shit. I mean that's creepy, but
I think on like those, I don't look at more so the story because hopefully it's going to be presented with as much
factually.
Yeah, I like the fucking acting on those joints.
He was fire. Yeah, he was fire. I can't front. That dude was fire.
Like the acting on that, the acting on fucking Assassination of Versace, acting on fucking OJ trials, shit like that.
Bro, I tried to fucking watch the OJ shit again, and you got to fucking pay for the shit. It was like 3 months ago. I was like, yes, we need to go revisit that. You know, Cuba was the shit.
Yeah. I didn't like their Clinton one. I was like, this ain't hitting.
Who was Clinton?
I forget who it was, but that was their latest, what's it called? American Crime Stories.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, built something regarding them.
You ever watched, I think it was an HBO movie, W. It was George W. Bush, and it was fucking, what's his name? From
I never saw it, but I know what you're talking about.
From No Country playing him?
Yeah.
That shit was
That's a
dope.
good joint?
It was dope, yeah. I remember just like fucking getting ready one day and it was on, but yeah.
What's that latest joint? Is it called Bush that has Christian Bale as Dick Cheney?
No, it's called Cheney. I
Cheney.
think.
Have you seen that joint?
No, I haven't, but I need to.
Yeah.
Because Dick Cheney was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And a half. And I
Fucking
love
Halliburton
Christian
out
Bale.
here.
He's fucking.
Yeah.
He's probably like my favorite actor that's alive and working
he's
and
fucking
like
solid.
in shit that you want to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He doesn't miss. He could be in a shitty movie, but that dude's not missing. You know what I mean? He was just in some like. I've never seen none of those Avenger movies, but I think he was in one of those, or
Oh, no shit.
or like a Thor or some
Yeah.
shit, and he was like playing the bad guy, and like that dude looked like a fucking creepy bad evil motherfucker. You know what I mean?
He's not Method, right? Because Method is like you. Is he?
Yeah, he's method.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
I was
where he,
thinking
like,
character.
Character. No, this motherfucker is like, if he's supposed to be
book.
90 pounds, he's gonna be 90 pounds.
Yeah. He's
that
gonna fucking
motherfucker.
sell it.
The or what is it? The machinist. Man, that shit tripped me out.
Yeah,
I don't
Mechanic's
know if I
fire
was
too.
like too high one day or whatever the fuck, but that machinist shit fucked me up for like a week the first time I watched. And people like shit on it. I don't know. I've heard like a whole bunch of people
shit
be
on
like,
that when you're gonna
shit's
do
weird.
that.
That shit is dope though.
Yeah.
There's been people who like lost weight for shitting, or like what's his name? What's the Italian Jared Leto?
Yeah.
What's the horrible movie that he made about the dude who shot fucking John Lennon? He played the dude that shot John Lennon.
Mm-hmm.
What's the guy's name? What's the guy that shot John Lennon?
Oh fuck! I don't remember his name. I know you're talking about.
He's got like 3 names. One of the fucking
They all do.
Yeah, they all do. But he like gained a whole bunch of weight and got creepy for that, and like the movie was garbage. Whatever. I watched like 30 minutes of it one day, and this shit was horrible. But yeah, there's people who have like fumbled that ball. That dude didn't fumble. Fucking, you know.
And that's another degree. That's another like physically, mentally, fucking draining, breaking task that you have to put yourself
on
through.
top of learning all these lines, and you know what I mean, being in the fucking moment and shit.
And only, if you look at it, only the greats have done it successfully.
What's up, De Niro?
What's fucking him? Fucking Stallone did it in Copland.
Come on, dog. Stallone is so fucking. I'm on a fucking Stallone kick lately, though. That motherfucker is underrated. People should just be sucking his dick out in public.
I might take this off and put one of those joints on. The fucking
go for it. Any of them. I don't know. The bad ones are great. He's always great. Stallone.
I've honestly never seen those 80s joints because my dad was like, they're shit. And I was like,
they are shit, but they're great. The Cliffhanger, bro, that shit had me on my fucking. Yeah, that shit was dope. I watched it like randomly, just woke up. Or shit, it may have been when we came back from the pool a couple of weeks ago. I was just like, I'm throwing on fucking Cliffhanger. Fuck it.
I thought it's on Netflix.
I forgot what the fuck I watched it on, but
it might be on Tubi. Shout out to Tubi though.
Shout out to
Geeks.
Tubi.
Like if y'all don't fucking get on Tubi, 1, it's free. 2, they have like a bunch of shit on there. So much good stuff. It might be on Netflix.
People do the Stallone and fucking Schwarzenegger comparison and shit, but
there's Cliffhanger. Where's over the top at?
No one goes harder than Stallone. Let's be real.
Didn't he have like a cyber one with like Wesley Snipes or some shit?
Fucking Demolition Man?
Yeah.
That shit right there was my childhood, dog.
Should we do Cliffhanger or should we do Over the Top?
I don't give a fuck what you do.
Let's
keep it 100.
Let's do Cliffhanger. Fuck it.
This motherfucker is shredded in Cliffhanger. It's 93. Stallone's got to be like fucking closing in on 40, and he is fucking shredded in Cliffhanger. Watch this fucker hanging upside down on those Mountain Dews.
This is my first exposure to this for sure. I've never either of these.
Straight firewater. Straight up. And what's his name? The creepy fuck from. Damn it, I don't know his name, or I lost his name. It'll pop up on here. The guy from the Twilight Zone movie that's on the fucking airplane, Jonathan Lithgow.
Oh, okay.
You know that dude?
Oh, yeah.
He is a fire.
He's the bad guy?
Actor. He's the bad guy in here, and he's dope. He's playing like a half a German or some shit. He's dope, though. And I usually hate his face. He's one of those guys that I don't like his face. You know what I'm saying? There's a few of those motherfuckers. I just want to. I'm not watching the movie because this dude's in it. You know what I mean? But he's good in here. He's like terrible good.
On a side note right here, shout out to the fucking Talking During Movies podcast, Freaks and Geeks. I've been a guest on that a long time ago, probably like two years ago. But
What'd y'all watch?
We watched, and it's at your request, so you get to pick the movie unless it's already been done. But what he does is you sit, watch a movie. You don't have to be in the fucking same spot. I see. Fuck. This is a good little opener.
No shit.
You don't have to be in the same fucking location because we did it virtual during fucking pandemic and whatnot.
You almost have to do that now, bro. It's so hard for people to get together.
But you can. He was like, you should come back at some point in time and we'll do another film. I just never hit him up, but I'd like to do that. So check it out, Talking During Movies, and we did, Talking During Movies, and we did Superbad. Is my request.
That may be the best fucking comedy of all time. If you sit back and think about it, it's either that or fucking old school for me. The old school is my shit. I can't front.
Like he asked for a list, and I threw him like a list of 10 bangers, and he chose that one. I was like, fuck yeah.
You can't go wrong with Superbad. Yeah. You can't even make that movie anymore, dog. Half of the shit that's in that movie they'd fucking be picketing outside and shit. Yeah. Like the fucking Westboro Baptist Church. Mm-hmm. Fuck them.
I think Segura says they got him, right?
Yeah. That's almost like a badge of honor. If you're wherever the fuck they're from and they protest you, that means you're doing something right.
They get clowned on a lot, and it's a lot of comic heads, but a lot of film heads too.
Shit on them.
And it's like, y'all are just bringing, like, thanks for the coverage.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it is, bro. They're pieces of shit, though. Yeah. Have you seen?
I've never dived into their shit.
They fucking, like, protest... like funerals of soldiers and shit with their moms right there, and you got these fucking jerk-offs picketing outside calling you a baby killer and shit.
The hardest I've gone is the Branch Davidians. Oh. Shout out to
Shout out to Yo, I watched what's the fucking group of retards in the fucking like 94 that fucking all killed themselves and were wearing Nikes?
Kool-Aid joints? No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they were in like black forces with the white swoosh or some shit like that.
I think they might have been wearing Cortezes, dog.
I think so. Yeah,
fire Cortezes. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? The Heaven's Gate.
Okay.
Fam, they have a documentary on whatever the fuck.
But I do remember that.
That dude fucking. Like half of them cut their fucking dicks off, and like
shit.
Where straight males, like no offense to anybody that does that on that other shit, but like straight male dudes that were like, we're giving our all to this shit. Yeah, we're going all the way.
A dude got you to do that? Like, not even Jesus.
A dude
got you to do that.
I forgot the dude's name, something Marshall or some shit like that. Go on YouTube, fam. They have like his videos that you watch when you want to become a member.
Oh shit.
You will fucking get the chills, fam. Get the fucking... That dude looks like he's not there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's convinced these dudes to cut their dicks off and drink fucking Kool-Aid and...
Off themselves.
Wear Cortezes and fucking... You know what I mean? The whole bit.
Yeah, I remember...
we were alive when that shit went down. You know what I mean? It was like 94 or something like that.
I feel like it was a Cortez. If it wasn't a Cortez, it was a different model. But I remember...
They were fire or whatever they were.
Yeah. I remember, like, they pulled them... Nike pulled them after that. Yeah. Damn. And I don't think they've ever been released since.
If you have a pair of those, shout out to me. I'm fucking below the belt boxing on Instagram.
And Freaks and Geeks, I know we always open up with the fucking what's on feet question, but in all honesty, we're in
the slips right now.
Yeah.
Thugging it out. Mine say Papa Bear.
What is it? Colt Nikes?
Look at my guy right here. You know my guy. Well, I don't know his name. Not Stallone. His homeboy in Cliffhanger. Stallone's little right-hand man in Cliffhanger is a badass actor that gets no fucking credit. You won't even recognize him in the shit that he's in because he always comes as like a completely different motherfucker.
Yeah.
But he pops up in some shit. He was in that movie Limitless with Bradley Cooper.
Okay.
He was like the crazy Russian that was going after him, dog. You won't even fucking recognize him. That's how good he is. Peep him. Right now, the chick's about to fucking fall to her death. And you see him in the background?
Yeah. It's called the Colt Fridays. Colt Fridays? Who's this guy?
Those are the shoes, the Colt Fridays?
That's what it says. Something about that behind.
I need me a pair.
San Diego Nike. According to the Post, the young man had just finished his very first job at the San Diego Nike store when Heaven's Gates cult leader Marshall Applewhite walked in and decided he liked the black Nike. They were Cortezes. Shout out to you.
They were Cortezes? Yeah. I thought so.
Black Nike Cortezes, and presented the salesman with the list of sizes in the OP's original poster in the internet form I don't know what the fuck that is.
How often do you see a black Cortez? You almost never do.
I
That's
think,
probably
are they all black? I don't know. I can't see. I swear they had a swoosh on that bitch.
No, they had a swoosh for sure.
Like a white one.
Yeah, I'm almost positive they had a white swoosh. They were fire, though. Yeah, that's them right there.
Those are wild.
Look at them. Damn. They almost look like the Stefan Janowski Nike SBs.
Yeah, those are crazy. Those aren't...
Major fucking... Or what was it? Was it Major Applewhite?
No, that's a good...
Marshall Applewhite.
Marshall Applewhite.
Shout out to Major Applewhite, fucking Texas legend.
Yeah.
I seen that dude. I told you, right? I was fucking throwing away trash one time at the...
You saw him?
At the recycle bin. Me and Jesse were like throwing cardboard out of the back of a Isuzu truck.
Yeah.
We pull on the 183. You see, buddy?
That's your boy from fucking...
Walking Dead.
Walking
I think he pops
Dead.
up in.
He's not in... Yeah, he's a savage.
He's a savage. I don't even know his name. Fire, though.
He's in the fucking Marvel joint, the fucking Galaxy, what you call it?
Is he really?
Yeah, he's in
I
that
haven't
joint.
seen those.
He plays like a green guy or some shit like that.
Oh, bro, I half-ass watched one of them, like falling asleep one time. I think I know what you're talking about.
I thought he was, I'm probably wrong on this, but I thought he was in that 80s joint with, or that 90s joint with Defoe, the fucking, the two Irish, not Irish, the fucking.
Oh, you're talking the,
starts with the S
I know
or
what you're
some
talking
shit.
about. The
Really
fucking
big.
Saints
really
of,
big.
whatever, Boondock Saints.
Yeah, he's not in there?
He might be. I haven't seen the first one, or if I did, it was a long time ago. I've seen the second one.
Someone like that is in there. I forget who the fuck is in
I think
there.
he may be, though.
Let's see. I don't know.
He's. You know what he is in, though?
What is it?
Shout out to Austin, Texas. What's the creepy movie about the fucking serial killer that was shot in Austin? Damn it.
Nah, he's not in it. That Norman Reedus, he's also Walking Dead head.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's in this joint. But no.
Fuck, yo, what the fuck? It's about that guy. He like went on a cross country fucking tour.
From Austin?
Murdering motherfuckers. No, he wasn't from Austin, but the movie's in Austin. Henry is what it's called. Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Okay.
Have
I've
you
not
fucking
heard of that.
Bro, that is a cult fucking joint and a half right
I'll have to
there.
check that.
Henry, Portrait of a fucking... It's about Henry Lee Lucas, I think his name was.
Okay.
A creepy fuck with no teeth and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's the main fucking dude in that. I'm almost positive.
What the fuck is this guy's... yeah, this is him. Michael Rooker?
Let me see.
Yeah, that's your boy.
That dude is fire.
This is him in fucking that Galaxy movie.
Okay,
Guardians.
yeah, okay.
This motherfucker's in Tombstone? He's
dope, dog.
He plays the main guy in Henry?
Main dude.
Okay.
Is it showing on this thing? I'm almost positive.
Yeah, he's on here.
Yeah, the Henry Portrait.
That's dope.
It's dope, dog. It's like a creepy fucking... There's like no music playing. There's no like, we want you to feel this way about this scene. It's just like him offing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know, and it's Austin, Texas.
That's cool.
You gotta love it. They had it in I Love Video. It was like one of their main pictures or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's badass. Look at Stallone. Look at the fucking the sideways jaw.
So this is like a parody on fucking Ace Ventura, Pet Detective 2, right? Okay, okay.
Exactly. So good.
Oddly enough, the second one was the first one I saw. A lot of people say that was the better one too.
I like the second one.
Yeah?
I used to think I liked the first one better, but I went back and
dolphins and
rewatched
shit?
them both. Yeah, I like the second one better.
Yeah. I've seen
When
both of
Nature
them.
Calls.
Yeah.
That was my shit.
Okay,
dog.
I see it now.
You
It's
see it?
live.
Right? Ace was parodying this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at it. I gotta get out there. Sarah! This
Yeah, I wish
fucking guy.
I wish I could put audio on this motherfucker.
It's literally like watch when the fucking buckle starts breaking.
Yeah.
I was like, where have I seen this? And it's Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
You nailed it. Watch it. You see that?
Yeah.
That's Ace all
that's what it
fucking
reminded
day,
me of.
right? Look at this chick though. I remember watching this as a fucking kid, shitting a brick right here. Look at why would they pick this bitch to be the? Look at 90s white women fucking leads. They were always like fucking
curly hair,
horrible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look at it.
Yeah, I wish I could fucking put audio on this bitch. But fucking, they'll flag my ass.
Oh, for sure.
Stallone will be
For
fucking
sure.
knocking on the door.
Yeah, exactly. That might be a knocky one though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This fucking guy. Stallone's face now, it just looks like he's got bacon on his face. You know what I mean?
It's tough to see him now. He's just
It's
fucking.
fucked.
HGH the fuck out of
He still bodied the fuck up, though. This
Yeah.
motherfucker will still tear your ass up.
Yeah.
But the face, they don't move no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of work.
It's like, fuck. I miss the 90s when, like, motherfuckers had normal teeth. Look at everybody's teeth in here. They're normal.
So did you watch that, the entire Arnold documentary?
For sure.
Yeah.
You know I did. Arnold was my fuck. I can't lie. From the age of, like, 4 to
I haven't peeped
6,
yet.
I thought I was Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know what I mean? When the Terminator 2 came out, dog, that was my world for, like, 2 years. Any fucking, like, video game that came out, look at her. How did they film that? The drop from the top, how'd you film that?
I don't know.
Because that's a real dude falling right there.
Yeah.
That's something falling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look at him. I can't take this.
Who was that?
Who, the chick?
They're just a rescue run?
No,
nothing.
I think he's like being cute up there. Like, we're going to try to see if we can make it up to the top. You know,
Yeah.
to be cute for the view.
Yeah.
And then, like, she ends up fucking. But yeah, I think that's what he is over here. He's like a wildlife, like, rescuer type character. Denver, Colorado, 8 months later.
In the can?
No, he's like some fucking. I moved to fucking Evergreen to get away from. I couldn't take it.
Oh, a little newspaper or something.
You know what I mean? They're like running a story on his ass
okay,
or
I
some
see.
shit. I don't know.
This looks like a vault or something.
How, if you fucking work at the Treasury or some shit, do you not pocket $100 million?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You got access to
Over
all that
time.
shit. It's not even real at that
You're
point.
printing. Yeah, you're printing the
Just
money
making
in front of
paper.
you. Exactly.
Yeah.
This fucking guy right here.
Who's that?
Tell me he's not the perfect cop. He's played a cop in like 60 fucking movies.
Yeah.
He's got a cop face.
Yeah.
He's great in this, though. I forget his fucking name. The whole thing is he's like, we got to transport this money to
Okay.
whatever treasury spot, and then he ends up being in on like a hijacking of a fucking plane or some
All
shit.
right.
And then the plane crashes and fucking Stallone's there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ready to save the fucking day in Colorado.
And the other joint, Over the Top, that's about arm wrestling, right?
Hell yeah.
And
He's
truck
like-
driving?
He's a truck driver that's like trying to bond with my son that I haven't
Okay.
seen. You know what I mean? I was on the road.
Yeah.
That kind of shit. And he ends up like fucking getting some juice from his son for
Yeah.
the arm wrestling shit. You know what I mean? That's so good too. It's like a Roadhouse. Like
Yeah.
they're terrible, but fucking great.
Yeah.
Shout out to fucking Patrick Swayze.
I heard they were going to make a sequel. You told me that, right?
Conor McGregor's supposed to
No
play
shit.
fucking. I don't know if he's playing like the bad guy
Yeah.
or fucking Swayze, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think originally when Ronda Rousey was, look at him. I got my sheepskin on. This fucking guy. But yeah, I think when Ronda Rousey was on her, when everybody was in love with her and shit.
Yeah. Shout out to the Rouseys, though.
I think
Fucking
she was
rowdy.
supposed to play like a female version of Roadhouse, and then like she gets knocked the fuck out, and they scrapped that deal and went with Conor. I guess Conor looks like a whole fucking different human now.
Yeah.
Have you seen this motherfucker lately?
Yeah.
His head is like Joey Diaz's
Yeah.
fucking head. That's nuts. And
Yeah,
he's
he's
like,
out
I'm
there.
not doing testosterone. What are you talking about? Like, you're on fucking everything, guy.
He's not going to come back to the game. What do you think? No.
He was supposed to like a month ago or some shit, and like opted out of the.
Yeah, I think he's all business now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Would you go fucking get cracked in the fucking nose when you got $100 million in the bank?
Nah, not anymore.
I'd be in fucking Spain,
Yeah.
like fucking on a boat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't blame the guy, but he's a fucking strange dude. I feel like he's like, whatever documentary that comes out on him like 20 years from now is going to have some wild shit in it. You know what I mean?
I can see it.
I seen some fucking interview with him where they were like at his bar in Dublin, and that fucker was like loopy, bro. Like
No
you
shit.
couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying. He was hyped up, like.
Especially when you get like in your home court, your home turf, you're going to fucking go off.
I feel like it's a mixture of like testosterone, fucking powder, and booze. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's like got him on a fucking
Because
whirlwind.
he's an Irish whiskey like guy.
Nut,
He's got his
yeah.
own fucking brand and shit.
Anytime you see him, he's got like a glass with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And fuck it, I would too, but like, don't lose yourself, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because you were like
Especially
a
when
legend.
you got fucking everything.
Rest in peace, Sinead O'Connor. I just got to fucking say that.
Yeah.
But, when she brought out, I revisited her fucking singing whatever Dublin.
She brought him out?
She brought
No
him
shit.
out. I think it was the Jose Aldo fucking fight.
Yeah.
Like the whatever fight, like put his
That's
ass
live.
on. She brought him out playing like some fucking one of those old like whiskey drinking
Yeah.
Irish
Yeah.
tunes that like gets the motherfuckers hyped up
Yeah.
over there. And I revisited that shit yesterday on Instagram. Fire, dog. Fucking fire. Shout out to her though, bro. That fucking nothing compares to your
I
song.
was slamming.
Come on, fam. And she was like ripping up fucking pictures of the Pope and shit like that on
yeah.
SNL. You ever see that shit? She was on SNL.
I think I remember her being on it, but I don't think I saw the
Ripped the fucking Pope's fucking
No
picture and was like, "We're killing the real terrorist" or something. But you know, she was like an activist. That bitch was she was raw.
Yeah.
Raw and unfiltered. Those fucking Irish people, they got something in them, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Something else.
They're all like, what's the chick from the Cranberries? She was a half a fucking Irish chick too, wasn't she?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about? They got that fucking the Cranberries. Shout out to them, dog. You ever dig into the Cranberries? Do yourself a favor, dog.
Check that.
They got that. You know that one song though. What the fuck? It's about like the war over there in Ireland.
I don't know.
Fuck.
Jam
and a half.
Check it out.
Jam and a half. She fucking offed herself though. She was a lot of those people over there. It seems like they're like born fucking depressed or some shit. You know what I mean?
Potatoes,
fuck. If you got to live on potatoes and fucking gloomy weather, I guess it gets to you after a while. But they always seem interesting though. They always like I'm not like I don't read novels and shit like that, but I've always heard like Anthony Bourdain and shit. Like a whole bunch of people say that like Irish people are like the best writers.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? Like they have. There was some. I watched some Bourdain where he was like in Dublin, I think, and there was some bookshop that was a hole in the wall, little small place, but he was like, they have 18 books in there that I've looked for my whole life. Yeah, and that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like they appreciate fucking whatever over there. But you could see it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anytime you look up like you ever delve into fucking Terrence McKenna, dog? You ever looked into his shit?
I don't think so.
The dude that's on the fucking shrooms. You never digged into that? Fam. Freak yourself out. A rabbit hole to get into is a Terrence McKenna fucking rabbit hole. This motherfucker, like, this shit seems more real to me. Say whatever the fuck you want. I'm no fucking scientist, whatever. But his whole fucking theory was that, like, humans became humans and got away from, like, the other apes because they started eating mushrooms. You feel me? Yeah. And he's got, like, a whole bunch of shit to like back that up. It's not just like, oh, mushrooms will trip you out and whatever. It was like the grassland started expanding, the trees started going down for, there was like a drought in Africa, whatever the fuck. So like what do they call it? The plains or whatever started appearing. I guess that shit used to be like lush over there. You know what I mean? Like Egypt used to be like a fucking green paradise. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like a fucking half a desert, You
want a bowl or anything?
I'll take one, yeah.
I got a little pipe if you don't hit the fucking...
Oh, whatever. Shit, I don't know. I haven't hit a fucking bong in 15 years, but I'm down. But, when the grassland started going away, they started seeing, like, they started following the fucking cows that were shitting and started eating the mushroom. He's got, like, a whole fucking whatever the fuck. But doesn't that make more sense than you than, like, normal scientists and shit say that our brain started expanding because we started cooking meat? Or because we had a throwing arm, we started throwing rocks. That's how our brains expanded. That don't make no sense, right?
No, there's got to be more to it than
That's like the normal scientifical fucking whatever. Like established science right now is that we cooked meat and our brains expanded. That makes sense? No, right?
No, that doesn't.
Wouldn't it be we ate a shitload of mushrooms and like had a fucking religious experience and then pass that down? You know what I mean? Like that makes more sense to me.
Red meat is what did it?
Yeah, fuck that.
That's it?
And how much available red meat was there for...
I know some stupid motherfuckers that
eat red meat.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. And I know a fucking shitload of smart vegetarians. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, he's got like, I guess his brother was on Rogan. This dude died a while back and like the ironic part is he died from a fucking brain tumor that was in the shape of a mushroom, fam.
No shit.
That's not fucked. Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's odd.
But apparently him and his brother was on Rogan. His brother, I forget, some McKenna, was on Rogan a few times. And apparently they both like went down to Mexico when they were like 22. And these are both like PhD master motherfuckers in like biology and what's like the study of plants and shit, whatever the fuck that is. Echo, whatever the fuck. Yeah. But botanist and shit like that, right? They go down to Mexico and he was like, he got so high on the mushrooms down there and he's so good with like numbers and all that bullshit. He took like the I Ching, which is like the Chinese calendar of life. Like the Chinese believe that like there's high points in life and like low points, but like over time, like, oh, we're due for like a high point. Shit's going to be good. he took that I Ching and like wrapped it up with like the Mayan calendar on top of mushrooms and like came up with a fucking theory that he could tell like when shit's about to go down. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or whether that happened or whether it was true or whatever the fuck. Just the fact that some smart dude was taking mushrooms in Mexico and like put that together, that's dope to me. I like digging into shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
He's wrote a few badass books like on all this shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, he was a dope cat. And there's like hours and hours and hours of lectures that he did in like San Francisco and shit where it's like here's a 7-hour Terrence McKenna lecture about life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you'll fucking love every second. And he's got like a weird, and he's Irish.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I believe in all they're the best storytellers and shit, because he will suck you the fucking
No shit.
Suck you and he's got a dope, like creepy, nasally voice. I know you've seen like there's a meme where he's like, people will be like, can I bring my homeboy to the party? And they're like, yeah, as long as he's chill. And then it's like my homeboy, and he's like, the mushroom was brought here by, you know, he like goes into like some deep shit. And he looks like a creepy fuck, but yeah. Look into him, Terrence McKenna. Damn. If you haven't. Look at that pilot. He's been in some shit. You remember? He's been in some shit in the 90s. I forget, but yeah, he's been in some shit.
They just offed everybody in the fucking, they just hijacked this motherfucker. Oh, okay, so that's the cop that you think is fucking...
transporting the bread, but he's really like in on this shit.
I see.
Look at this. Nobody's doing this. They're bringing the plane up next to the other plane to like fucking bring a zip line to that bitch.
On film.
On film. This is real shit.
Yeah, that's, I mean, like, just to get back to like movies and shit, the technological advances for film through our time have been fucking ridiculous. But unfortunately, they also like spoil. They make it to where you don't got to do this anymore. Which is, I don't know.
That takes away from the whole shit. Pardon me. I was hitting the fucking pipe. But
it's all good.
That takes away from the whole shit, dog. Like if I'm gonna film a fucking movie, like I want to see the shit happening in front of me that I'm getting on the, or what's the point?
Yeah.
To like just to entertain people, I get it, but like, I know me when I used to like film skate shit and all the little bullshit we used to do, like that had to happen in front of me. I wouldn't want you know what I mean? CGI dude falling or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? That just seems hard to do, you know? It seems lazy
CGI,
and hard to do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? At the same time.
The studio, the fucking...
It seems like there's too many people that got to get involved for that.
Yeah.
And when I watch somebody's movie, I want to see their vision on whatever. I feel like there's too many fucking cooks in the fucking kitchen when, you know, you're getting CGI from this guy, you're getting the fucking score from this guy, you're getting, you know what I mean? There's certain dudes, like what's John Carpenter, The Thing and shit?
Yeah.
Like that dude makes all of his soundtracks to every single fucking, all those creepy like synth things, he's doing that. And this fucker's a director.
He's Halloween theme.
Exactly. He's got no, like, he didn't go to school for that. You know what I mean? The motherfucker was just like, I'm going to make this movie my way.
I do appreciate
He's a unique dude,
Fucking,
that kind of shit. Yeah, Escape from
New
come on,
York.
dog.
The Thing. A lot of people don't have an appreciation for The Thing, dog.
They
and
need
I'm like,
to.
What
That's
the
one of my favorite. That's another cold weather, gloomy movie that I love to fucking put on.
I don't think I watched the new one, and I mean, like, there's not really a need to if you.
I didn't even know there was one.
Yeah, they made a remake of that joint.
I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that.
But yeah, that's a fucking great, and it's got Kurt Russell in it, right?
The Thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the old one? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
That
front and center with the hair, with the long 80s hairdo, fucking feathered.
That relationship there is fucking a good cinema fucking theater film.
Exactly. Those come every fucking 30 years.
That's on that Marty fucking De Niro type shit right there.
Even fucking Marty and Leo.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You know what I mean? Speaking of that, you watched the trailer to the fucking...
I think I did.
The Moon or whatever the fuck?
I think I saw... I think I did see it.
It looks fire, dog.
Yeah.
De Niro, like, God bless him. This motherfucker's like 90, and you could see it now.
Yeah.
There was there for a while. It's like De Niro's 50, but he looks like he's 30.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the Goodfellas era.
Yeah.
This dude is like 90-something, and you could fucking tell. You know what I mean? It's sad. Mm-hmm. When he dies, I'm going to be crushed, dog, for real.
Clint's barely fucking holding it together.
I seen a fucking like a TMZ photo of Clint like a week ago. That dude's for real 90 pounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He reminds me of my fucking grandma Riva. Like,
he'll drop another one though.
Oh, he'll drop 16 more. All his movies, he's like one of those one-shot dudes. You ever hear like stories about him?
He might do it in a wheelchair at some point in time.
He's gonna give you one take, motherfucker. You better get it right, or he's rolling on. You know what I mean? But he dropped some shit, dog.
Yeah, his shit's always good.
Shit. That 90s shit. What's the one with the fucking? Well, I know. I think I brought it up before.
Yeah,
with the Casper mask.
A
perfect world.
Yeah.
That shit right there.
Good.
That was one of the. When you were a kid, dog. For some fucking reason, I thought like, I'm the only person that's seen this movie.
Yeah.
Or like, you know what I mean? The shit will never like I didn't know you could buy shit. Basically.
Yeah, that's on some like What's Eating Gilbert Grape type.
For sure,
shit,
dog.
dude.
That fucking Texas fields.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That kind of shit. It's crazy to think, bro, that like we are, I don't know, 100 fucking feet from like a classic scene on What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Like she walked into the fucking courthouse, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When she was looking for her boy, where's my boy, Gerald, or whatever the fuck.
Wasn't the other one, the Eastwood, didn't it have like the Walmart in it? Or does Gilbert Grape have the old school Walmart in it? One of those has
them. And
walking out the parking lot or some shit.
And what's the movie with Natalie Portman, dog? Where she has the kid in the Walmart. Something with the heart. Where the heart is.
That might be the movie.
That's it.
Yeah.
She's in the Walmart in Lockhart.
All right. Yeah.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Natalie? I remember watching her right out here, dog, at the City of Lockhart building or whatever. They were filming a scene where she's walking through like that grass that's in front of the fucking City of Lockhart building. Me and my dad sat out there for fucking 4 hours.
Like right over there?
Right over here. We sat out there for 4 fucking hours when I was like 12 or whatever the fuck to watch. It was right after Star Wars Episode 1.
Okay.
Because I remember I knew her from that. Like, damn. You remember she had the fucking lipstick and shit?
She was the main, like, princess
chick,
or some
shit. Yeah, we sat out there for like, that's when I knew like making movies is some different shit. Because we were out there for hours for them to film her running, falling on her knees, and like saying 3 words. That shit took all day, dog. It was fucked up.
They've really, and I know it's like the, like, state politics and whatnot, but for a minute there, Texas was a fucking haven for film.
Come on, dog.
That was in like the mid 2000s, early 2000s.
I told you about that joint.
Maybe late 90s too.
What's the Richard Linklater made a movie? It's fucking good too. The Newton Boys. You ever seen that shit?
I don't think so.
Where they're like, I think they're like robbing banks or some shit like that. But it's all like around here.
Yeah.
It's like fucking Luling and Smithville and Lockhart and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's all like old town Texas Western cool shit. You know what I mean?
Did you see what's the buddy from Neighbors? Zac Efron, is that his name?
Uh-huh.
He's doing that movie about those wrestlers, the Von Erich brothers.
No.
Von Erichs is like before. I don't know if
No, I know you're talking.
I don't really know him that much.
I was like my dad's era.
But there's some Texas heads, I believe.
I think they didn't they like run the whole
some
shit down
circuit
here?
down here.
Yeah, they ran the shit down here.
So they're making a movie about that. That's going to be a theaters like film.
He was good in something. He caught me in something. What the fuck was it? The movie was horrible, but he was good in it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the one about fucking Ted Bundy. Did you ever watch that shit?
I don't think I've seen that one.
It was horrible. The movie. Don't watch it. But fucking, he was good in it. That motherfucker, like you thought he was Ted Bundy for a few minutes.
I like him in his little comedy shit. Like
he was funny in that Neighbor shit.
Yeah, just those two are the only ones I can really tolerate him in.
I didn't know who the fuck he was, and Chelsea was like, he's a fucking Disney guy.
Yeah,
or some
he's
shit.
big on that. Like all those heads previous, 365 days younger than us, big on Disney.
Disney,
Channel.
I know. We just had this conversation. Like, I never watched any of that shit.
He was in that High School Musical stuff.
See, I missed all of that.
I never fucked with
I missed the shit with the leprechaun. I missed there was some like Luck of the Irish or whatever the fuck basketball. I missed all that shit.
They had a bunch of shit, man. Like Johnny Tsunami, I think was.
See, I remember hearing all this shit. I just never watched it.
Yeah.
I was like watching Dragon Ball Z at that time.
Shout out to Heavyweights though.
Was that a Disney movie?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
See, there's Disney movies that came out.
Those are true,
yeah. Like theatrical Disney movies, I was down with, but like the shit on the TV, like no.
Yeah.
Heavyweights was fire.
Oh,
Come on, Ben Stiller is a fucking trip and a half.
Fucking killing it on that one. The Blob and whatnot.
Hell yeah.
Did you see Rocket Man? Another Disney film like that. It had Harlan Williams. Harlan Williams is your boy from.
Yeah, I know Harlan Williams.
Rocket Man. He's going to space. He's gonna go to like Mars or some shit.
I never seen that.
Funny as shit. You got to take like who you're not going to get his performance from Half Baked.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get this for a family film or whatever comedy. Good fucking comedy.
Dope,
Yeah.
Maybe if I see the fucking
you and Rose
cover
should
or some
peep it.
shit.
I don't know if she might be tell you to go fuck yourself. Like I don't like this, but it's funny.
I tried to get her to watch The Sandlot, and she wasn't having it.
Yeah,
I think
that
she's
shit
too
is
young for
fucking
it, so.
funny. Very in that one, very character like himself. What he was doing at that time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, funny.
He's
as
a
shit.
funny fuck. Dog.
Goofy, super goofy on that one.
He's a
There's
funny
your what?
fuck. What's up, Lithgow? That dude was in some shit too in the fucking
That's
90s.
not dude from Die Hard at the end.
I'm almost positive.
The brother?
The brother. He was in some shit. I know. He's always like the guy that gets beat up next to somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fucking back onto Stallone or Schwarzenegger and back onto fucking Bruce Willis.
Oh God.
Schwarzenegger was like, I turned down Die Hard.
He might be full of shit.
I don't know.
Let's be real. He might be. Can you a German find a German? That don't make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know.
Either way, fucking give it up to Bruce.
Yeah.
I don't even want to picture Schwarzenegger. Can you picture him in the fucking... Schwarzenegger couldn't fit in an AC vent.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To light the fire or whatever.
Yeah,
the
that was
fuck.
a
Come on,
different
dog.
type of dude to fucking do that.
Bruce,
that was your average, almost your average guy.
He was, dog. He's the type of dude that like wakes up and throws a fucking pizza
Yeah.
in a blender and like
Yeah.
keeps it moving. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Shout out to Bruce. I feel so... When I heard like the news about him,
Yeah.
like...
It sucks.
With the Alzheimer's or whatever
Yeah,
the fuck's
it's
going
fucking
on,
hard,
like
bro.
that's sad, bro.
He's got support though. That's the fucking
Definitely.
good thing, you know.
But fuck.
Yeah, that's not someone
sad
you
as
want to
fuck.
see hitting that. Like that sucks.
You know what I mean? He just seemed like a good dude.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Puts
Everybody
so
loves
much
Bruce.
out. Put so
Music
much fucking
out and shit. That
Yeah.
motherfucker was singing, dog.
He was a fucking
he was putting on
player.
a fucking
fucking
show.
half, dude.
I told you I fell asleep watching fucking Pulp Fiction a couple nights ago. I'm like, God damn, this dude's good.
Yeah.
Look at Sly. Got my sheepskin. Look at that.
I have a Rambo lunchbox.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like a little tin joint. I got
First Blood.
It's dope.
I can't get Chels to watch that, right? I'm
No?
like, babe.
That's one of the fucking. That's another kind of. Nah, I don't know if it's like cozy with like the
First Blood definitely
weather and
is.
shit,
The other
yeah.
one, the other ones are a little too far. They're
I've
like
really never given him a chance.
the one where he pops out with the fucking mud. I think it's the second one.
Yeah.
There's one where he's like in Vietnam and he's like
Okay.
on a mud wall and then he like opens up his eyes and you didn't know
Yeah.
he was there until he opened up his eyes. That one's fire.
Yeah.
But it became him just like killing motherfuckers.
Campy. I think they call it campy.
The first one's campy as fuck to me.
Yeah.
The cop in that one, I'd
So
like to
good.
fucking punch in
Yeah.
the mouth, dog. You know
Yeah.
that he's so good. Though. He's always that dude. He's always like the guy that looks
Yeah.
frustrated and like uncomfortable in his clothes.
When they call, I want to know who and I know, I hope I don't get fucking flack for this. Who's the guy at the end that like gets to fucking Rambo? He's like, gets to his fucking senses. Who's that actor?
I forget, dog.
But
I haven't
kills
watched
it.
it in a while.
That's almost like that's almost like a Harvey Keitel type of role, to where he just comes in at the fucking very
Pops
end
in, shits on you, and leaves.
Yeah,
I love Harvey Keitel.
Yeah.
You know that. You know who was my guy too in the 90s, and he don't give it enough love now. He's just coked up and shit. Fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme, dog. That was my
Yeah.
fucking dude in the 90s.
Street Fighter, right?
Come on, dog. Street Fighter, Bloodsport, all
Yeah,
that shit.
Bloodsport.
Come on, that shit was fire as
Yeah.
fuck. What's the other one? Kickboxer? There was
Yeah.
some shit, dog. They're like horrible movies, but great at the same time. Go back and watch. I think what's the one where he fights the fucking Korean guy, the giant Korean guy? Bo Young Kim or whatever the fuck his name. I think
that
it's Bloodsport.
Bloodsport?
I think
Yeah.
it's Bloodsport. There's like a whole 10-minute slow-mo scene of like Buddy throws fucking sand in his eyes and
Yeah.
he's just like, ah! But like gets his composure together and fucks him up blind.
Yeah.
That shit is
No
deep.
shit.
That shit will make you laugh and fucking just want to go kick somebody at the
Yeah.
same fucking time. You know what I mean? I thought I was that dude for like 2 years when I was a kid too. You know what I mean? I got lost in shit when I was a kid, for real. When I was like 6, I would get lost in fucking movies. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or like I seen some meme a couple of days ago where it's some guy like walking out of a movie theater and it's like me going to my car ready to change my whole life into the lead character
Yeah.
of the movie. I
Yeah.
just
No,
seen, you
that's
know what I mean?
exactly how I felt.
So when I
That's
was a
definitely
child,
yeah.
shit.
Especially out of like an action flick or a fucking superhero joint. There's like
John
come on,
Travolta
dog.
in Saturday Night Fever. I
Yeah.
thought I was that motherfucker for 6 months too, dog. Straight the fuck up. I forget his fucking name. I thought I was him though. Facts.
No, he kills that.
Come on, dog. I went. Me and Ro were watching them dance in Pulp Fiction, and I was like, "Bubs, you know who that is?" And she's like, "That's the guy from Grease." I was like, "Yeah, he looks bloated and shit, right? But he's killing it."
That's a good call.
Yeah, she pulled it out.
That's dope.
And I was like, "Remember, he's the guy." She loves the scene in Saturday Night Fever with the "You Should Be Dancing" shit, where he fucking with the fucking floor and all that shit. She's like, "That's the same guy." I'm like, "Yeah, it's the same fucking dude that was hitting all that shit." She loves that song. I had to put her on that early. She was like 3 or 4. I was like, watch this scene and tell me this ain't dope.
Yeah.
Look at these motherfuckers. See, like, he had to be climbing something right there. No?
Mm-hmm.
That snow might be fake right there, but he's on a rock. You know what I'm saying? Sly's already up there chilling. But yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme, he gets no love. I watched something. There was like a... I think he was in one of the Expendables. I think he popped up in one of the Expendables randomly. But I watched he had a reality show maybe like 10 years ago.
Really?
I don't even know if it came out in America, but I watched it on YouTube. I went down a fucking rabbit hole. And, fam, you will cry laughing.
No shit.
He's for real just like coked up.
It's a reality joint?
Yeah, it was a reality show.
Real?
I think he's from like the Netherlands or some shit like that. It was some like he was speaking Dutch and shit. But he's just so fucking coked up and like thinks he's like still fighting people and shit. It's hilarious. He's like, I gotta fight for the kids, for the children. Like, I gotta make a comeback and shit. And we're like, what comeback? You were in movies. You were like a fucking point kickboxer, like way back when. You know what I mean? But talk about like no homo pause, all that. But like talk about one of the best bodies of all time. Go look at Jean-Claude Van Damme and fucking kickboxer.
He put in work for that.
That motherfucker would do the splits and fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drops Johnny Cage shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was like the real life Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Dog.
Oh shit, here we go.
Look at this shit. Sly's on the fucking ledge right now. See, I think they both like that chick that fell. I think like he was like about to go on a date with her and Sly, like she likes Sly though type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You let her fall, you motherfucker type shit. This shit is so cheesy, but it's great.
One of the other actors that I fuck with in this kind of, not so much in this realm, but in the like Robert Duvall realm is fucking, and you fuck with him, Tommy Lee Jones.
Come on, dog.
Come on. Tommy Lee Jones is so
Texas fucking legend
right there.
His face alone, he don't even have to say shit. Just like put that dude's face on camera and he's a rugged motherfucker.
Yeah, no, he's great. He's got a lot of good shit.
I told you the last time we fucking seen each other, I think, but Buddy from The Mask and fucking Blue Streak and shit, the bad dude, that's my guy.
Yeah.
If he, I feel like that was like a failed opportunity there. You know what I mean? Somewhere. I feel like like drugs got him. You know what I mean? But what's his name? I follow him on Instagram. He just like randomly takes pictures with people in New York that like recognize him. But I want to say he like saved somebody, like a news crew like ran up somewhere in like the Bronx or some shit, and he like saved some dude's life like 7 years ago.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and like some dude OD'd or some shit on the side of the street, and he just happened to be there fucking smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
Looking cool as shit. He looks cool as fuck, that dude. He looks like he's on heroin and shit, but he's a badass. Tell me the guy with the long hair. He's in like 3 or 4 fucking movies, dog, from the 90s. He's always like a shitty like henchman.
There's your boy.
Jonathan Lithgow, I want to punch that motherfucker. Crack him in the jaw. He's good though. I don't know. His face.
Yeah,
somebody,
for sure.
Like what made them pick you, motherfucker?
Yeah. He reminds me of the Speed role. Speed. Damn it! Why am I dropping the name here?
Better not say Dennis Hopper.
Yeah.
You motherfucker, you. Are you serious?
I mean, like Dennis Hopper could have done that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Any role that Jonathan Lithgow had, Dennis Hopper could have done and better. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, they're interchangeable. I can see that.
Yeah.
He could have played the Speed too.
Yeah.
He just wouldn't have done as good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He killed it in Speed.
Come on, dog.
Everything he's done, of course.
Hopper's the shit, man. He's one of those that like he did some terrible shit, but like you loved him in it. You know what I mean? You loved him in the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah.
That movie was horrible. Have you tried to watch that lately?
A little bit.
I have fond memories of that as a child. Like, I loved that shit as a kid. Fucking John Leguizamo, that was my dude, dog. But go back and watch that.
Trash.
You want to talk about horrible. Shout out to John Leguizamo. He's one of those that, like, if you see him in a movie, you know the movie's going to be bad. But, like, I fuck with him for some reason. He's just like my childhood. The Pest. Did you grow up on The Pest?
I don't think so.
You never watched
What
The
is that?
Pest? Where he's just like a crazy fucking... It's like a funny movie? Mm-mm. Fam. Pull up the fucking... Or I'll pull it up. You got the... If you see the fucking cover of it, you're going to be like, hell yeah, I watched that as a kid.
What was it on?
It was just a movie.
Oh, a movie. I thought it was a series.
He's like
The Pest.
The Pest, dog. He's like a Puerto Rican savage in this shit. 1997, great year. You never seen that, bro?
I don't think so. I seen the cover. No, I don't think I've seen that. Gotta check that.
That's one strike for Diaz, yo. Fucking yeah, this shit was great.
The Pest.
This shit was great. Buddy pops up in it. Eduardo Ballerini follows me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Gave my wife a shout out on her birthday. This motherfucker, I love him. Oh, he's like the trippy ass son. Remember he pops up in The Sopranos. Corky in The Sopranos gives fucking Christopher the heroin at the carnival fucking episode.
Yeah.
Fire. But how do I go back? The creepy fucking dude from
Pest. I'll have to get on that.
The Pest. You gotta watch it, bro.
It's a comedy joint?
Comedy and hilarious. I think he's just a piece of shit, funny, like fucking shit up Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And then he somehow gets involved with this white dude, and they like bring him to their island or whatever, and fucking, they're like, we like to hunt people, and they like let him free. It's funny, but it's like it's shit. I'm sure it's horrible now, but
yeah,
as a fucking kid, I loved it. Where's this fucking piece of shit? You remember that dude? He's in like Beetlejuice, and he's in a lot of shit in the 90s.
He looks familiar.
He's in a lot of shit in the 90s.
Let
me give you this fucking filmography.
I know I've seen at least one of those.
He's in Easy Money.
Okay.
He's in Howard the Duck. Mm-hmm. Kenny Rogers is the Gambler, Part 3. He's in Beetlejuice. He's Who's Harry Crumb? The Hunt for Red October. Mom and Dad Save the World. Do you remember that shit?
No, I don't think I.
That's a good. He's in Ed Wood. The Devil's Advocate. The Pest. Stuart Little. Whatever the fuck. Sleepy Hollow.
All right.
Dr. Dolittle. How High. He's in How High.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's in a million fucking things. He's in a shitload of TV too. But this fucking guy ended up being like a half a fucking pedophile, dog.
For real?
And he looks like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's one of those that like, oh, that didn't surprise me at all. But yeah. Somebody needs to write a fucking book on just like all the creepy fucks in Hollywood over the years. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm into like old Hollywood stories. Any of like the dudes that fucking off themselves, the fucking... Because there's some weird shit. You ever heard about that dude that was in Hogan's Heroes? You ever watch that old show?
I know the show.
The main motherfucker.
He was into some shit?
The black-haired dude in that shit. He like was into like filming his own like fucking like pornos, but like ones where you're like fucking looking like you're killing the motherfucker and shit. You know, whatever the fuck that's called. He was like into filming shit like that. But I'm talking about like this kind of filming. Like reel to reel, we're setting up the fucking... But he ended up like getting his fucking head smashed in by some fucking ex-lover that like...
No shit. The main guy?
The main dude from Hogan's Heroes, dog. I forget his fucking name. Let me peep this dude. When I hear it, I'll know. But that's one of them Hollywood stories where you're like, what?
Yeah.
That shit that my grandpa used to watch? Yeah. That dude? Kane was something Kane.
Okay. Yeah, that's that like... I don't know. Beyond...
Like what happened to the people from Gilligan's Island?
Yeah.
All those actors, like I want to know what happened in their life after Gilligan's, because it couldn't have been good.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, but what's this fucking guy's name? Bob Crane, this creepy fuck. Tell me he don't look like he'd be into some weirdo shit, though.
Yeah.
When you get a good look at him, you're like, oh, okay. And like, what's the fucking movie that Julia Roberts' brother, Eric Roberts, that... savage of a motherfucker. Have you ever seen Runaway Train, dog?
I don't think so.
Fam.
What's it?
Tonight, when you fucking get relaxed, smoke you a fucking number, and watch Runaway Train, dog.
All right.
John Voight,
Uh-huh.
he's top 5 for me, dog.
Yeah?
I almost want to say fuck De Niro. Jon Voight.
Jon Voight's hard.
Jon Voight has pulled off some shit, dog. And Runaway Train, you believe every fucking word. He's like, it's him and fucking Eric Roberts and like a prison in Alaska, like where they keep all the hardest motherfuckers. Danny Trejo pops up in there. A young Danny Trejo. Yeah. This is like 88. You know what I mean? But they escape from the fucking prison, and Jon Voight's like the hardest motherfucker that ever lived. Train. Okay. Runaway fucking Train. That talk about a campy, cold, dark. That's it. And it's one of these too, where it's like half of like but it's not so terrible. You know what I mean? It's not so like cheesy with it. Jon Voight has a fucking man. He's got a part in there where he's telling Eric, because Eric Roberts is like the young dude who's like, I'm on the run. I'm gonna do whatever the fucking. What's his name is like, bitch, you're about to go back, be a janitor, like just do a menial job and just realize you're out in the fucking free world. But that little speech in there, dog, it's one that people just look over. But that's it. Where was I going with the Eric Roberts shit, though? What did I get on Eric Roberts for?
I think.
What were we just talking about? Fuck me. This fucking bong down here fucked me up.
It's all right.
Damn it, dog.
What were we talking about?
There was something, and I was like, yeah, the one with Eric Roberts in it, and then I got on fucking Runaway Train. Jerk off. I fucking forget, dog. Yeah, Eric Roberts is a bad motherfucker, though.
That's her son or her
no,
brother?
Her brother, and they like hate each other.
No shit.
Eric Roberts is real, dog. You ever seen fucking the Pup of Greenwich Village?
No.
Diaz, tonight I got homework for you, dog. 2 Eric Roberts fucking you'll be an Eric Roberts diehard after this. A fucking diehard fan. And what's his name is in Pup of Greenwich Village. My fucking guy, Mickey Rourke, main character.
No shit.
Fam.
Right.
And they're like in Brooklyn playing guineas. It's dope. It's dope as fuck. They chop off fucking Eric Roberts' thumb. Yeah. It's real. Eric Roberts is what else? He's fire. Just put it that way. You just watch a Runaway Train and Pup of Greenwich Village and you won't look back. Anytime you see Eric Roberts, you'll give him a fucking nod. You know what I mean?
All right, I'll get into it. Have to.
He's one of those dudes that like, there's few people that like me and you had the privilege of running into fucking The Alchemist and Action Bronson. Mm-hmm. Just randomly, we could have fucking robbed them if we had to. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was just us and them on the street. Was there a picture taken? Did did either one of us take a fucking picture? Mm-hmm. Thank God for the shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But there's certain people that like they're not human to me that I'd have to pull aside and take a picture with. Yeah. Eric Roberts is one of those, dog. If I ran into Eric Roberts, I'm asking for a fucking photo. Yeah. Straight up. Handsome motherfucker. He's still got great hair, this fucking guy. He's like 90. What else? There's something else that he pops up in where you're like, fuck, that guy's good. Pup of Greenwich Village, though. And Runaway Train. If you fuck with Jon Voight at all, like if you semi fuck with Jon Voight, Runaway Train, you're fucking full throttle now. No shit. He'll be top 5 for you, though.
I'll check it.
Plain and simple. Him and Anaconda's fire too. Go back and watch Anaconda and watch fucking Jon Voight's performance. He's playing like a half a Peruvian or some shit. You know what I mean?
You can't not fucking touch on holes though.
Come on, Don.
Kills.
Go on. With when they gets the rattlesnake bite. Come on, Phil. What's the movie The Champ though? You ever seen the 70s joint The Champ, where he's a boxer and like trying to make good with his kid? Yeah, no, I ain't watch that. You want to cry? Watch the fucking Champ. It's kind of like a Rudy type movie, but he's like a fucking piece of shit dad that's like a boxer and shit. It's dope though. You believe he's a piece of shit boxer. Yeah, put it that way. And Angelina Jolie's your fucking daughter? Come on, fam. Savage. I forgot who her mom is, but she's like somebody too. You know who gets fucking slept on, dog, and don't get enough fucking credit anymore?
Who's that?
Brad fucking Pitt.
Oh, yeah.
Go back and look at that motherfucker's catalog of work. You know what I mean? He was like the pretty guy or whatever in the night. Like people even in the 90s didn't give him fucking credit. They were just like, he's a pretty face or whatever the fuck. Go back and watch those performances. Yeah. And that movie 7 at the end when he fucking blows off what's his name's head. That's deep shit.
Yeah, that's a good fucking movie.
What's in the box?
Good. No, he's good. Your Fight Clubs and whatnot.
Come on, dog. Even like his little shit that you don't even like half-ass remember. He did like
rom-coms and shit too, right?
For sure. Right? What's the but his rom-coms were not even rom-coms, but like his like shit was always like California,
Yeah.
or he's like with the bit. You know what I mean? It's always like on some cool shit.
Yeah.
What he did one with Julia Lewis before they did California though.
For real?
It was like a fucking made for TV movie that's fire. They're like on the run. It's just like them two, white trash, like basically California, but like without them being serial killers.
Yeah.
But they're like robbing little liquor stores and shit like that. It's fire. So I forget what it's called. I remember my grandma Jeannie had me watching that shit one time, and it was after, like I was already like 10 or some shit. I was like, what the when did this come out?
Yeah.
Yeah, but pre What's Eating Gilbert Grape, like what's her name's young as fuck. And
Yeah.
he's young as fuck. It's dope though. He like goes to jail and she fucking whatever. She's like my favorite actress of all time though.
Who?
Julia Lewis.
Oh, yeah. No, fucking, she's great.
She's the shit. She's my childhood.
Yeah.
She's another one that if I seen her, I'd have to be like, picture.
She's like a Patricia Arquette for me.
sure, for
Whenever she pops, because
up,
she'll
for
pops
sure.
up in some
For sure.
shit. When she popped up in The Act but come on, at the same
Come on,
time,
fam.
y'all are giving me exactly what I
90s,
fucking want.
Fuck yeah.
But no, when she made that appearance, I was like, I fucking melted in my fucking seat because this was like, you're really doing it? They're both
For
here?
sure, they're here.
Holy shit.
This ain't an act. This ain't a joke. Yeah, Julia Lewis is good for like, even like in Old School. She pops up at the beginning, whatever the fuck, and you're like, she'll make you laugh, make you
Yeah.
cry, the whole bit.
No,
Between her and Julianne Moore, dog, the redhead chick from fucking Boogie Nights and shit.
yeah.
That chick right
Yeah.
there, look at her fucking work too. She had that movie where she was like fucking had dementia or some shit. You want to cry? Watch that motherfucker. Her and no one plays crazy better than that chick too. And have you watched Magnolia, dog? Have you fucking shot
No,
yourself in the
that's
foot and watched
that's
Magnolia?
the Tom
Paul
Cruise
Thomas.
joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
If you
Not
want to
yet.
just close all these windows, black it out in here, and just fucking, you'll cry like a fucking little baby. But she's fucking great. In
Yeah.
it. She's like a pilled up chick that's like fucking this dude for his money, and
Yeah.
he's dying and shit, and she don't know what to do, and she wants to come out and be like, I'm just fucked him for his money, and like, you know, it's deep. She's having like a fucking midlife crisis as her sugar daddy's dying, and she's pilled up. It's dope. She's fucking fire in Boogie Nights, though.
Yeah.
Fire as fuck. I always tell Chelsea, I'm just like, look at her eye. When she snorts a fucking rail when Mark Wahlberg's like jumping off the fucking diving board, and it's just slow-mo on her
Yeah.
looking at him. You can't teach that shit. You know what I mean? That's instinct. Look at that trap they set up. Think again, motherfucker. See, Sly keeps fucking with him. He like
Yeah.
took the bread and like, you know what I mean, keeps him on a leash.
Yeah, these are pretty good.
Want to see they got his homeboy. Want to trade? The fuck out of here. But bro, we need to make a documentary on just like, there's a whole bunch of stories that seem fake as fuck that are real as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like DB Cooper and shit. You ever
Yeah.
digged into that? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like some dude jumped out of a fucking airplane with people's bread
Yeah.
and like a suit and sunglasses on, and like nobody knows what happened. That's real.
Word on the street was, I think I've heard one thing, like, he wasn't even on that joint.
That he wasn't even on the
Yeah.
plane? It was like a government conspiracy? Or they had like a decoy DB Cooper on the
He
plane?
hit some other route or some shit like that.
No shit?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Anybody that's crafty enough to like, I watched another documentary called The Jewel Thief
Okay.
on fucking, I think it's on Hulu. It was dope, dog. It was
On
fucking, it was a guy, he looks like a nerdy motherfucker, and he was just stealing like shit from liquor stores or whatever, like trying to be funny
Yeah.
for years and like filming the shit. And he like took it to the next level and like stole some fucking royal diamond fucking brooch from like Denmark or some shit, and like nobody knows how he got it.
Yeah.
He's telling him he like jumped out of an airplane and all this random shit, and they're like, if you would have landed off the roof, this shit would have went off. If you would have snuck in that window, this shit would have went off. But somehow he got it. Because
Yeah.
like years later when he got arrested, that was like his bargaining chip, was like, hey, I got the Queen's
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
whatever, you know what I mean? That kind of shit. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I think you told me about it.
Yeah, I think I did. That shit was deep though.
Yeah, I need to check it out.
The Jewel Thief. But yeah, there's people out there that were like living like that, dog. You know what I mean? And you'll never fucking know.
Yeah. Oh, so lately I've been watching Peep Show. I was talking about it like at the very beginning of this. So Peep Show is like a UK comedy that a buddy of mine in college put me on. Fucking Duff Harris. Shout out to him. He's fucking, they're expecting. Shout out to y'all. Fucking second
Shouts.
one. Fucking beautiful, beautiful fucking family out there. But Duff Harris, and go hit that episode, Freaks and Geeks, if you don't remember. That's a long time ago. That was like number 4 or 5. He put me on this show, Peep Show, and it's a comedy with like maybe like 2 main characters, but it's shot in like first person.
Mm-hmm.
So where like if I was talking right now, it'd just be looking at you. And when you speak, you're
Looks back
looking.
at you.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
looking.
that's dope as
So
fuck.
it's pretty dope. It's a comedy, and I don't know, for some reason he would always say like this is like a UK Seinfeld. And I was like, all right, I'll fuck with it. It's got some very similar like Kramer-esque characters and just situations and scenarios, but it's pretty dope.
That's
It's
funny.
called fucking Peep Show. I'm pretty sure
Show.
that's what it's called. It's on Tubi too. So check that the fuck out. That's pretty good.
Shouts to the UK, dog.
Yeah.
They
And their
put out
shit's
some
funny.
shit. Every time you like run into like, who's this new actor? That motherfucker killed it. And it's like, oh, he's English. That's
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's always that.
Yeah.
English playing a fucking American and shit.
That show's definitely popular. It's since ended. I forget when it ended. It's definitely an older show. You can tell by it's dated, but it's really good.
Oh, it's an older show?
Yeah. I forget. I
90s?
can't really. Maybe late 90s, early 2000s, right in that area.
Like, bro, we're old enough to fucking remember when the last episode of Seinfeld came out. You know what I mean? Like, all the magazines and shit where it was like, the last episode's coming. Like, I remember that shit, dog. That shit was fucking like 20-some-odd years ago.
That's wild. That like to display it in Times Square, you got to have fucking the world on your side to do that shit.
Fuck, dog.
That would have been dope to peep that, though.
Hell yeah. Can you imagine being there in real time?
All posted. Like NYC stopped when that
Shut down.
motherfucker.
No
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Everybody was watching that bitch.
Did you peep the fucking American Gladiators documentary?
A little bit of it, yeah. I think I peeped like the first 2 episodes.
That
It's
fucking
good.
dude Turbo's like a piece of shit. The dude was on powder and shit. The half an Asian dude. I remember watching that shit, but I think I watched it like the later seasons of it, like the shitty seasons in like 98 and shit like that. There was like just a whole bunch of mornings like where you're at your grandma's house just like fucking around on the floor with like some action figures and she's watching whatever the fuck daytime TV and you just like caught all that shit when you were in, in the 90s. Now everything is so like fucking get on Netflix and watch, you know what I mean? Or the kids on YouTube, but like you had to watch Jerry Springer with your grandma when you were fucking 6, you know what I mean, back then, or fucking Mari or whatever, you know? All those fucking Days of Our Lives and shit. Like, I fucking know like 3 plots in Days of Our Lives from fucking when I was 8, just sitting there with my grandma.
I never got on, like, my mom would fuck with that shit heavy. What was it, Young and the Restless?
Young and the Restless, like come on.
Those joints are still going on,
still
aren't they?
going.
Like, what the fuck?
Still going.
That's wild.
There's like 3 that have been there since like 88.
Yeah, that's wild.
I forget the...
Every week, right? And they don't do do they do season approaches or do they just fucking hit
I think it's
them?
just like we're just rocking out.
Yeah.
We're riding as the shit goes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's all it is. Like we're riding as it's happening. Because I remember there was one like, I may just be like me having a dream when I was fucking 6, but like I have a fucking memory of there being one where like a chick became like a half a fucking possessed chick or some shit.
Okay.
But it was like way off color for the show.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? The show's about whatever the fuck and they explain like this girl got sick. She's like bedridden. And then like come to find out she's like a half a fucking possessed or some shit. You know what I mean? But it was on one of those like Young and like how did y'all get off of that and like get back to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's weird. It's almost like on that, what's that other one? Grey's Anatomy?
Chelsea watched every single one of those.
No shit.
motherfuckers.
That ended? Or is it still going down?
I don't know. It had the chick from fucking Knocked Up in it,
I think so.
right? She's like
I
the
never
main
really
chick,
seen it.
Kathleen, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
They say she was fucking cunty in real life. For real. That's why like Hollywood turned. You don't ever see that chick in shit no more.
Yeah.
Kathleen Heigl or whatever the fuck her name is. She was great, Knocked Up though.
Who'd they off? The broad? Who'd they just shoot here?
One of the fucking bad guys or whatever the fuck. Who are those guys? Oh, yeah, those are the bad guys. They're like half a German, whatever the fuck. You don't know where they're from.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys are like, they jump off the fucking cliffs. Like, what do they call it? Skydive.
Yeah.
And they're like skydiver dudes. They're like the surfers of the fucking mountains. I love the fucking scenery in this movie, though.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I
dig
mean?
the whole fucking
Colorado.
very Pine Barrens-esque,
For sure.
too.
Have you seen that that Lotus show or whatever with fucking Maltasanti?
No, I haven't seen it. It's a show or a movie?
No, it's a show on HBO about like a
is it good?
hotel. I haven't seen it, but
Yeah.
I hear it's great though.
Yeah.
The White Lotus, right?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
That Arab dude's in it. He's fucking dope. The guy from that fucking what's the hotel movie that we love?
Shining?
No,
No.
the guy from Dallas made it. Fuck, where it's got like Harvey Keitel in it, the little Indian boy.
Oh, fucking Dusk Till Dawn? No? No? Which one? It's got the hotel.
Oh shit, that was what?
I don't know.
No, the fucking god damn it, the fucking Budapest. The
Oh,
Grand
okay, okay. I got you there.
You know the old Arab dude
Yeah.
in the beginning who's like the little Indian dude
Yeah.
grew up into?
Yeah.
I think he's like the main guy in the one. I think he's
I
like,
forgot Harvey was in that.
oh yeah, remember he's bald? He's like
Yeah.
a fucking half a Nazi or some shit. I just fell asleep watching From Dusk Till Dawn a couple nights ago. I love that shit. That's another campy movie for me,
Yeah.
though. Especially until it gets to the vampire shit. Like I love that shit, but
I wish it would have been more successful. I wish
Me
like
too,
the
dog.
others were good.
that kind of shit. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
I think they made a show of it too, right?
Yeah,
I mean, that's cool to do.
They used to play on. I think what's his name had something to do with it too.
Yeah, I think
Robert
because he had his
Rodriguez.
own like channel.
Right? Yeah,
I think he
El
still
Rey.
does.
That shit was fire. I had it for free when I lived in
Yeah.
Austin. That shit was dope.
That's dope that he gets to do that because he'll do movies just like
It'll be like a straight Western
Yeah.
week, and it'll be like every
yeah,
fucking dope
themes
Western
and shit.
shit that they don't ever play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he would play like fucking old like Shaolin
Yeah,
shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
yeah. I wish Tarantino would do that too. I would fuck with that. Just watch their channels.
Why wouldn't he? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got fucking
You know who's heavy on that? Fucking Louis C.K.
does he put out his own shit?
That motherfucker will only on his website.
No shit. Oh yeah, for sure.
that's
Like he
wild.
drops his own shit.
Yeah,
He was the first one, bro. He was the first one on to be like, I'm gonna put out my special for $5
Yeah.
on the internet, and that fucker
Yeah.
made like a killing. It was
Yeah.
like 2012 or some shit.
I'd like to see him live. I always fucked with his shit
That one show that he had was hilarious. Pardon me.
for sure. They had shit out there like
They
that.
had like a stage, fucking cornhole, like it was dope. And I always like avoided going out there, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
we went out there to eat, and the food was fire, dog.
Yeah.
I got a burger and it was dope, but everybody else got like seafood and shit.
Yeah, Pat's been talking about it lately
It was dope. It was real good.
because that's not the club portion of it, right?
No, they got like a restaurant right
On
next
the
door.
side?
But
Yeah.
see, you walk in the back of the restaurant and it opens up where you can like just go back there and drink or chill or whatever.
Yeah.
But right
I've
next,
been there like once or twice.
right next door, they got that stage outside
Yeah.
and shit, and that's where they had like the little cornhole. I don't even know if we could play and shit, but I was out there playing.
Yeah.
It's hot as fuck. Pardon the interruption, y'all. My wife called me. Look at this fucking guy.
Fucking trapped in the thing.
Can you imagine? I would never fucking jump out of a plane, dog. That's the one thing. Like I love thrills and all that kind of shit. I'm not bungee jumping and
Yeah.
I'm not jumping out of a
Yeah,
fucking
fuck
plane.
that.
And my brother-in-law Alex, shout out to Alex. He's got like his wings from like that's what he did. You know, what I
Doing
mean?
that?
Like just 300 jumps, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
fuck that. I don't like the feeling, the G's that it puts on the body.
I would just be shitting a brick that my shit's not going to come out. If I
Yeah.
knew for sure that I'm going to be fine,
Yeah.
but you never know for
Yeah.
sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I watched some fucking jerk off was like a guy that filmed people when they like jumped out tandem.
Yeah.
You know, with like, hey, the part of the package is we charge you $50 if you want the video. He filmed so many people in a day that he forgot to fucking put his parachute on the last time.
Mm-hmm.
He was just like so used to like jumping out, and jumped out,
Damn.
no parachute, and like the film survived, I guess, but he jumped out of the plane dolo, no fucking parachute, and you just see him like, I'm going too fast. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Panic. But you see that shit like with people fucking climbing mountains and shit, or like
it's a risky fucking thing.
You know
to
what
do.
I mean? Like I've seen people with like GoPros and shit, like on the mountaintop, like snowboarding and shit, where they just like take one wrong fucking.
Yeah, you can fuck some shit up.
Like, oh shit. I've skied before and snowboarded once. It was dope as fuck.
I want to do it. I'd like to do it. Never done it before.
If I wouldn't do the crazy shit though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The bunny slopes.
Yeah. Keep me in with the little fucking.
Yeah.
I did like.
Look at this fuck.
Look at slide. This motherfucker's climbing on icicles right now, y'all. No harness. But yeah, he was in shape in this fucking movie. No homo.
Yeah.
Didn't you think that like life was really like this when you were a kid? Like shit, you know what I mean? Like some shit like this could happen. Like this shit ain't fucking, you know what I mean? Like one dude just like taking on a whole fucking group of motherfuckers with nothing but a knife.
That's how Hollywood made it seem.
Fucking
man.
America was great back then.
Yeah. Back to the whole fucking John McClane thing. Like that's the same shit.
Exactly.
A normal guy fucking saving the fucking day on Christmas.
Like Bruce Willis didn't even have a fucking great head of hair, and he was out here thugging it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This dude was balding at like 26 and was out here banging Demi Moore and shit.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Look at Sly. How you gonna get out of this one?
It's just always another fucking situation.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Can't
what's
turn
so
my
good.
back for fucking 5 seconds.
No shit. I love this shit though. Like how coked up were the fucking executives? Or like where were we at mentally? Where like as a culture, where like this is what was happening. You know what I mean? Because this was like after The Godfather and shit. This is like after like great acting and had been made. Yeah, I understand if this is like, this is the first time we made film. You know what I mean? Let's get crazy. But this was actor like great perform. Like he did Rocky already, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And he's out here like approving the script. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know Sly, he approves shit. You gotta you gotta come with big money. And he's gotta have it like his way. Like, you know what I mean? I'm wearing this during this shit, you know?
He did I think it was a show recently where he's
a half a mobster in Oklahoma or some shit.
I think there's that one, but I thought there was another one where he was like invincible or some shit. They did a show like it was almost like on some Hancock shit, but much better than fucking Hancock.
Oh yeah.
I think there's a little mini series of that.
His face looks like it's got fucking metal under it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They say that little Tulsa King or whatever's good with him playing a wise guy in Oklahoma, but
yeah, there's that one too. I mean, that's good to see him back in for
sure. I always want to see him
in
some
TV.
Shit.
You know,
for sure.
That's kind of weird to like draw that connection that they don't to do TV in comparison to doing major movies and shit.
Because TV, it's like it makes sense though, bro. Like you can, like Game of Thrones is like 18 movies. Yeah. Or like, you know what I mean? Every show is like a fucking movie. You could just keep like the story. You can make it better. You know what I mean? It's hard to fit like, that's why like biopics and shit are so hard to like pull off because you're fitting a whole man's life into 60 minutes or whatever the fuck, 90 minutes. Some shit's going to get cut. Some shit's not going to be right. And you got to fucking, the studio wants you to fucking throw a love interest in there that wasn't in there and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, there's always something. There's a by the way.
Formula to the
biopic. Exactly. I seen they're coming out with the fucking Bob Marley biopic that looks horrible.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
It's like, why would y'all do that? Unless you got fucking the only fucking Bob Marley I want to see is Samuel L. Jackson with the fucking wig on. You know what I mean?
I can get down with that.
This fucking guy. What happened after this movie in his life? You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of that, bro. Where it's like this dude fucking ended up murdering somebody. The Japanese or Korean. I'm sorry, I apologize. Whatever he is, from the first Austin Powers movie. the bowler dude or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like takes the hat off and throws shit.
Yeah.
Like a year after that movie came out, they found out that he like gang raped some chick and like left her for dead 10 years prior in like San Francisco or some shit.
Yeah.
That fucker's doing like hard time right now. Like
That's the Hollywood underbelly.
like shit like that, bro. Like everyone's got a creepy ass fucking story you don't know about.
Especially, I mean, I don't want to say especially there, but yeah, a lot of that shit pops off over there.
That kind of makes me think like all these actors that I do like that we haven't heard some shit on, like y'all must just be in with the right people or some shit. You know what I mean? Because like imagine like just looking at Willem Dafoe. You don't think he's done some creepy shit before? You know,
everybody's done some fucked up shit. You know, I mean, like,
fuck.
Yeah.
Like in some positions where you would never, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Had to have. Then you see a movie like Eyes Wide Shut and some shit, and you're just like,
What's going on
Kubrick
here?
knew some shit, and he was like sprinkling some shit on us right there. You know what I mean? I'm not going to give you the whole story, but here's.
Hey, I want to know his tie-ins because that motherfucker has some tie-ins.
Deep.
Just, I mean, the NASA tie-ins alone. That's a fucking.
When you're smart, like I think he was for real, just like he could have been a fucking whatever kind of scientist. Like he, you know what I mean? Like he was a smart motherfucker, like on a genius level type shit. You know what I mean? Those kind of characters, they're crafty, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially back then when like. I heard some fucking guy say that he was on Rogan's podcast and he was like a nuclear physicist or some shit. And they were talking about like the atom bomb and all this shit. And he was like, you heard the conspiracy, right? That he was basically saying like, I think this shit's fake. But all those old footage of like them testing nuclear sites with like, you know, there's like houses in like Nevada and they blow up the houses and the houses like fly away.
Yeah.
And, like the cameras, nothing's happening to the camera. Camera's standing perfectly still with the nuclear blast going on. Not just that, but like he also said that they have the film of that, and he's like touched the film of that. The radiation should have fucked with that film, apparently.
Yeah.
You can't bring film through an airport. You can't throw film in that scanner because it ruins the film. Imagine what the fucking atomic bomb or whatever the fuck would do. Yeah, but he was like, they wanted to like make Russia think that we had some shit. So they like put that shit out there. You know what I mean? Or something like that. But it's like, who filmed that?
Yeah.
Was that a Kubrick joint? Because like who else was like knew how to do shit like that? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Creepy shit, dog. The moon landing is not real, y'all.
Stuff like that.
We were never there.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if we didn't though? You know what I'm saying? Like if it came out for sure we didn't go to the moon.
It's just a bluff.
It was like, wow, we like based fucking 10 years of like American fucking ingenuity and shit, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like creepy, kinky shit with that though too. You're gonna look at that shit and you're like, whoa, why wouldn't they have like more pictures of that shit?
Yeah.
And like, you know what I mean? Why haven't we went back?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Big questions.
And they're just like, we're not there, or there's nothing there. You know what I mean? But like, be real with me.
Why y'all keep sending shit up there?
That's what I'm saying, dog. Fucking aliens are real. We talked about that earlier. The fucking guy came out and said the shit's real. I've always thought that anyway, well, be honest.
Yeah, I've felt that way. I mean, I think I like the X-Files too much to not.
No shit.
Not like, yeah.
My grandpa on my mom's side, my grandpa Eddie, sat me and Denzel down one time when we were like in fucking second grade and like learning about the pyramids or some shit. Yeah. And he just basically, he was like smoking a fucking cigar and was just like, don't believe none of that shit. Yeah. That's just a whole bunch of dudes telling you what they think happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't fucking know, you know? And then it veered off into like some alien shit or whatever the fuck, but he blew my mind that day. And ever since then, I was just like, I don't trust these fucking books. Now you go back and like all the history books are like being rewritten like the right way. And you know what I mean? Like, you don't fucking know.
I keep on thinking one of these dudes is fucking your boy from Jackie Brown.
Oh, fucking Rose, or what's his name?
Yeah, I forget what his name is.
God damn it.
Savage of
Cherry.
a fucking...
Cherry.
Yeah.
Something Cherry. Max Cherry.
Yeah.
Fire.
But that motherfucker had a body of work, too. And
For
I don't
sure.
know a lot
All
of
in
it,
the 70s and 80s, bro. That fucker was a killer, yeah. I watched some movie where he was like a fucking half a detective, like a long time ago, bro, when I was just sitting around in my fucking living room at like 11.
Yeah.
But it was like a 70s or early 80s movie where he was in like Miami and he was like, what do they call him? Like a private eye or whatever the fuck, private investigator, watching some chick that was like, some dude had hired him. He thought she was fucking around on him or something, but she was like involved in some other shit. You know what I mean? But it was like a dope little movie. It had me hooked. But he's just got that face. He just looks like that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Max Cherry. Great name. Great fucking name. That one dude, you remember that? When was the last time you watched the first Nightmare on Elm Street?
A long time ago.
You don't remember Nancy's dad in that movie?
Nancy's dad. Nah.
He was like the cop or whatever the fuck. That dude was fucking fire, and he was like in everything in like the 70s and 80s. He'll pop up on your ass. I think he's like changed his name to like an Italian name to like try to blend in, but I think he's like really like a fucking Armenian or some shit.
Yeah.
But he's a badass dog. He would pop up in some shit. Pardon me.
Go for it.
Guess what I just seen outside? You remember AD? Yeah. A kid's outside and he gave me shrooms.
What? Hello.
What are you doing?
We're doing stuff. How are you?
Podcast stuff, good?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh yeah, he was like, Chelsea! I was like, what the fuck are you doing over here?
What was it, Josh?
Doing shrooms in the parking lot. He was like, I work at AutoZone. I'm just rolling up a blunt with some old ass guy. I was like, well, bitch, I needed a battery last week. He was like, tell me, I'll hook it up. I was like, Trent's doing a podcast upstairs with his buddy. He's like, I'm just getting high. I got some shrooms. I was like, well, let me have some. What the fuck? So I just like broke off half of his thing and ate it.
Oh, shit. What's he been doing?
Fucking around, you already know him. Being an old sleazeball.
You want to get in on this?
What?
On this this little podcast?
Am I being? Let me record this so I can show this stuff.
Take it easy. Let's retract that offer.
What was that? What was that?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
We're just talking about people taking pictures and shit.
I wanted to be on the podcast. But what are y'all talking about?
Bullshit.
Yeah, just bullshit.
No.
No, what?
Talk about aliens and shit. Come on.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Babe, you already know my take on that.
I'm not asking your take.
We want to know.
Let me hear what you are saying, and then if I
Babe,
want
we're
to.
literally just having a conversation.
Watch.
Really?
Yeah.
We get caught up with Stallone doing some shit. Stallone, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Okay, no.
Come on.
No, it
Whoa.
has to be about something that like I can, you know what I mean?
I got another
There's no-
microphone. I
there's
got
no
another mic.
topic.
You have your own microphone.
Come on.
No.
Oh.
Okay, stop, guys. Damn, I just got it.
We're just talking.
Okay, well, I'll let you know when I want to add on to it.
There's another microphone if you're ready.
Well, trust me, I'll hop on that one.
Scared to death. Scared to death. Are we recording?
Yeah.
My wife's scared to death to get on the fucking
Never
podcast.
scared.
Trembling. I forgot what the fuck we were talking about. We were on a roll too.
Yeah.
And he broke us. Broke us up.
Whatever.
I am the vibe. Y'all ready?
I think this is getting ready to end soon, right?
What? The film or this
Yeah.
dude?
The movie.
No, it's shit.
No?
This motherfucker's like 2 hours long. Or some shit. There's always a good bridge scene.
Yeah.
Are you going to go to her Dean?
Yeah.
You are.
Mm-hmm. That's why you got to get on the mic.
No, get on the mic. You're off the fucking mic right now.
Stop. What the fuck? I'm going to go to the game on the mic? No.
We
It's
were
fine.
talking about whatever. We were talking about swimming with Ro earlier.
Yeah.
No?
Sure.
Okay, so that's why.
What?
They are pressuring you right now. Y'all ain't
Hit this dibby, or he's got a fucking
No,
bong.
I'm not ready for all that.
Got a bong. I hit a bong.
I walked in here. Waiting for the shrooms to kick in.
I hadn't hit a fucking bong in 15 years.
I know, I caught from home.
Diaz has got. I couldn't even clear the motherfucker. I thought I had good lungs.
Do you ever smoke with Alyssa? Have you smoked with her?
Like one time.
Get on this microphone.
No, because I don't want to talk shit about Alyssa.
They can't hear you though.
Worse to smoke.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
The people can't hear you.
Not good enough?
No, I'm not going. Making me feel weird. Damn, guys.
Cause you've been waiting for this moment. Now it's here.
Yeah.
Okay, no, because I feel like y'all don't even really want me on there. Y'all just.
Get in on this, babe. We're for real just talking.
Yeah.
This is a free. There's no.
Don't let me mess y'all up. Y'all just keep going.
You already fucked us up. It's too late for that. Twice already. I got to fucking. Whatever.
They're really out there, boy.
But yeah, are y'all trying to meet up with us tonight or no?
Here she goes.
Yeah, if you want to.
What's so funny?
Cause you're off the fucking mic.
Do you still
Yeah, I begged for this moment, and now when I'm not even ready, y'all want me.
do you still fuck with KLBJ?
I haven't because I haven't brought Ro to school.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and so, do you still listen to that shit?
93.7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I heard about the UFO shit.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. See, yeah, that's what I
Are
was
they
going to
going
listen
off?
to.
Really?
Yeah.
That's creepy shit,
And
though.
what's his
Though.
face? What's his Chewy was at that.
He's the fucking best, dude.
Show that they had last week.
Yeah, he's the best.
You love him?
Yeah.
I think you're cooler than him. You can have his job.
He's the best. No, he's good.
I fuck with you.
He's okay.
I've smoked with him before.
Shut up.
He's dope as shit. He makes all the best jokes, like
Snap.
right then and there.
Quickest witted one on the show.
What's the other guy's name? There's one that's got like a little.
Bob,
No.
Matt.
Matt, maybe. I think I'm a Matt fan. The one
Yeah.
that's like kind of squirrely. He gives me like Mark Norman kind of vibes
Yeah,
with
it's
his
probably
jokes
Matt.
and shit. Yeah, I think it is Matt.
Look at this fuck.
Did you watch that special on Netflix?
No, I would need to though.
Mark's the Norman special. Mm-mm.
It's called
Not
From
yet.
Soup to Nuts or some
Yeah.
shit like that. Fire.
Ro likes burgers. She'll just eat it without condiments or cheese.
What? Burgers? Yeah.
Look at what the fuck is your
This motherfucker's got
vibe
a
right here with the
scarf
scarf?
on. I'm telling you, he's like a half a fucking German or like from
Yeah.
the Netherlands or some shit in here.
So he throws a little accent or
Yeah,
something.
he throws like a half an accent on. It's kind of creepy.
They're still getting it, boy.
Like, look at this chick. Why the fuck was she chose to be anything?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've had this conversation. The fucking 90s white female lead was horrible. There's no reason she'd be in this movie at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're only making it harder for fucking Sly to get the job done. You feel me?
Yeah, this is crazy.
Like, what is that? Is that a green screen? What are we doing?
I don't know. I
You know
feel
what I
like
mean?
possibly, but I don't know.
It looks real though, right? Am I tripping?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that
Right?
got
This
shit.
half is something.
I'm sure they have shit like that that's almost set like not like that.
That looks deep though, right?
Yeah.
Babe, text that guy and see if he has more shrooms. I think I'm going to be on some other shit tonight. Oh, so are you going to come do this or meet with us?
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
Okay, but what if she's all sweaty and gross? You're going to come. You want me to talk about this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we're doing.
Give me
All
one.
right. All right.
Pause again for my wife.
Shut up.
Okay, are we going? The woman, the myth, the legend, Chelsea Albert, yours truly.
In effect,
Here.
mid-episode. Thank you for being here.
Okay, this is a big deal because I've begged to be on this podcast for I don't know how long. And
Timing.
now I'm being pressured, so it's fine. But
Timing is everything.
so yeah.
I think so.
So back to what we were discussing prior to
What-
me getting on this is, are y'all meeting up with us tonight?
I think that's the plan.
Okay, so what are we doing about after? Are y'all going to come to
I mean,
home to change? Because I'm
No.
assuming after.
no. I mean, I'm
So we're
not.
going
I'm going to be
sweaty
posted.
status?
I think the game's late.
Yeah, like 7:30.
Yeah, I'm not doing shit. So, like, I'm just going to be eating.
Well, you're not my main priority.
No. What I'm saying
Okay.
is regarding like
Elizabeth?
sweat. I'm
Yeah.
sure she's going to bring like an extra. Yeah, she's going to bring extra clothes.
Right.
I don't see why. Well, I mean, hopefully she is.
So let's talk about the real issue here. This is going to be the first date myself and my husband of 6 years is going on since last year when we went to go play putt-putt. Mm-hmm. That's ridiculous. What's your take on that?
Sometimes.
This is what we're doing?
Sometimes life gets in the way.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you have to say about that.
No?
But yeah, I'm excited. Ready
That's
to eat good, drink, have
What's
a good
this?
time.
What's this spot again?
It's called Loro or Laro. What is it?
Something like that.
I don't know, but my boss, she's like
Oh,
a
shit.
true Austinite. Well, she's actually from Boston, and she's lived in Austin for the past like 4 years with her husband. And she said this place is popping. Great.
I don't think
drinks.
we can claim that as a true Austinite.
I mean, she lives. Okay, if we're getting technical on this motherfucker, can I cuss on here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Dude,
well, not-
you're
I'd
more of an
say-
Austinite than she is.
I definitely am. My birth certificate says Austin.
For sure.
Okay. But no, but you know, she just does like Austin things. She's seen the
Yeah.
bats. I've never seen the bats, so I'm just like, damn, like you've done
You've
more.
never seen the bats?
No.
Bats
Not
are
like
cool.
on the actual release. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
It's
I've seen a
gotten
few.
really hype though.
Yeah.
Like, so,
Didn't somebody just die doing that shit?
I don't
Like
know.
They fell off the fucking bridge or something?
Dude, have we talked about all the people passing away in Lady Bird Lake?
yeah, we have not.
what vibe are you getting? A drunk kayaker falling off
cereal.
of?
That's
or
cereal. I'm thinking cereal.
It's
think
giving
it's
you
serial
Jeffrey Dahmer
Yeah.
vibes?
It's giving me some sort of cereal vibes, not necessarily some Dahmer vibes.
Did they pull
but
a fucking autopsy already on these people? Was it like drowning?
It's always just like they find them.
They're hitting
and they
too
never
many
come.
motherfuckers. They've been hitting heads since. I remember there was this dude, more than likely a tranny in Denton. Like,
Do you mean a transgender?
Yeah.
That's what they refer
For
to
sure,
as.
for sure.
Oh, okay.
Pause.
but
Let's relax.
I would always see them like walking around campus and whatnot, and I think they got that guy.
No
They got him?
way.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
he
because
came down,
sometimes they're in
hit his
like
ass. But this was like
compromising positions.
this was like
A tranny from Denton
yeah.
made his way down to
Yeah,
Austin.
this motherfucker had locks like fucking who knows what, dude. But yeah, tranny out there all day long. From Denton, used to like just walk the campus.
Just strutting their stuff.
Sure, I'm sure was a student, you know.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, but
Who did you think it was?
I don't know. Some
The
random
professor?
fucking
but
dude in Denton.
comes
wig.
to fucking Austin, gets fucking offed in the same fashion.
No shit.
And this was, damn, dude. This had to have been maybe after 2014. If not, it was in that gap between 13 to fucking 17.
No shit.
Right
So
in
right
that
after
timeline.
you make it back this
Yeah.
way, right?
And
Damn.
the only reason I know is because I remember like seeing that motherfucker walking the campus and shit.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, this guy that used to make payments at the shop, he was an undertaker, and
Mm-hmm.
he told me like last year or the year before, he was like, "I'm pulling one out every fucking other week down here." You know what I mean? I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Rainy Street Ripper. You heard it here first?
Rainy Street.
Oh, okay. Calm down. We're gonna have to get that copyright.
No, I made that a long time
That's
ago.
fine.
But so I'm just not knowing if this is giving like hate crime, sex crime, or just someone in a weird position
Have
that
they
they
all
found
been, like-
themselves
That's
in.
some serial shit because there's too many popping off.
See, I haven't even dove into
There's a
this shit.
lot.
Yeah, I see it all the time. It's
There's
at
a
least
lot.
like weekly, right, or bi-weekly.
No shit.
It's not like as religious as that, but it is frequent.
No shit.
It's too much, you know.
I know
In
for sure it
Lady Bird
happened
Lake
right
or Lake
after-
Travis?
It
No,
happens in
Ladybird.
that area, like the Rainy Street area, just that whole
No shit.
little
Yeah,
spot
where
there.
we're kayaking.
Yeah.
Someone died that following weekend.
No shit.
Yeah.
People say it's the roofies and whatnot, and fucking off Rainy or wherever.
Dude, I always hear people getting roofied. I've never had that experience.
I'm
I
telling
mean,
you,
is that
one
a
of-
blessing or do I want to?
the
That ain't a
Mickey,
blessing.
the Mickey, what the fuck is it called? The Mickey,
The slip of my Mickey?
Mickey Fine, I think.
But my friend said that she got roofied at Wonder Bar in Austin. In Domain.
Mickey's supposed to kill you, ain't it?
I don't know about a Mickey. What the fuck
I
is that?
don't know. I think that's the Bill Cosby pudding.
Oh no, Mickey Fine
creepy.
is like a. I think that's supposed to kill you. Same shit as that.
Look at Stallone. This motherfucker fell off of an entire mountain.
Did he do his own stunts at this time?
I'm sure.
He seems like
I
a
don't
man
want.
that
I don't
would.
want to hear anything else. Yeah, I don't want to hear otherwise. In my mind, he did. Don't you miss Colorado? Look at
I
that.
do. It makes me sad.
That's Denver right there.
Yeah, I want to go.
Is it really? Y'all want to come for our anniversary?
When is that?
January 25th. It'll be either the weekend before or the weekend after, but we're trying to stay a week, and I'm thinking cabin vibes. Honestly, I want to be like Estes Park.
Yeah, I love Estes Park.
That was probably like the most magical town that we went to.
If y'all want us to go, I'm down.
We would love for you to go.
The fucking. If I could live anywhere, bro, it'd be that little ass town, Estes Park.
Yeah.
Fuck
It was
yeah.
literally like what postcards
Picture
are made
the
out of.
dopest town in the world right next to that mountain.
Let me
Yeah.
see if I have a picture.
Fire, food, they got everything, but it's a
Monroe wanted
small ass
ice
town.
cream. She ate ice cream.
Oh shit.
All the people selling like fucking like trinkets and shit. They've all been there like 30 years. You know,
Yeah.
on the spot, talk shit.
You said there was a record store there, right?
Yeah, they got everything.
That's
That
dope.
theater, like an old school theater.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I hear that this theater is up for sale.
In Lockhart?
Yeah,
No shit.
I see
believe
it. I
It's a
see it
piece
all
of
the time
shit.
on the fucking real estate shit. They want a grip for it. They want like $1 million on that bitch.
No shit.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
I'm almost positive that's what they want.
Me and Ro went and seen something over there, and fam, it must have been the oldest fucking room that they have over there. I couldn't even see over the fucking seat in front of me.
I went and saw fucking The Machine, and it was like, dog, what the fuck is this shit?
You seen it out there?
Yeah. Can y'all clean this fucking
No
joint?
shit, dog. It's horrible.
Springs popping and shit. Like, what the fuck? This is kind of gross.
The one that we were in was horrible. And I don't remember it being like that bad.
Tore
when they
down?
first opened. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh.
Like a Sly's got a gun that shoots underwater, y'all. Under frozen water. Savage. This motherfucker sliced open.
Staying alive. Oh, shit.
Look at him. Save me.
I thought I had pictures of Rowan.
Look on your Instagram.
No, I didn't post it. That was cute.
That's the little town right there.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's right outside of Estes. It was like, what, like a 10-minute drive to the top of the
Literally,
mountain from there?
you could... and that's where the Stanley fucking hotel is.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Stanley.
They got good
I was
snow
just looking
there,
at the
like
pictures.
Fuck
that
yeah.
year, that time.
Any
It's
year,
all full.
It's so soft, so full,
year
so
round.
luscious.
Dog. It's like, not year round, but
Is there-
anytime in the winter.
I was going to say the mountain is definitely a year round.
Is there a ski? Can you go skiing over there?
Right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to go.
5-minute fucking walk.
I've never been.
Trent was trying to get me to go skiing last time, but I'm too scared. I have no hand-eye coordination, so we just did the whole sled vibe.
Any of those
yeah.
videos that you see me going down that little fucking sled and all that shit, that
Yeah.
was 3 minutes from there.
Oh,
Literally the, what do they call it? The park, whatever.
Rocky Mountain National Park,
The national
How
park.
close is that to?
Denver,
No, fucking
where Joey Diaz was.
no. The
Boulder?
amphitheater.
Red Rocks?
Yeah.
30 minutes.
No shit.
Not even. And that's 30 minutes going through the mountain. It's really like a fucking stone throw, but you just got to
Yeah.
drive through the mountain and shit.
Yeah, drive down the mountain.
That's dope, though. They say, like, when there's, like, blizzards and shit, though, like, that shit shuts down. Like,
Yeah.
you're trapped out there in Estes Park. But fuck it, you want to be trapped there.
Yeah, until you're like dying.
But, like, on the way out there, you
hypothermia.
just see, like, little... Like, this dude owns, like, one little plot on the side of this mountain, and he's got, like, his little fucking trailer right there, like Wolverine and X-Men 1. You know what I mean? Just Dolo out there. Like, what's that dude getting into? You know what I mean?
Meth.
Yeah, for sure. But no matter what, like, even when it hadn't snowed in, like, a week in Denver, you go up in that mountain, and there's, like, a part of the mountain that's always shaded.
Yeah.
So the snow is just
Beautiful,
nonstop.
luscious.
It's dope as fuck.
It like literally like takes your breath away. It
For
feels
sure.
like magical.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like Roe even loves it. You know what I mean? And she
Speaking of Sly, I tried to pull a fucking Rocky Drago run through the snow and almost
yeah?
busted my ass.
Yes. Oh my God. It was
Chelsea
so,
has
he
the
had
video
me
somewhere.
recording him over and over and over again. It was so annoying. He was like, "Catch this, babe. Catch this."
It was
About to
fresh
bust his
snow,
ass.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost ate shit. I went in a hole. It was like 3 foot.
I know, no, because you can't tell.
All the snow was just like packed out, and I fucking jumped right in the
Oh, yeah.
fucking hole. It was dope, though.
Look at this fucking guy.
Let's go, this motherfucker. Tell me you don't want to
This
just
guy
punch
has a
that
great
guy.
career, though. Yes,
He's got
but
an awesome career. You just want to punch that motherfucker, though. He's got that face.
and why has he had gray hair since like the 80s?
I don't
Fuck.
know. Always.
I thought that was Jessica Biel. She looks like
He
her.
kind of looks like her, yeah.
He's either really cool or really an asshole.
I think he's just one of them that like slid in with the right people at the right time type shit. You know what I mean?
He's killed a couple of like dramas and
For sure.
shit.
Yeah.
He was great on that Twilight Zone fucking movie when he's on the airplane and seeing
Yeah.
the dude
Oh,
on
yeah.
the fucking wing. Sweaty and shit. Look at Sly. Handsome bastard. You don't think Sly's handsome?
Yeah. Back in the day, he was.
Even with the fucking sideways mouth and shit?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
appealing to me. But it's just like all the shit that he shoots in his face now. It's
yeah,
like,
it's
ew.
horrible now.
I don't like any of that. For guys, at least, like the fillers and stuff.
He looks like his fucking eyebrows are tattooed on now and shit.
He has some like show with his daughter. So that's like,
Yeah, I think I seen
Yeah.
that. Heard about that.
I don't know if it's on like Hulu or maybe Peacock.
The Stallones.
Yeah. And
Oh,
his
shit.
daughters are all really pretty.
It's like
Dark-haired,
3 of them
brown
and
eyes.
his wife, I think,
Mhm.
right? So it's like 4 ladies.
Great fucking genetics.
Yeah, for sure. They look like they play volleyball and we're good at it.
Like
Like,
a-
imagine. Is he really there? Like
He's
if he's
there.
really there,
Sly's there, right
he's
there.
that guy.
Fuck yeah, he's there.
That looks like the picture you and Jess took when you are at the top of the mountain.
I know, me and her brother took a fucking picture where if we one wrong step, we would have
No
fucking
shit.
died. Hell
Died
yeah.
for sure.
I was shitting bricks up there, boy. And Timberlands, fucking
Yeah.
faking the funk. I'm in work boots and shit.
That's funny.
See, it's kind of like that, though. Like, it could be green as fuck down there, but, like, the mountain, it's snow all the fucking time. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? If this motherfucker saves this helicopter from going down, I'm walking out.
Did you peep the menu on the restaurant spot?
I like half-ass went over it. They had some. It was like good meat and
I'm
fucking
just sold with the edamame. I just love it.
and like Thai shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a, what is it called? It's like a.
It's like a
some
Thai
Asian
barbecue spot or some
steakhouse,
shit.
Yeah. Loro.
I think I've heard of it.
It's on South Congress. I mean,
Yeah.
so sorry, South Lamar.
Oh shit!
Look at this
Look at
motherfucker.
this shit.
Go for a ride.
You can like go to the menu.
That doesn't look bad.
Is this
though.
like embarrassing if I ask what movie this is?
Cliffhanger.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those like horrible good movies. You know what I mean?
I think all of his old movies are like horrible good
In
movies.
the '90s.
They're just so cheesy.
You remember fucking Demolition Man?
That,
Or
yeah.
not? No, not Demolition Man. Fucking Judge Dredd, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That was a good little '90s.
Yeah,
slide
he killed
joint.
that.
That shit was fire.
That was like the answer to Terminator.
Yeah, for sure. That shit was dope. You remember Demolition Man with him and Wesley Snipes when Wesley Snipes has the green hair?
Oh yeah, didn't you try watching that not that
Did
long
I?
ago?
That shit is dope. I remember they had like an arcade game at fucking Demolition Man. That was
Oh,
fire.
yeah?
And a Super Nintendo game.
Do you remember that fucking Terminator arcade game
Come on, dog.
with the guns?
What do you think you're dealing with?
It's fucking sick. Do you remember the Aerosmith game with the guns? Same shit, but with Aerosmith. And you're like shooting it's like get them to the fucking concert, and you're just like destroying
Taking out fans.
everything. Yeah, it's weird.
Hell no, I want to watch that though.
Yeah, Aerosmith video game, very similar to that fucking
What
Terminator
game
one.
was that Austin that we went to for?
I told you they had a Led Zeppelin fucking
Yeah, Led
pinball
Zeppelin.
table.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was a Zeppelin. They had like two other ones that were dope as shit too.
Did they have the Sopranos joint?
No,
That one's
I'm
fucking
waiting
sick.
for that one.
And the sign or this fucking South Park one's dope.
I think
as
you
shit.
know where they used to have a South Park one at you know where my dad used to race the fucking trucks out there in Kyle?
Yeah.
You know that they like turned the front part of it into a car dealership, but it used to be like not an Austin Park and Pizza, but it was like some shit like that where they had like go-karts there.
I don't think I remember
Way
that.
back when. It was like a redneck piece of shit place, but
Yeah.
they had the fucking South Park.
Look at this shit on a fucking
Look at 'em.
plane.
Do you have your phone?
Yeah,
I want to see that picture of Rick and Lori.
it's just Rick.
Yeah, that South Park pinball machine. I wanted to buy one of those joints, but they're fucking
And like
pricey
Hartman's fucking
shit.
talking shit.
Yeah, and it's got like that old school Comedy Central logo on it and shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They're usually always faded as fuck, but they're
well,
live.
fuck, they got to be like 20 years old. I
Yeah.
seen that shit in 3rd grade is when I went.
And they have fucking Terrence and Phillip and shit. Oh shit!
Like,
Oh,
look, I was
cheesy as
done.
fuck. Look at this one.
It's so funny.
Did I show you this? My Uncle Ricky fucking trimming buds.
Oh yeah, nah, that's dope.
Savage. Look at Sly.
Yeah, see, that could have been Bruce Willis too
For sure.
in this role.
I love Bruce.
Bruce could have easily pulled this one off.
Yeah,
This is the average man, you know?
yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm serious.
Let me see you up there.
No, I'm saying for fucking Bruce.
Yeah.
I'm no Bruce.
No one's Bruce, except for Jim Albert.
He's halfway there.
The
We're-
fuck's going on here? We're just waiting to be rescued.
Look how pretty.
I know. Shit looks like a postcard.
You can like smell the air by just looking at it right now.
It's been a fucked up day. This motherfucker. He's been stabbed, almost drowned, hypothermia. He just got he ain't even got a fucking bruise.
Yeah.
He was worst off than fucking Rocky. We're telling I got to get you to watch fucking Rambo. I know I tried a while back and
Yeah.
you weren't having it, but
It's just super cheese vibes.
no, the Rambo's dope, man. Rambo's not cheesy. Rambo's like real.
That first one's fucking real.
John
as
Rambo
shit.
taking shit out, you know, and it's not on a like Terminator
Yeah.
80s
Well, I
weirdo
remember
shit.
like pieces of it.
It's on like good acting, fucking good writing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shredded fucking Sly. That was like peak Sly right there when he had the fucking hair, the little feathered hair and
Yeah.
shit. Rambo, that shit was fire. Rocco.
Isn't there like Heat 2, possibly?
Is there?
That's what I hear.
Better
Look at that
not be.
Yeah, I was
motherfucker.
gonna say, don't
Arnold.
look at Van Damme.
I know. We just went on the Van Damme rant earlier.
Really?
I was telling him about the fucking look for Bloodsport on here.
Okay.
You have to watch the 10
I was gonna
minutes.
say, calm down with that.
What?
The Bloodsport.
That shit is my childhood. Fucking.
It's so cheesy.
I was just telling him about when the dude throws the sand in his face. Remember? And he's just like, ugh!
Yeah.
Fucking takes like a whole 10 minutes.
It's so cheesy.
That shit is amazing.
So I was so like anti Theo Von Diaz for the longest, and now I'm just.
I don't know how
obsessed.
she could be.
He's great.
I just couldn't like get it, but like I get it now.
Yeah, you gotta fucking hearing him like talk. Everybody is better on podcasts than they are doing stand up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I prefer listening to motherfuckers on podcasts.
Yeah, because it's like more organic.
Yeah, and they're just like funnier because they're just talking about shit that's not planned out.
Yeah.
You know what I
He
mean?
did one with fucking Hulk Hogan recently.
I seen that. That shit
That
had
was
like
dope.
fucking 500,000
Yeah,
views.
he's
in,
getting
like, 2
some
seconds.
shit.
Nobody's like quicker than that motherfucker with like
Yeah.
stupid shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Where's Vin Diesel at right now? Does he just do Fast and the
I
Furious
think
movies?
so. That's
think
it.
that's all he has to
That
do.
and
it.
then fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, that's right. I
Locks
forgot.
his ass in for not saying shit.
Right? He's
and
like
not
the little
acting.
dude.
He
Sounds
ain't
about
doing
right.
shit, dude.
Perfect role for him.
Yeah. He's
Okay,
been
let's relax.
You like Vin Diesel?
I've loved Vin
no,
Diesel.
but like he's not doing shit in Guardians of the Galaxy because it's not him except for his voice. You know,
Yeah.
he's posted getting big checks.
I want to say he gets like huge checks off of the Fast and the Furious.
Oh, for
Like,
sure.
he's
There's
somehow,
too
like,
many of them for
He
him
like
not to
owns
get.
part of it or some shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah, it's his.
It's his.
I'm almost positive that he's got a.
Like a 500 million or some shit. This motherfucker. Look at Jean Claude.
It's on HBO.
No, I was gonna say I thought it was
I don't
on. It was on for a while, Netflix for a while.
No,
That's where we saw it.
I think they said it's just on. It's on HBO.
Yeah, I thought I saw HBO in the right corner. So this is what y'all been doing?
Yeah, this is a very nonchalant one. This is the easiest one I've ever done.
seamless.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. The bromance stops now. I'm here.
Get out of here.
Fuck.
Not if Jean-Claude Van Damme pops up on the screen. Diaz hasn't watched fucking Game of Thrones, this guy.
No.
No, he tells me it all the time.
Isn't that a fucking shame?
He's like, "Can you believe it?"
I wish I could erase my
We've just
fucking
watched
mind.
it for like what?
The
fourth-
third fucking time,
third,
fourth
fourth
time,
time?
whatever the fuck.
It's great every time. And remember, we initially like watched it. We were like 3 episodes deep, and I was just like, "I'm not having it.
No.
Like, I'm not feeling it at all." And then now I just can't imagine my life
I was
without
like,
it.
you gotta keep going.
Do you
gotta-
have HBO?
Yeah.
Then what the fuck? Are you just like protesting? Like, what's going on?
Oh, I don't know.
What?
I'm not sure.
Have you been against it? I was against it for a
Yeah,
while.
like I feel like what's your
I got
what's your
the
problem?
first season after I like swore I
don't
was
know.
never gonna watch it.
Well, that's what I'm on.
I think
right
there's just a
now.
lot of pressure.
It is, there's a lot of at this
Stop.
point there is.
But they have the new what is it, House of Dragons? I haven't gotten myself to be like, okay, I'm gonna watch this.
Yeah.
It's California.
I don't know. No, it's fucking
Hong Kong. Okay, so we traveled from fucking Colorado. Now we're posted up in the fucking
Jean-Claude.
China.
I would love to go to China.
Really?
Fuck yeah.
I'll be a little shook over there.
Josh's brother dipped off to like Japan for like a
I
fucking
know,
week
bro,
or
and
something.
he fucking posts like the dopest
Yeah.
pictures ever, man. Have I showed you Josh's brothers?
No, I
Shit.
mean you've showed me him before.
It'll
but you didn't
for
show me.
real be like the fucking
He was out there for a minute.
the Kill Bill scene where like the one that you love where the snow's
Yeah.
falling. It's like that. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
he was just like walking into some whatever the fuck.
Mm-mm.
But like I
I
remember
would dress in all of there. I would what is
Komodos and shit.
it? Cultural appropriation.
Look at this motherfucker. You remember him, dog?
Yeah.
He was a badass. The tits
Not
on that
happening.
guy. Jesus Christ.
Not happening.
How dope of a concept. I remember being like, okay, the African dude's going to win. This motherfucker fights like a monkey and shit. You know what I mean? I'm saying.
Pause.
He did.
Like
What the
he's-
fuck? He lived with the fucking monkey. I swore I was going to like fucking go to China and do this shit. Though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you're 7. You're like, fuck it. I'm going to just dedicate my life to something. This fucking guy.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't believe him.
The African dude
guy's
was the
just
shit though. When he
wild
gets in
shit.
there, he gets wild.
It's like every 90s boy wanted martial arts in their life.
sure,
But
hell
like
yeah.
on that level to
Hell
where
yeah.
we're just in the streets
Just
fucking
killing a man.
Yeah.
Remember this dude? He's his buddy that gets fucking
I
worked.
used to think that like martial arts and all that stuff was cool until I watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and saw like Quentin's take
Bruce Lee
on
shit?
Yeah, and I didn't like that. I was like, if that's how he acted, no thanks.
I think he was like a little half a cunt like that, to be honest
Yeah,
with
well,
you.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like if that's who he was, I'm just
Oh
like,
yeah.
I'm
Love
not
him
really
to
down with
death,
this.
but
Or like just going like wah all the time. Like who wants to deal with that shit?
fucking triads killed him.
Really?
That's the conspiracy.
How did he die?
You tell me. No, they say he like fucking took a fucking not a muscle relaxer, but like an anti-inflammatory and like died. Like bitch, Bruce Lee died from an anti-inflammatory. You're
Yeah.
crazy as fuck. Somebody poisoned him. I think he was like making movies with like whoever the director of like Into the Dragon was and shit.
Yeah.
And they were making like billions of dollars in China off the shit. And then he like switched up to like an American, you know what I mean? Like got signed off at Universal or some shit and then like
They
died.
thought he was like a traitor.
Yeah. They were probably just like, bitch, we ain't getting that cheese no more. Think about how much money like Enter the Dragons fucking made over the years.
Yeah.
How many like Bruce Lee fucking t-shirts are out there and shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going straight to the shower. This fucking guy.
Did you see him throw that last kick?
Hell
before
yeah,
he
that boy
walked
was
off?
on point. Best thighs in movies.
Relax.
Am I lying? Am I bullshitting?
It bothers me that you even know.
Watch fucking Kickboxer and you'll know what I'm talking about.
All these guys look greasy.
That dude's on a lot of shit too.
So what's the plan for? It sucks to here. I guess you want this.
What? For what? To hear myself?
Yeah.
What's the plan for
Because I don't want you to stay. I don't want you to be out of it.
Okay.
What's the plan for after Laro?
Oh, I don't know. Wherever the wind blows us. We don't get nights out alone often, so I'm trying to have a good time. What are y'all trying to do?
Well, she's over there doing that whole thing. She's like, oh fuck. She's talking about like drinking there and shit. She's like, I'm just here to get fucked up. I'm like,
Yeah, she was like,
"Oh,
hopefully they don't
God."
play me. And I'm just
I'm
like,
like,
they're
"What?
definitely going to play you.
You're supposed to be the fucking hero and
Oh, at the game?
yeah,
Yes.
make the fucking last out. But they
And
got,
she's honestly just like naturally like gifted and shit like that. So she thinks she's going to do terribly. And as soon as she gets out there, she's going to smash
well,
that shit.
they got her in fucking outfield, and she's like, "That's where the worst players are." I'm like,
Well, she's
"That's
right about
where
that.
the fucking
Right? No?
There's some cold players. in
That's
that
where
one.
the outs come out from. Like that's where them pop ups that either make a man on base or
Exactly.
fucking get you out.
Playmakers.
So you gotta be fucking.
On point.
It sucks. Yeah, for sure.
Honestly, the more she drinks, the more on point she's going to be.
I don't
so.
know. I don't know. But she's using a fuck, and I'm not trying to bash. She's using
Of
a
course
fucking,
you're not.
She's using a child's mitt, and I'm like, you can't. No, you shouldn't do that.
She has small woman
Nah,
hands. That's
that,
why.
that mitt's really small.
I thought that was fucking Screech for a second.
Yeah.
Is that Screech?
Oh,
I
it
don't
kind of
know.
does look like him.
Fucking was shocked for a second. I was like, is Screech in fucking Bloodsport? Might be.
But yeah, so I don't know. Have y'all gone to any like little cool chill spots recently that you would recommend? And I need to know what she's going to be dressed for.
I'm dressing fucking casual. I don't know how the fuck you're dressing.
No,
I'm dressing definitely casual. It's too hot to not
she's
be
definitely
casual.
going to be dressing casual if she's just coming off the game.
But I'm definitely going to look cute.
Yeah, sure.
Like I was going to wear a skirt. Not like a short skirt, like a long skirt.
She'll probably wear pants or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But don't worry. Don't let my little thing stop you. But yeah, I don't know.
But you're talking about spots. You said South Lamar or South Congress?
No, South Lamar.
South Lamar. I got a picture where the fuck it's at again. You said it's before Barton Springs, right?
It's like right down the street from Terry Black's. It's somewhere by that putt-putt shit, I think. Maybe like a little bit farther up, like
Dude,
where that
did you know that
Italian
they
joint's
have a
at.
Blacks in, what is it?
There's like 4 of them.
Yeah, isn't there one in Houston or something like that?
Someone
I think
said
there's
that
one in
shit.
Dallas too.
Or Dallas, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. But I was just like, damn, I didn't know that they have them over there.
Yeah, it's wild. There's this one. I mean, this doesn't help. This doesn't answer your previous question. There's this one spot called like Pecan Grove or some shit. It's a barbecue spot in like downtown Dallas. It fucking hits. Pecan something. So fucking fire.
Barbecue?
You know, I've never gone to Dallas or Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah, like never.
Why?
Like just drove through, but never like stopped. I don't know.
Houston's got some good fucking food. Houston's probably got the best food in the state.
Do you like soul food? I've never heard you talk about that.
I get down with the mac and cheese and the fucking greens and the
That's the only thing I like.
and the cornbread and the I'll get down with some green beans.
Because they have this place called Wit My Soul
Mm-hmm.
that's like new in Austin, and everyone has been talking about it at work.
Mm.
That it's like really, really good.
There's this one spot on
It's right next to that. What is it? Boudin Acres.
Yeah, Bolden Acres. That's the
Oh,
spot I was
Bolden.
telling you about.
Not boudin like the sausage.
That's the one that has that CM Smokehouse. It's fire. That place is fucking
Dope.
live.
Really?
It's literally right there on the
Yeah.
same side of the.
That
on the
spot's
other
good
side
as
of Old Town.
fuck.
What kind of vibe is it though?
Like, have y'all been to anything? What the fuck is it called? Where they did the KLBJ thing last week? Moon Tower.
Oh no, but I've heard of that.
That's like the typical vibe that a lot of spots give now is like big open concept. There's a bar in the building area, a shitload of some seating in the inside, a shitload of outdoor seating, a stage or two. Fucking like they got like
I've heard Tom Segura talk about that.
They got like 4 food trucks.
I follow this thing. It's called When Where What Austin,
Yeah,
and it
that-
tells you whatever's happening at night.
That's the hottest fucking one I like to follow. It gives you so much.
I know. Every time I like
Shit.
follow something or like go to the thing to see what's new, I always see that you're following them.
They promote so much like free shit.
Yeah, I love
I
it.
remember your mom used to get those Austin magazines all the fucking time. At
Oh,
house
the
when we were kids.
Chronicle? Yeah, they're fucking big on those motherfuckers.
Yeah. She would get that shit like that told you everything. You know what I mean? Before the internet.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is this?
Yeah, but Bolden Acres is fire.
Do they have like games and stuff out there too?
Yeah, the typical like the cornhole and the darts, and I think they got like even the ring things where you fucking toss
no
the
shit.
ring to the hook or some shit like
That's
that.
my kind of shit.
And they might even have
They are
like
naturally good at that.
I want to say they even have like dog spaces out there. It's fucking huge.
I just like playing shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not drinking and shit.
I'm sure they got the Jenga and whatnot. But I thought they had like tennis courts for like soccer tennis or some shit. I could be wrong on the tennis court joints. But it's fucking a big lot. I'm almost positive it was a car lot. And they just used that like, I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's just a small little fixture. It's got a building where the hostess stand is. And you just walk through that and then you're back outside.
That's dope.
And then there's a covered like outdoor bar in the corner. But that barbecue slams, I've only had it once. Shout out to fucking Michael Lair. Appreciate you on that, dude.
I know, rest
Fucking
in peace.
cashed. He was like, let's go fucking to that spot. And I took him there, went to the fucking bathroom, and I fucking come out and he's like, they're going to send us all this fucking shit.
Oh, no shit.
Right, that's dope. Because they're big with the fucking Kill Tony thing.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
That's probably where I heard it from too.
Yeah. I
know
know
fucking
they've
know.
like catered events for them and shit.
Look at this fucking guy.
Did you see us go to the Museum of Illusions? It was so cute.
I think so. I've been trying to go out to that spot. That's
dope.
is that in the
Domain?
Right by the
Oh, it's
Children's
in the Domain?
Hospital.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was in the Domain, right?
Yeah.
There's another one that's out. There's another illusion one
Yep.
that's kind of dope. Wonder Space.
Yep, Wonder Space.
That one's
followed that
fucking
one,
pretty
too.
sick.
Yeah, I feel like
that
that's
one.
more like adult vibe.
Yeah. But I like that. The illusion one's new.
Dude, it was so cute. Ro loved it.
I've been trying to take Alyssa to the ice cream museum. That's in the Domain
Oh,
too.
yeah.
That's cool.
I've seen that too. I
It's
would
like a
love
whole
to
bunch of
take
different
Ro,
ice
but she
cream?
just doesn't like.
It's more like themed to a bunch of just ice cream themed shit, and you do get ice cream at the end or at the beginning or some shit. Do you know what Omega Mart is? You heard of
No.
Check. So this is in Vegas. I don't know. I don't want to like say it's propaganda or some shit like that, but it's this attraction that you can go to off the strip, and it's almost like taking you through on some Black Mirror type shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you think you're in this like supermarket, and you're really not. It's like a story that takes you through, like
Like you're in a fucking horror story.
not so much horror story, but what the fuck is it where I don't know, man. Do you remember that game Oddworld,
Yeah.
where the premise is like enslave the people for like the energy or some
Yeah,
shit?
yeah.
That's almost what it's like.
That's what we're living in right now. Anyway.
Yeah.
We're living in the simulation.
Look at this fucking guy.
No, I remember Trent tried to have me watch this, and as soon as I saw him hit the splits and pick up those bamboo sticks, I was like, I'm not watching this shit.
Fire.
Like that. I can't.
You know how fucking monumental this was to a 7-year-old boy? You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. If his legs are... I thought it was when he's like across. Spread eagle.
They're spread.
No thanks.
There's no mistake about it.
A man starfishing. No thanks.
I don't know if it's, but I think it is Bloodsport on here where he fucking like hits the splits and he's just like chilling, looking out.
Yeah.
at, like the
That's
sunset.
so
That shit is
awkward.
fire.
And uncomfortable.
I think my cousin Jaron had a poster of that when I was a kid. Look at this shit stretching them legs. Look at him, man. Watch. Look at this fucking guy.
Oh my god. That is so...
The fucking pulley system.
Like, this was like...
I'm gonna just tie you down.
I don't know.
So you can be a champion. That's what they do.
Yeah, this is the sacrifice. That's what fighters go through.
One day you may feel pain like this.
Yeah, look at this fucking guy. How this fucking Japanese dude looked like he was on some sadistic shit. He was into this shit.
Did you fuck with the Karate Kid series?
I fucked with the first one, or the one where he went to China was dope too. Right?
Well,
Or
the
Japan?
show that they
No,
made.
I was going to say he's referring to the
Oh,
show.
no, I never
My
seen that
brothers
show.
love that show.
It's so cheesy.
Oh,
it's
you're talking
cheesy
about with
as
the
fuck,
the.
but it's.
I watched a couple of them. when
it's
we were living
entertaining.
In the country?
Yeah, in the country.
It's so fucking cheesy. Look
What's
at
it
this
called?
fucking
The
guy.
Cobra or some shit?
Yeah,
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
Yeah, Cobra Kai.
Look at this fucking
Look
guy.
at him. I can't.
Look at this guy.
Staring him down sexually. Look at him. This is like a big fuck fest with their eyes.
That's what I got. Like, homosexual vibes
For
on all
sure.
the old movies. Which
But at
there's
the
nothing
time, it
wrong
was
with.
fire, though. Look at him. Shattered him. Fucking broke the tree. You
And he's
remember when he
just as cold
dances
as
in the
you.
fucking club on here? It's like iconic. It's like Rose little moves that she pulls with that rich roll shit. You remember that shit, Diaz, when you would like look up fucking, there'd be like a pop-up early internet where it'd be like Steve Irwin death video and you click on
Yeah.
it and it'd be that white dude, Rich
Yeah.
Roll, like singing
Yeah.
that fucking joint.
Yeah.
I guess Ro got Rich Rolled a couple times and now she just like pops up with that song and that dance every once in a while.
Yeah, that's like that's the meme.
Yeah, for sure. You think they got footage of fucking Steve Irwin dying?
Mm-hmm.
You think someone was rolling that camera when that happened?
That's the guy that with the stingray, right?
Yeah, the crocodile hunter or whatever.
Maybe, but it would have already. I feel like that would have already been
Yeah.
out.
Right. Have you seen the Grizzly Man, Diaz? Have you seen that
Yeah.
shit?
Shout out again, right back to him. Fucking Duff Harris put me on.
Put you on?
Yeah, put me on Grizzly Man.
That shit is so funny.
I love that.
Timothy Treadwell, not gay.
I was gonna say not gay.
He was just like, I wish I was gay just once. Just, life would be so much easier. Like that dude got ate alive by a fucking bear, dog.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is anything scarier than that? Them fucking things just start eating you.
A bear that you trusted.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's worse.
They don't kill you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just start eating you.
Yeah.
If your fucking flips upside down, your ass is getting eaten.
He got his
while you're
fucking
alive.
old lady too, right?
Yeah, the chick that's horrible. Look at the fucking collar on this guy. There was some fucking story where some Russian girl was like camping with her dad, and she was like 20 and fucking just graduated college, and the bear like killed her dad and like was eating her like she was up a tree or some shit, and she called her mom and was like, Mom, there's a fucking bear that's here, and like lost service or whatever.
Yeah.
She called her again, and she was just like, I'm being eaten right now.
What the fuck?
Like on the phone with her mom, like, Mom, I love you.
Yeah.
This bear is eating me right now. Like while it was like a 30-minute phone call or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And she just sat there listening to
like,
her daughter.
What do you
get
do
eaten.
though? They're like in the
Yeah.
fucking mountains in Russia. That shit like that probably happens daily over there. You know what I mean?
Did you ever fuck with Black Rain?
Michael Douglas?
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
That's a fucking banger of a
Fuck yeah.
picture.
Anything Michael Douglas, I'm
I was
fucking
gonna
with.
say I don't know what that is, but I love Michael.
Banger of a picture.
I just had her watching the Liberace movie a couple
Yeah.
days ago.
I still haven't fucked with
Oh,
him.
come on, dog.
Need to.
That's the best Michael Douglas you're ever gonna get.
Yeah.
Think?
Fuck yes.
Michael Douglas is a fucking savage, dude.
What the fuck is this guy doing over here in Hong Kong or wherever we're at?
That's his homeboy boxer. Piece of shit. He looks like Jeff Williams. The Harley shirt.
Oh shit.
Is this upsetting him?
Yeah, he's traditional.
Yeah.
Jean-Claude. I remember there's like some shit where like some dude puts like some dice out or some shit, and you gotta like grab it quick, and he like fucking grabs both of them. You know what I mean? I wonder what it would be like in fucking Japan or China, though. Be trippy.
Yeah. It's gotta be crazy. Culture shock.
But they have everything,
Yeah.
like literally everything. I always see like TikToks or whatever of them just having like pre-made beverages, food,
Yeah.
like at the store. Like, damn,
All
they're
I
so
know
advanced.
is fucking behave wherever you fucking
No
go.
shit.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
'Cause if
Right, you can't even smoke weed over there, or
Oh,
not
no.
openly.
I don't know, but it seems like anybody's out for fucking.
Americans.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but if you're if you're fucking going against the grain, we're gonna fuck
stick out like
you
a sore
up.
fucking thumb too.
This ain't your fucking. This ain't where you're from.
I heard Ari talking about when he was in China that they didn't give a fuck about like the drugs that white people did, like weed and cocaine.
Yeah.
But if you were doing anything with like opium,
Yeah.
you were like, you might get beheaded over there.
Oh,
some
yeah.
shit, you know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
wonder why.
They said
That's
that
a
like
big issue.
that weed is so not a thing over there that like people were smoking it and they didn't know what the smell of weed was. So like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? The cops
Yeah.
didn't know to like react to that.
I mean, just the Asian population has a big struggle with that.
Opium and shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking wars over that shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Hell yeah.
I'm just trying to get a poppy seed bagel.
Straight up.
That's funny.
Like, why don't they grow? Like, is that a fucking like you can't grow heroin or like you can't grow opium over here or what?
I don't know what's up with
There's
that.
got to be like a spot in America where you
Yeah.
can grow opium. It's huge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just leave it up to like Afghanis and shit. It's crazy. Look at Forrest Whitaker.
I swear I had a cup of coffee here. Fuck. I think it's in. Oh shit.
Forrest. Young as fuck.
Chelsea, I was telling Trent about Korean corn dogs.
What is that?
Like, I don't know, Korean
Like,
corn dogs.
Like what makes
Tempura.
it Korean?
Oh yeah. That like tempura. I don't know. That's a hard question. I guess I guess the breading, but they also will throw like mozzarella in it. It's good as fuck.
Where did you get it at?
There's a big like.
Or didn't you and Alyssa go to some place where you like cooked the meat yourself?
We were gonna go, but we went to a different spot in that area. I think it's called the 99 Ranch. Parking is shit. Just heads up. Like, fuck. Those aren't, like, regulated parking spots. They're small as shit. But, yeah, parking is fucking trash. But there's a bunch of, a lot of restaurants, a lot of retail space. They got Korean barbecue over there. That's where the rotating sushi bar is at.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
And they got those Korean corn dogs.
I've never had, like, proper Korean food.
Their fucking wings slam.
Really?
Yeah.
Trent loves to order wings at
they're fried
Chinese
and they're dipped, so they're like wet.
See, I like my wing fucking crispy.
Yeah, he likes it.
It could be dipped as long as.
These are crispy.
As long as the wing itself is like fried properly.
They slam, and they'll like throw a little sesame seed on it and shit.
I like always.
Onion.
I fucking avoid wings sometimes because I think they're gonna be like slimy.
Nah, these are crispy and they're sauced. Fucking hit.
I want to go to a place that's got lollipop fucking wings. Those always look good to me.
I've never had those.
Me neither, and I don't think you can undercook that. You know, it seems like it's always cooked right.
Wrapped in bacon and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah, y'all gotta hit the fucking H Mart. H Mart is big on that. That's up in like Cedar Park, I think.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you've been on your Indian food tip too.
Me?
Yeah, right.
I know. I want to go to that spot.
Didn't y'all make curry, or you made curry? Alyssa, someone made curry.
I've made like butter chicken and shit. I've made butter chicken. Probably.
And didn't y'all go eat somewhere recently?
You were telling me about that.
The buffet spot.
The buffet spot.
Well,
yeah,
the buffet
I
spot.
Say that Alyssa told me.
No, she hasn't gone. I went to the buffet spot like in 2018.
Oh no shit.
When I was just fucking starting the job.
Or did she make something? Or was it just you that's made it? Because you sent me a picture of something.
No, it's probably just me. I've made butter chicken.
It's me.
I've made chicken shawarma. I've made.
I love shawarma.
What the fuck is that called? Moroccan kafka.
What is that one place we went to? That was my only experience with Indian food, and I didn't like it at all.
That was like a fucking chain spot, though.
Yeah, like a Taco
Cabana. Over there
Cabana
by fucking Mighty Fine Burgers.
Indian food.
Yeah, it's next to that. Fuck.
It felt real like
that Bao place.
Nice.
It's next to that Bao place.
I don't know.
It's
Probably.
off like Brody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I fuck with that place. I liked it.
The Indian spot?
Yeah.
Mine wasn't bad, but she was just like, I expected it to be
way hotter.
Like hotter, but I.
Oh, I can. It's definitely like a chain, I guess. Yeah. But I think you can. Did you ask for the hottest one?
I did.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. He was like, it might be too hot for you.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't at all.
I was like, make that shit how the Indian people make that shit.
That Thai spot around the corner. Do you know where that fucking Five Below is? Mm-hmm. Like around. Just around the fucking shopping center.
They used to go there.
Over there by what's that makeup spot? Sephora, Ulta or some
Ulta,
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
No, I think it is Ulta over there. There's no Sephora.
The one in the corner, it hits. It's called Love Thai. Fucking slams hard.
I've only tried Thai food one time, and it was when you fell in love with that Puerto Rican dude at that food truck, and
we bonded.
It was terrible.
Couple Puerto Ricans from the Bronx.
Yeah,
it just had no flavor.
Yeah, your Thai that didn't.
This Thai.
There was she got like Thai food with no sauce on it. There was like zero.
Oh, yeah? I didn't request no sauce.
No, but
that's
I'm
how they
saying
gave it
like
to me.
that's the kind of spot it was. Yeah. Like I've never even fucking seen that before.
No, this
you know what I mean?
This spot is.
The Thai shit's all about the.
They got a good soup, like a coconut-based soup that hits. Thai tea slams.
There's
it's like orange.
I heard Brian Callen and Rogan. This was like fucking 2011. On one of the podcasts being like, the best Thai food I've ever fucking had is in Austin. And then Jim Rogan was like, oh, that fucking little, you know, and it was supposed to be like some little spot.
My bong.
It's right there.
Where's it at?
Opposite side. I'll get it for
Over
you.
Here? Oh.
But yeah, there must be some Thais in Austin. I've never ran into any, but.
It's weird. When you go up north,
Everyone's in Austin.
When you go up north, there's just a huge Asian population.
Really?
Yeah, huge. all the fuzz spots used to be up in North Austin and whatnot.
Did you ever eat at that shitty one here in town? Mm-mm. It was garbage.
It was trash.
Yeah, it was trash.
They got a couple in Kyle that are okay.
Oh yeah.
But the main hitter I've liked is in South Park Meadows. But there's an Indian spot next to that one that I'm
See, I've seen that motherfucker a million times and I've never went in there.
I will say this, that both those spots made it through pandemic, so
something's going right.
I would assume so if they can get that done.
There's a spot in the parking lot of Academy, like across from, what's that store that you go to?
That what?
What's that store that you go to across from Academy? In the same parking lot?
Oh, what, Melrose?
Melrose. You know where the Melrose is at on William Cannon? It's in the same parking lot as Academy, but on the opposite, where Peter Pepper Pizza used to be, or whatever the fuck. There's like some kind of, I don't know if it's Indian or
next to it,
like across it. If you're walking out of Melrose,
mm-hmm.
You're looking at this Indian spot, but it's been there fucking forever.
It's way on the other side
yeah.
the parking lot.
Mm-hmm. Look at this motherfucker.
No, I've never really eaten over there. I know there's like a sandwich spot called like, I forget what it's called.
Don't you ever go to that Chinese buffet in there? It's fucking
No, I've never
horrible.
hit that. Yeah, I couldn't really get down with all that stuff. I know there was a Getty's there. It might still be there.
Yeah, the shittiest Gaddies in fucking Austin.
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
I can hear her. That's so funny.
No.
I heard her say hello.
No.
Hello.
I don't know.
Oh, nothing. Just on the podcast.
What was your
So y'all are in cahoots. This is a setup.
What did Alex say?
You probably are right now. It's probably picking up. Is it picking up, right? It's got to be picking up. No? I don't think it was just too deep. Y'all getting that there? Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear her? Yes?
I can hear her.
Okay.
Yeah. Not every word she's saying, but I can hear that she's talking.
Okay.
What, is she talking crazy? What did she
Hopefully,
say?
I don't think that made the cut.
It might have made the cut on the podcast, though.
Holy fuck.
It's nothing she hasn't told me already, Diaz. Don't be scared.
All right. Well, thank you for stopping by.
He's like, this is why you're not on.
Thanks for stopping by. And well, thank you for your call. We'll talk to you later. Yeah, sure. Very well. Oh, are you spare change of clothes? What's up with that? The plan is to go to the bar in her jersey, bitch.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, so I have to be more cash than I was planning.
Unless
I was
she,
trying to be so cute.
unless she needs to be fancy smanchy.
No, she don't have to. I want her to be comfy.
All right, negative.
I just need her vibe. Need her there.
Okay.
But what? So we're meeting up with her people afterwards, or what?
I don't
We're
know.
doing our own thing.
I don't know about that.
I don't know these people.
I think you can. Can you hear that?
No, I can't.
No. Probably not gonna go. Work friends are probably not gonna go.
Oh, okay, good. Not good, but you know.
All right. All right. Sounds good. All right. Very well.
I heard her say, "Don't forget the tequila bottle."
Okay. All right.
Like he's trying to move the. Oh my god. He's like moving. Not him scared to say "I love you" on the microphone. Oh God.
This is set up.
This is so cute.
This is set
Wait,
up.
do you remember that?
Set up. This is
Like
set
at the
up.
beginning of our relationship where it's
Okay.
like, well, hell, we were saying we loved each other forever.
Bye.
That is so funny.
Well, y'all wanted to be on the podcast.
That was cute.
Both made the cut.
Yep. There you go.
I was asked to join just to make that clear.
What's going on here?
Look at these Saudi guys they got on here. This is the quarter trick I was telling you about.
Oh, I thought you said dice.
I didn't know what the fuck I was. Just knew he had something in his hand. Like, look at this bitch. Y'all couldn't have picked a fucking better chick to... She's the lead.
That was probably like happening back then.
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck was America going through?
Chelsea Trent was telling me about Indiana Jones.
She
Not a
wasn't
fan.
feeling it.
Not a fan? Still not a fan?
Wait, I haven't watched. Or isn't there a new one coming out? Or did it just come out?
There's like 5 of them joints.
There's one that's either like on its way or it just came out.
Yeah, there's one that just came out. But in total, there's like 5 of them now.
But yeah, no, Trent tried to have me, but I'm not into action films.
That one's good though.
I just.
Who is that? That's fucking Steven Spielberg or George Lucas?
Yeah,
One of
that's
them
like a little
motherfuckers.
collab on both of their ends. It's a little bit of both.
You ever watched the bad Steven Spielberg movie?
No.
That's what I'm saying. That like, for a while though, that shit was like put in the same category as like, you know what I mean, other shitty whatever movies. But that shit's it's good.
Yeah.
What's the movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme where with Dennis Rodman in it? You ever seen that shit?
I don't know, but
Double Team.
I think that's
In
what it is.
Hell
Fire.
like traumatized me as a child.
What did?
What is that?
In Hell?
What is that?
In Hell?
Yes, when he's like in a prison.
Who?
Jean-Claude Van
Oh.
Damme. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about?
That must have been later.
It's like a prison movie, but it's
Whoa.
it's depressing.
Fucking guy.
God damn.
Best thighs in movies, I'm telling you. Look at this
That's
motherfucker.
negative, dude.
Yeah,
God.
that's overexposure. No thanks.
He's in the fucking zone.
What was he fucking shooting?
Mm-hmm.
And what is he? He's not Austrian. What is
No, he's like fucking from the Netherlands.
he? Oh.
Some shit.
Fam, isn't fucking damn, who's your boy? Isn't Viggo Mortensen
Love that motherfucker.
in the new Scorsese joint?
Is he?
I might be wrong, but I
What, the Indians and
swear
Leo
I
and
saw
shit?
his name on the bill.
I hope he is.
I hope he is too.
Love that
I
motherfucker.
I swear I read his name on the shit.
You remember the dude that played the Russian in that movie where you see his dick and shit in the fucking sauna? From the Lord of the Rings? He played the Puerto Rican that I love in Carlito's Way
Oh yeah.
on the wheelchair.
What's his name?
Viggo Mortensen.
Oh.
Remember we watched him, he was playing the Italian and he had the black kid playing the piano. He was like escorting him around.
No.
Remember? The Green Book or some shit like that?
No.
It was good.
Did you ever watch Peaky Blinders, Diaz?
Like I just watched like the first 2 episodes.
Really?
It wasn't bad, but I just never.
That's fire though.
It fell
Dove
off. Yeah,
into
the
it.
last season or 2 is not good, but the first 3, it's like beautiful.
Damn,
Chef's
I
kiss.
swore this dude was in it. He's not in it.
But
to
anyways,
say.
I haven't heard anything about the Oppenheimer movie.
I'm sure it's fire.
Your boy John Lithgow's in this motherfucker though.
He's in
Yeah.
Scorsese shit? This
Yeah.
motherfucker. The guy who was in the helicopter. The Cliffhanger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but
Damn.
Son of a bitch.
Got him again.
yeah, the Oppenheimer thing. I haven't fucking. No,
I
don't
love
know.
what's his name though.
Yeah,
The main dude.
Me too. He's beautiful.
cinemas and movies are just in a very memeable state right now.
Yeah, for
based
sure.
off that.
Before the shit even comes out, it's like there's
Yeah.
already shit with the Barbie shit.
Yeah.
You seen this, him dancing in Barbie? What's his name?
Who?
The dude who plays Ken.
Ryan Gosling?
Ryan Gosling. Have you seen the memes where he's like
No.
dancing? It's hilarious.
They say it's a good movie, but it's not.
What is
like,
it about, though?
for children?
Like, what-
Life.
But are they in like a plastic fucking world, or is this like just supposed to be the 80s?
I think
You know what I mean?
it becomes real, but it starts out.
Yeah, I think they
plastic.
leave the Barbie.
Yeah.
I think it's called. Excuse me, the Barbie Land.
Oh, so they're just like in real time?
Yeah.
Yeah, like real life happens.
That's dope.
Yeah, I
thought it
think
was
I would
some-
like it. I would probably cry to it. It'd be beautiful.
Ryan Gosling, he was on the fucking burner there for a while. Like I didn't fuck with him, but
Yeah.
I watched that fucking what's the shit with him and buddy from Limitless,
I don't know.
Place Beyond the Pines.
Yeah, that's dope.
He was fucking
Oh, I like
sick
that
in that
movie.
Yeah, it's
movie.
a good one.
That and what's the movie where he was like a driver hitman dude?
I don't know.
What
Wait,
the-
who are we talking about again?
Ryan Gosling.
Oh,
Drive. Isn't it called Driver? I think
Is
it's
it
or
called
Drive.
Drive. That shit was pretty good too. He was good in it.
You ever see Baby Driver?
No, but I heard it was badass though.
It's good.
With what's his name in it?
Fucking
From Gladiator. Am I tripping? Russell Crowe?
No.
No.
This one's got your boy. What the fuck is his name?
It's
Kevin
some young-
Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin
That's
Spacey's
right.
in
I'm
that
fucking
motherfucker.
Russell Crowe, Kevin Spacey. That fucking guy.
Yeah.
Talk about a fucking
Some shit.
turnaround. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. That's the Hollywood underbellies.
Exactly. American Beauty, dog. That's one of my favorite fucking
Yeah.
movies. Who directed that shit? Do you know?
No.
What else did he do? 'Cause that shit was deep as fuck. I still need to see that Joaquin movie that the dude that made fucking
That A24 piece?
was it A24?
I think it was.
The guy that made
That Bow something?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think it's on Amazon.
Is it really?
I've been seeing like little, not trailers, but
We gotta watch that shit.
whatever the fuck they call them on TV for it. I think
What
it's on
happened to
Amazon.
Bo or some shit?
Yeah. A24 is dropping a lot of
They
fucking shit
always
right
have
now.
fire, dog.
They got that one that with the hand. Have you seen this thing where it's like, it's one of these like summer horror films, but it's like you can't. But even darker than a typical one of these. It's like there's this statue of a hand, and you can't hold it for 90 seconds. It's some paranormal shit.
No shit.
Yeah, and it's on that like, what would that be?
Do you like the Black Mirror show? Sorry, I
We were
just
just
went.
talking about it.
I never watched it. I haven't.
The first season or two, right, babe? It was
That's all it
great,
was. Like there was
but
a few
it
that
got
fucked
weird.
with me.
Yeah.
There's one like
This
the
last season was awkward.
I think the first episode ever, like the fucking, I don't know if he's like the president of fucking the UK, whatever the fuck they got over there. But he like wakes up and there's like someone threatening him that they're gonna like, or no, what does he got to do? He's got to fuck a pig on live TV.
Oh yeah.
That was like the whole thing.
I don't remember that one.
It's the first episode ever. He like he's getting threatened by somebody, like exposed somehow or whatever. So he's got to like get on TV and fuck a pig for like whatever. But it's deep though.
What's that one movie that we watched? It wasn't in English, but like where it's that tower that's like going down, and like the rich people
that
take
was
whatever
dope.
they want, and it was a mind
I
fuck,
don't know.
but it was great.
like a little half a Netflix movie.
Yeah.
But
would
they're
love
like
it.
in prison, dog, and you're like on a platform, and like someday or like I guess every week the platform like changes.
Yeah.
And whatever number you get, whatever level you're on, and like the people on level 1, they get all, or the people on level 100, whatever, they get all the food. Like they just send down a huge plate of just everything.
Yeah.
But by the time it gets to level 1, there's no food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like shit goes down on the lower levels. It was fucking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a mind thing.
What's that called?
I don't know. I'm
forget.
about to look it up right now.
I finally watched that.
Was it Asian? Were they Asian
Maybe.
people?
That Stanford experiment.
I've seen so much stuff about that. That's about like human traffic or sex trafficking, right?
No, it's
I thought it
about
was-
like
No, I'm
prison.
so sorry. I'm so thinking about whatever Freedom that they just released it.
Oh yeah, that thing. I haven't even. That's like.
Have you
what
seen
the
everybody talking about it
fuck?
though?
Yeah.
Is that the Mel Gibson joint? Or am
I don't
tripping?
know. That might be his.
I know Mel's
Something
like
of
supposed to
freedom?
drop some fucking
It's
shit.
about trafficking. I don't know if it's
that might
children
be
or
him.
just human trafficking.
You
in
know
general.
Mel should come in and shake shit up, dog.
Yeah,
That motherfucker's
always.
crazy.
Definitely hitting you hard.
Can I just get a fucking Lethal Weapon 6? What the fuck, dude? And put the fucking people from Always Sunny in it like it should be.
No shit. Look at this dude.
I didn't. That might be him.
I seen had some shit where he was supposed. I don't know if that's him though, because I think his was supposed to be specifically Hollywood. You know what I mean? Like the weird shit that goes on in the Hollywood circles with the underage
Well, shit,
shit.
the trafficking is probably one of those things.
You think?
What was the one? What did I suggest before you said that?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just
What
Just
the fuck
fuck up
was
your
it?
whole-
No, it's all good. Damn, I
You
forget.
fucking weed got me.
no. I remember. Hold on. He's like, no, that one joint, and you're like, no, it's about prison.
Oh, the Stanford
Stanford
experiment.
experiment.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
That was a real thing though, right?
Yeah, that was a real thing.
At some college or some shit.
Yeah,
Where they like gave half of them prisoners and half
yeah,
of them
yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
I
Wait,
didn't know
is
they
that
made
an
a
old
on it.
movie?
They did like a.
Because I want to say that I watched it.
I don't think it's old. I mean,
Oh, okay,
maybe
then
within
no.
the last 10 years.
Okay, definitely
maybe.
not then.
But I saw it somewhere. I think I saw it on Doobie. Who knows if it's there anymore? But
I
it's
always
good.
heard about that experiment though.
Yeah, it was a true joint that
Like
happened.
shit went sideways, right?
Yeah.
Like the fucking cop started acting crazy and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
There was some, like, I don't know if it's a fucking myth or what, but there was some, like, experiment that they did apparently in Russia where they, like, locked, like, 10 motherfuckers in a room with nothing for, it was black, like a darked out fucking black room, and just, like, left them in there for, I don't know, a month, and would just, like, throw food in there type shit. And, like, when they came back in there, like, 3 motherfuckers were eating there, like, you know, some wild shit like that. But there was some, like, okay.
What the fuck is this thing?
I don't know.
Oh,
it
gold
was
tooth.
Gold tooth. This motherfucker. Where are they eating at?
In and out. No. Five Guys.
Motherfucker.
I've been following a lot of like food shit outside of the Austin area.
Oh, yeah.
I'll follow like if it pops up on Instagram and I fuck with it. Like someone put me on like an Italian ice spot in fucking New York,
Oh, yeah.
and I just like I'll fuck it. I'll follow it. I follow this fucking Parkwood, the deli guy. Shout out that motherfucker
Oh,
makes
I've
my
seen
day.
that, dude. I think you've seen it.
That
You sent me shit
motherfucker.
before. With the long shit. Right?
Yeah.
They're making huge
He
sandwiches.
hypes me up like the old morning joints used to fucking
Yeah,
hype me the
hell
fuck
yeah.
up.
I know,
Yeah.
man. Fucking Joey Diaz, dog.
But yeah, that deli spot. But I started following like these burger spots in San Antonio.
You like dope?
Yeah, look pretty dope. There's this one spot out there. It's called Chris Madrid's.
Mm-hmm.
That one's a good ass fucking burger spot.
I always want to go to San Antonio. Trent's always
I fucking get lost over
killing my
there, dog.
vibe.
Yeah,
Everything's so spread out. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. It is pretty spread out. Oh shit!
Wrestler. I'm a sucker for like dudes cooking in the wilderness. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I
I
watch
love
that shit all the
TikToks.
time. You be
That
watching
and-
that food shit, right?
Yeah.
You watch those Asian dudes like cutting fish
Yeah,
and shit.
cook stuff up. Yep, I love it.
I like the ones where they like clean off a fucking flat rock, like in the river.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
that's the
like
ones
the
I
fucking
watch.
stone
Mhm.
top and
Yeah.
shit. Look at this motherfucker. Pulled a titty flex on him.
I know. I really want some lamb chops, to be honest with you. I don't think they have lamb chops at that place we're going to go to.
All right? So here's a hot topic. What's your spot on this fucking barbecue place right here? They
What?
got a lamb chop.
Who?
These fucking heads, the new. I don't even want to drop the name, so I'm not gonna drop the name. That fucking. There's a barbecue spot right down here.
I never even seen
Yeah,
it.
I'm not gonna get. Yeah,
Oh, the women.
yeah, for sure.
They got a lamb
Excuse
chop?
me? What's your problem with that?
They didn't want to do the fucking pod, so
Oh.
get the fucking bricks. They're not gonna get fucking sponsorship.
They got a
Yeah,
lamb
they can
chop?
kiss your ass.
Yeah, they do got a lamb chop.
Have you had it?
No,
No?
but yeah, they say they got some little chops there,
I didn't even. Where's this
That's
place
funny.
at?
like right there.
below.
like right over there.
Oh, I seen that with the pink sign.
Yeah,
Okay. They didn't want to come upstairs, huh?
nah, yeah, exactly.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah,
Exactly.
who the fuck are they? They're not. They don't even go here.
Yeah,
like for
for
Mean
sure.
Girls.
Son of a bitch.
What did that used to be? It used to be like something else.
Another that sandwich spot that moved out to Park Plaza.
Right? Is that where you ate with Connie or no?
That fucking
Can we-
spot hits, but it's
Let's
pricey.
relax. But yeah,
Main Street Cafe.
yeah.
There,
It
they
was good,
put,
but sometimes the chicken was not cooked thoroughly, and that shit just turns me all the way off.
I feel they put their like best into shit and doing
Not
things.
their soul.
I don't know about that. I was just
Oh,
getting the
okay.
burger. But they got too many options. Did they give you the whole fucking remote thing, or did you like, what the
Yes.
fuck is
I'm
this?
just
Can I
like,
get a fucking
fucking
piece
panini?
of paper?
Oh, no.
I don't
fuck.
want to be flipping.
I remember you telling me about
Fuck,
this shit.
man. And they
I
try
remember
to.
I was laughing at Connie because she was like, the Mopaic Express. And I'm like, that's fucking Mopac Express.
Yeah.
Not the fucking Mopaic. What the fuck?
But they push it like it's a convenience. Like, here's this remote, and look at our menu. Like,
We're
no,
techie
dude,
here.
Let me get the
What the
fucking
fuck?
paper, or just the code. Fuck it.
Dude, I don't like
at the
even the
check.
code.
I hate the QR code.
I
but
hate the fucking
I don't like
code.
that shit.
And 9 times out of 10, I don't even have fucking service. It shows it's 5G. Don't have service. Now I have to wait for it to pull up.
I hate the
annoying.
motherfuckers that are still in the order from your phone phase. There's
Yeah.
a couple of spots in Austin. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to do that shit.
Like, bitch, be glad that COVID is not.
I couldn't even fucking pull up
Whatever.
one of those QR things until I got this fucking phone.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And even now, you use my phone to do
Yeah,
it. You
for
don't
sure.
ever use yours.
Yeah, that QR shit is fucking. I don't know. The chase scene.
Look at Forrest Whitaker. Like they're not gonna notice me in this fucking bright yellow jacket. It looks crazy over there, man.
Yeah.
Fucking little Adam was born over there, dog.
I was just thinking about them. I was like, damn, it looks like all the Renterias.
He fucking used to like tell me what they say when they answer the phone and shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
Like right now, while we're doing this podcast, there's like a Japanese dude on a little fishing boat, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like catching a fucking eel for his family that night.
Living.
I fucking watch 90 Day Fiance, and there's people in the Philippines that do
Tortures
that
me
shit.
with that shit.
Oh yeah.
It's a great show, quality.
They do what though?
Oh shit.
Nothing like there's just some people, even in Brazil, like that they're meeting people online or whatever, and people from here will go over there to visit them, and they have to like go by. It ain't even a damn canoe. It's literally like just bamboo
through the
sticks
Amazon
tied
and shit?
together. Yes, and
Fuck that.
having to row over there.
I got on a small little Breaking Amish kick.
Oh yeah,
When I say small, like half episode,
I've seen that advertised.
it's not bad.
I seen some fucking white dude. He was on a fucking helicopter, I think like during Vietnam or some shit. He like went over somewhere over in that neck of the woods, and he like swears to God that look this shit up on your phone, man. Say giant snake from helicopter. There's a picture, and it's a real fucking picture. It's a black and white fucking picture or whatever. But this motherfucker said that there was a snake. Where is there no snakes? Giant snakes. Is it the Amazon or is it over there?
I don't know.
There's some place in the world that's like, there's not supposed to be a giant. It may be in Africa. I think it's in Africa. There's like no giant snake on record in one of these places. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they don't have anacondas and shit. But this motherfucker said that there was like a snake that was big enough to strike at his helicopter
What?
while he was, and this is the picture of it. And this has been like verified picture, whatever the fuck.
Not verified.
But like they've analyzed it and shit, you know what I mean? Look at that fucking thing. And he was like, we were way the fuck up in the air when that picture was taken.
Yeah, that's wild.
He said they got close enough for it to like snap at the helicopter and was like, it could have.
Congo snake.
Look at that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was expecting it to be way bigger.
That's like, man, look at the fucking landscape. That's
I mean,
huge.
it's huge, yeah.
That's from a helicopter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's trippy as
See,
fuck.
I don't like that.
What?
Him wearing chonies like that.
He was crazy as shit.
That was the direction we're taking.
For sure.
Jim Albert was on that
For
until
sure.
when?
My
Like
dad wore a good
2002.
Speedo every time we went to Florida. He had a black one with like little moons on it.
That's disgusting. I wish you fucking would.
This is hairy and shit. There's got to be some of those pictures.
And he's fucking hairless. They don't have hair from where he
Jean-Claude?
comes from. Yeah.
He's Dutch. They shave down there. They wax. He was a savage, though.
Yeah, he's a beautiful man. Like feminine beauty.
Yeah, he did get on that Expendables craze.
Mm-hmm.
I maybe watched a little bit of the first one.
We fucking went on a little binge when we were in the country that day. Remember?
Of that?
We watched like 3 of them. or
Oh,
whatever
yeah?
the fuck,
Isn't there like 4?
Yeah,
don't
I
know,
think
is
there's
there?
4.
There's so many fucking people in that thing.
Yeah, when they start adding extra people and
Fucking
wrestlers and shit, I'm
Chuck,
just like,
Chuck
okay.
Norris popped
Yeah.
up on one and shit.
I've never been a Chuck Norris fan.
Really?
Never.
That fucking.
Do you remember what was his name? Mr. Lassiter?
Mr.
Her
Lassiter.
name sounds familiar.
That thought he. Diaz, you probably wouldn't know because it was Delta. Yes, Mr.
Oh, right, with
Lazarus.
the comb over?
Yes, that thought he was Chuck Norris.
Really?
Yes.
He was a dickhead. I know that
Yeah,
much.
but he would like have like at least the top 6 buttons unbuttoned. All children.
the fuck?
Yes, he was
He was
one of those
creepy, yeah.
where he wanted to like fight everyone, and
He was creepy
aggressive.
as fuck. I remember him telling me,
Preying
you
on-
got to put tape on your tattoos. I was like, motherfucker, I'm not having tape in 3 different fucking spots on my arm. You know what I mean?
But he literally just I
Crazy.
associate Chuck Norris with him. And
Chuck
I'm like,
Norris
no.
is a real one, though, man.
I know. My grandpa loves him. I believe anything my grandpa believes in.
Weren't a Walker, Texas Ranger fan?
No, but my grandpa is.
Shit used to come on before Monday Night Wrestling.
Yeah.
What's that movie, though? Code of Silence, bro? Have you fucking seen Code of Silence, Chuck Norris? That's a real movie. That's like before all the bullshit. He was fired.
No, I've never gotten really any of his shit except for the Bruce Lee joint.
There's some horrible Chuck Norris movies, but
Yeah.
that one is it's like a real movie. What's up with Steven Seagal now? That was my dude when I was a kid.
Oh no, he's falling off the fucking face of the
That
earth.
motherfucker
Cocaine.
is
He's
a
out
weird
there.
dude.
Yeah, he's weird as shit.
Cocaine.
I remember he did a show on fucking A&E.
He was like a cop.
Steven Seagal, lawman.
Lawman, yeah,
Killing
fuck,
it. It's
yeah.
like, oh shit.
In like Louisiana.
Yeah.
With
Fat
black
as
people
shit.
and shit. Like he was
Yeah.
acting black as fuck. It was weird. He's one of those dudes that like adopts whatever he's around.
Yeah.
You know
Rocking
what I mean?
moo-moos and shit with like
Yeah,
an
for
electric
sure.
guitar.
For
too.
sure.
Like, what the
He's got a
fuck?
fucking Komodo on. He's a badge.
Yeah.
He was
Big
dope,
as
though.
shit, too.
You ever
He
seen
got
him run,
big.
dog? Have you
No.
ever seen fucking Steven Seagal run? Pull it up, man.
No, yeah, it's like a meme.
Pull it up. His arms just flail, dog. It is
Yeah.
fucking hilarious. He had some shit, though. Above the Law?
Yeah.
That shit was fire. Who shot Bobby Lupo?
Yeah, he was on some shit for sure.
Before the wig? Whatever the fuck he wears now. You know, he was like the first white man to like get fucking like approved by whatever Japanese
To,
shit
like-
to like be a fucking whatever.
Oh, yeah?
Like, what is that shit called? Aikido.
Oh, yeah?
He was like the first foreigner ever to like get blessed by like a whatever Aikido master type
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean?
Look, one of the first things is Joe Rogan explains Steven Seagal running. Like, what kind of explanation does he have?
I think Joey Diaz is on that episode shitting on him. Look at his arms, Phil. Look at this dude's arms. Watch this shit. Look at my man.
Yeah, I've never seen
That
this
shit is hilarious, right?
Yeah, that's when he was in good shape.
Yeah, for
He
sure.
looks like
was
shit now.
Slim and fucking trim. The ponytail.
Fucking Steven
Running
Seagal.
through Brooklyn. I remember there was a pizza spot in Colleen that we went and ate with her brother at, and on the fucking wall they had put "Who Shot Bobby Lupo," and that was like the whole thing on the one where he's running through Brooklyn. I forget
Yeah.
what fucking movie it is, but
Was it a good spot?
yeah, it was fire, right?
Yeah.
Remember that little pizza spot
Wait, where? What?
in Colleen with Alex?
Oh, yeah, it was okay. Mid.
I was just like, hell yeah, they got Bobby Lupo on the fucking wall. This has got to be real. I wonder what that Korean dude's up to now. If he's still alive.
Dude, I used to love when we used to go to Gino's East, but when me and my brother and Ann went out for my birthday, like nothing beats greasy 6th Street pizza
Think?
when you're drunk. Yes, like I love that shit. And then that one place, Diaz, that you brought to our house when we lived in the country, and I hate the whole, what was it, like a honey drizzle, and it had, what was it on it?
Arugula or some shit.
Arugula.
Arugula
shit.
on it. That was so good.
That was good
Yeah,
as
that's
fuck.
not fucking his.
Do you remember where it was?
Yeah,
Remember the
it's
name?
Pine House. Pine House
Really?
Pizza? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Shout out to them
That
motherfuckers.
shit was good as fuck.
Yeah, they're fucking the pizza dogs of fucking Austin. The pizza beer dogs of Austin.
That guy's making me uncomfortable.
I know, he's a trip. He's always moving his tits and shit.
And he just doesn't look like his body's was meant to be that
He's
way.
fucking wide, right? That motherfucker's wide.
Yeah.
Look at this dude.
Like, get the fuck out of here. Please.
That boy was on one. I like a light on his feet.
Like, imagine a
Bitch.
toe right
I
on your
know.
face. Like, I can't.
That fucking little outfit he got on his player.
Yeah.
Does it get rowdy over here, Diaz? Like on First Fridays over here? Like, is it hard for you to sleep? Is it loud?
No, the difficult ones are like
Like Cinco de Mayo and stuff
yeah,
like that?
that shit for sure. Because that's going on for like 2.5, 3 days.
Yeah.
And they start at like 10 a.m. Don't finish till like midnight.
Where do you have to park your car?
Either I park it in the front, just anywhere on the fucking, wherever I want. On the square.
Yeah.
There's a spot in the back, but I don't like the fucking back. It's just sketchy as fuck.
Yeah, definitely at night too.
But yeah, parking in the front's easy.
Because you know how sometimes they shut it down right here. So I was like, I wonder what
Usually I'll just leave my shit here, and if I need to, I mean, like, unless they're having all the vendors and shit, that's when I really got to dip off.
Yeah,
But
move your stuff.
yeah.
It's always on this fucking corner too, right? Where
Yeah.
they have like the
Yeah.
singers and shit. Look at this fucking guy.
I know, like what?
Think you're intimidating John Cloud? That fucking hairdo.
He's fucking huge though.
Looks like Francis
Look,
Ngannou.
just one
God
kick.
damn.
The roll. Look at this big Chinaman.
I know, damn.
Look like what's his name from Street Fighter. I'm telling you, that black dude with the monkey shit was fire.
Is that the one he just whooped his ass, or that's a different one?
No, that's the one that I was telling you at the beginning. I thought he was gonna win the whole shit when I was a kid.
So he really was like raised in the
monkey,
jungle
yeah,
with
I'm telling you.
monkeys? Oh.
I wasn't trying to be
This is-
cute.
Oh shit. Take down. You remember Eddie from fucking Tekken?
Come on, dog.
Savage fucking player.
That's who. That's
Almost
the only
one of the best.
motherfucker I played with.
Yeah.
Him and Yoshimitsu.
Yeah.
That dude was badass too.
Top 3 fucking all-time Tekken characters
sure.
for sure. Always fitted out.
With the
Hot fit.
With the what do they call that shit? What is this little dance?
The breakdancing and shit? Windmills or some shit?
What? It's like a fighting style in Brazil. That's
Oh.
capoeira.
Yeah.
This dude, white man in a fucking Japanese dress.
That's wild. We started this off with the Adam Sandler fucking.
I love Adam Sandler. What were y'all talking about, Adam Sandler?
He played,
we were watching, what was it? The
Hustle.
Yeah.
I'm kind of fucking burnt out though. As many times as Trent has watched Uncut Gems, I can't.
Take it easy.
You
right?
have it? You
cannot.
own it? Did you buy it off Amazon or something?
No, I think I
No, where
got
did
it.
we watch
I
it?
think. Or I meant, did I?
No, we watch it for free, but
No
where do we watch
shit.
it on?
I can't find it.
Really?
Yeah. Or a good time.
Wait, where?
Good time you got to buy.
Yeah.
I had to spend the $5 for good
Wait,
time.
where
Yeah.
was it on Netflix?
It used to be on Netflix.
Yeah, it was on Netflix.
It
for a
originally
minute.
dropped on Netflix.
I think maybe HBO had it or something.
I don't know.
I haven't watched it in a couple months, but I
Yeah.
was,
Either way,
Daily.
he was every single day. That or Good Time.
that's a comfort movie, dog. Uncut Gems.
Yeah, you haven't had a movie that you're in love with for a while.
There's some shit that I just like and fucking comforts me. Like a Hateful Eight is with you. I was telling you.
I
the
love Hateful Eight.
that just brings you to a good place.
Yeah.
For a minute there, about half a year ago, it was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for me.
Fire.
I just
got me.
could not.
Bro, remember I
Trent
texted you. I
gets so
hated
mad.
it the first time I watched
Yeah.
it. I was
Because
just
didn't
like,
we go to the movies?
Yeah.
It's the little stylistic details that happen in that.
You watch it
fucking thing.
twice, and it's like your favorite fucking
Right
movie
here,
of all
I'm
time.
done.
The ball shot.
I can't.
This is pre fucking Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
You think they ripped that from it?
Maybe. I mean,
You know what I mean? Who
Maybe.
knows? This was iconic
Mencia them.
for sure.
No thanks. I wonder if this still goes on over there.
Them Thai motherfuckers fight
Yeah.
every day.
They fight.
The ones that got their knee up and shit like that, fucking kick you in the goddamn mouth.
Ray.
Savage. I'd like to go to Thailand.
Yeah.
That movie, The Beach, is a fucking comfort movie for me. Don't let
Oh,
that
God.
motherfucker come on. I'll watch that whole shit.
Ro likes that movie too.
Hell yeah.
That's DiCaprio, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't he supposed to be coming out in something?
Yeah, that's Scorsese movie with De Niro.
Oh, okay.
The Flower Moon shit or whatever.
So what is it going to come later this year or next
The
year?
trailer came out like 2 weeks ago.
I don't know if it drops this year or not.
Bro, you know Jamie Foxx is going through his shit right now.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Love
Like
Jamie
the
Foxx.
first fucking thing I thought of was like, we're not gonna get that Scorsese Tyson flick that they've been talking about for fucking 10 years.
Yeah, he went through some shit. I haven't even diving into
I
that.
mean, what, he had a stroke or some shit?
Yeah, he's okay though. He was just on whatever, fucking doing. He like did a freestyle or whatever.
Yeah, he kept his shit, but
Everyone was like, "He's a clone. That's AI," and he was like, "No, motherfucker, I'm here."
He lost weight though, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't he, like,
Well,
looking
fuck,
crazy?
he had a whole stroke.
He fucking he described what like the first shot of that movie was supposed to be, and he was just like, picture
yeah?
Mike Tyson, you just hear a bag clink, ka-clink, ka-clink, and like the camera just like follows down Brooklyn Street and like leads into the boxing gym of him, and they're like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, that shit sounds dope. Martin Scorsese shooting that shit with like some Rolling Stones in the background.
yeah, would have been dope. Hopefully, it will be.
This is just like making me like anxious for tomorrow.
What?
Watching these people fight.
Really? Did I tell you this morning that fucking Eminem and Terrence Crawford were like going back and forth?
No.
Terrence Crawford was like, "What's up, Em? I need a fucking walkout or whatever the fuck." And Em was like, "You're literally my favorite boxer right now," or some shit.
That's dope.
Everyone was like, "It's gonna take a lot to get him out of the house." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But let's see what happens. Tell me that wouldn't be fucking fire though.
Yeah.
He put 2 goats to him and then put like 2 goat emojis. Like, that's dope.
I don't like him. That guy.
Not answering.
Turn your ringer off so you don't hear it.
I've had like 10 of these today.
Me
I
too.
know it's Friday.
But it's been like 9. He told him the gut.
He's got to avenge his homeboy. You know what I mean? Give me the last fucking 20 minutes of this, Diaz. Let's go to the fucking Kumite. I need this motherfucker getting dirt thrown in his fucking face.
Damn, I didn't even realize we had watched
There
that
he
much
was.
of
Did
it.
you see him?
Yeah, I think
Did you
so.
see him, Diaz?
I did.
Look.
I can't. I don't like that.
That is iconic as fuck, though. You don't
it's-
remember?
Babe,
That was like
stop
a
with
poster.
the iconic.
That shit was like a poster.
I think it's coming right up.
This fucking guy. Let's go down memory lane. He's such a bad actor and shit.
Yeah, terrible. That's how I feel about Schwarzenegger too, though.
For sure. But fucking Sly is different though. Sly is
No, I love-
he could act his ass off.
It's probably because he's an American. Why I identify with him.
He's been doing it for fucking ever.
Look at this motherfucker. Player.
With that backdrop,
Come on now. That's the one good thing they did in this movie. Whoever scoped this fucking spot out. That was for real a poster.
That's sick.
My cousin Jared had this shit in his fucking basement.
Oh God.
This is where Bronson got his
Yeah, I can
his
see
joint
it.
from,
I
right?
can see it. It has to be.
Like, dude, don't even get me started on Bronson.
Look at this fucking guy, man. Whether he could fight or not, that motherfucker's in shape.
Yeah.
This was pre-fucking, you know what I mean? Dude's jogging and shit. Almost hit a lady coming home from work a couple days ago. She had fucking pink shoes on, like neon shoes.
Holy
I
shit.
ain't bullshitting.
I've never been in a situation where I almost hit somebody with a car.
I took a motherfucker out. Right after high
I
school.
know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just like,
Fuck him. Stay out the road.
shut the hell up.
It was in the road. It wasn't my fault. On a bike and all.
Holy shit.
Took the whole windshield out. I was so fucking pissed off. I got out
You're a
screaming at
piece
that
of shit.
motherfucker. And he just lifted up like this. His head was all
I'm
bleeding
okay.
and shit. Fucking motherfucker. Here comes Miss Guillory's big ass.
Ruined my day.
I'm the reason that stop sign's there now. That's where I hit that for, right where that stop sign's at. I shit you not. Some old bitch came out of the house. Park your car.
Statute of limitations has to be. It has to be done.
He was the fucking chief of police's kid, this guy.
Yeah.
They brought the whole
But
fucking
nothing
force.
happened to you, right?
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't my fault.
Wild.
He literally like darted off of that sidewalk just straight out into the street. You know what I mean?
I think we hit Wingstop after that.
Oh, you were with him?
No.
Oh.
I wasn't, but he hit me up
Yeah,
ASAP.
yeah. I was like, this fucking guy. I got no windshield. Come scoop me up. I had a nice little quarter in the fucking glove box too. I was shitting bricks. They brought the state trooper at the end, and then Kevin Haynes' dad jumped out of a fucking car like 2 hours into this fucking deal. Was like, "Them laws fucking with you." I was
Always
like,
a Haynes
hell yeah,
pulling
Gary,
up.
get me the fuck out of here. And I was like, you need me anymore? He's like, no. They're gonna come pick up the car or whatever. And I jumped in fucking Shannon's little Cobalt or whatever the fuck she was driving, the little white car. Shot me off. I don't think I've ever seen a Japanese dude with that big of a beard.
Yeah.
I was telling Diaz a while back that fucking Quentin was supposed to play the fucking Asian dude in Kill Bill that like teaches her. He was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
gonna play
yeah,
that. Could you imagine Quentin with
No,
a wig
that would
on?
have thrown me off.
That would've
Any
been
of the
so-
shit he's in, I love him, but I'm just like, you're
That's how
creepy.
high he fucking was making that
Yeah,
shit.
that would have been just too much time for him on
for sure,
screen.
for sure. I cannot.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better. Like when it's just too much time of him on the screen,
Yeah.
it's just like, okay, you're
You know what he's
killing.
fucking great in though? Desperado.
Kills
I
it.
Yeah,
didn't,
he's okay,
I
yeah.
didn't know who the fuck he was when I was a kid, like watching that shit.
Yeah.
And I love that dude. Who the fuck is that guy? Then later, years later, you're like, oh shit, he's a fucking director and shit. But that little scene in the fucking bar, shit is fire.
It's only fire because of Selma.
Thomas down. Antonio Banderas fucking made the movie. Let's be real.
That whole scene, though, it's known for Selma.
Get the fuck out of here. The shootout in the fucking bar. I thought it was him for a few years when I was a kid too. Antonio
Oh,
Banderas.
yeah.
Fucking Desperado. For real.
I'm more Selma scene and fucking Dusk Till Dawn.
Come on now.
Oh, yeah.
That's it right there. It's over.
And the bitch turns into a vampire.
Yeah.
What's Antonio Banderas doing now? That was my
Puss
guy.
Puss in Boots, yeah.
God damn,
Oh, is it really?
dude.
He's the
yeah.
voice?
Cashing in.
Damn.
And they just came out with, just.
That's
Puss in
big
Boots.
coin right there. Again,
That is
you
big
don't
coin.
have to act.
Exactly.
You just hit
Fucking
the
read some
voices.
shit. Go into work, fucking fresh out of bed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fuck it.
And get big paid.
You ever seen that movie, I tortured Chelsea with it one time. What is it called? To the Bone or some shit like that with him and Woody Harrelson. They're boxers. They're like on a
That
road
sounds
trip.
familiar.
Somebody pulls out of a big fight, and it's like whoever gets to the fight first, but they're in the same car together.
No, I haven't seen
They're
that.
both fight. That shit is
Sounds
dope.
familiar though.
Woody's got a bald head and shit. This player, Flesh and Bone or some shit like that. Look at those kicks.
The Platform is the movie where that thing is coming down.
The Platform.
Oh.
Keep that, dude. That's worth a watch. Fuck your head up. It kind of gave me like the vibe of that. What was the movie where there's all those games and shit? Not Hunger Games. Fucking
Squid Games?
Squid Games. It gave me that vibe.
I did not like that at first, and then after we got into it, it was great.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah,
but
I dug
it gave me that vibe, but like while they're not at the game place. You remember when he's like in Japan? Like,
Yeah.
fucking, it gave me that shit.
Let's see what's gonna pop off here.
Wasn't he like the bad guy in fucking Kickboxer too, or am I tripping?
I don't know.
Was it like him with like a fucking ponytail, like a shaved head? If it wasn't, it was a dude that looked like him. And they like dip their fucking hands in glass,
Yeah.
fucking throw down.
So they're remaking Mortal Kombat, the game, the first joint? I thought they already, like,
Remaking
did
the... To, like, come out as a game or a
that.
movie?
Yeah, a game.
That's dope.
I feel like they already did that, like, a while back ago, though. But
I seen, like, 3 days ago, it was, like, the making of Mortal Kombat 1.
The first one?
The first one. And
Yeah,
it was
it's
just,
sick.
like, the dude, Jax, just, like, posing and
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? That was crazy. I wonder why they didn't, like, go that route
The entire
in
way?
video games. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, the human... Because that shit looked real.
Yeah.
And, like, early. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's weird that they decided to do that. But that was, like, big graphics at the time.
Fuck yeah.
And
Hell
that was
yeah.
first, like, 3 of them. They were all shot in that style.
For sure. That one you got over there, that ultimate one that
Mm-hmm.
me and Ro were playing, that shit's the same way. Where they kind of look like a cartoon, but it's like a real dude. you
Yeah.
know? I wish that somebody made a list of like Street Fighter fucking knockoffs, dog. Because there was like 10 great games that weren't Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, but
Yeah.
they were like some other shit that like a Japanese company made. That
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they were dope.
That Marvel versus Capcom was the shit.
Fire.
That was it right there.
Any of those are my favorite kind of games. Huh?
Those
It's just
are-
two dudes fighting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I honestly like the Marvel Capcom series better than Mortal Kombat. Just more options.
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking from Ryu to Mega Man to the Hulk to fucking
Fucking,
random shit.
I think it was the second Street Fighter, dog, was like my favorite fucking game of all time.
Yeah.
Besides the Super Mario fucking world. There's one where like it had the boxer in it. The black dude. They looked like Mike Tyson. It was in Street Fighter though. Chung Lee, that's this motherfucker's name.
Is that where Nicki Minaj got that name from?
No, she got hers from fucking the Street Fighter chick.
No. Oh yeah, it's
How
not
racist
Chung.
of you.
It's Chun. She's from fucking Trinidad. There's no Asian going on over there at all.
I don't think so. I think there's Chinese people everywhere in the fucking world though.
Yeah.
I'd be watching those little videos of where they're like in fucking Brazil and there's like a fucking Chinatown. You know what I mean? What?
Diaz.
I
is
know the
cute.
dog's not feeling good.
Yeah, he's
Oh, it's
fucking
not.
not feeling good.
Why? What do you mean?
I don't know. He just hasn't been vibing. Like his little back leg's been hurting.
You got to give him some of those dog CBD.
That's what his mom was
Fuck
just
it.
told her there.
I mean, I have like aspirin for him. Dog aspirin.
You see that little shit he put in his fucking belt?
Yeah.
Little tablet. That's the shit he breaks and throws on his eyes and shit.
He just makes me uncomfortable.
I know,
He looks like he would be related to Adam.
for sure. His uncle.
Just nowhere near as tall or buff.
The dude is wide as fuck, though.
Yeah.
This might be the greatest fucking fight scene of all time. Next to De Niro stopping fucking, what's his name in Goodfellas?
I guess we'll close with this.
Let's do it.
3.5 hours, boys and girls.
Has it been?
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
looking, I
shit.
was like, have they been really fucking sitting here this long just
Bullshitting.
bullshitting?
Look at this fucking guy.
I can't.
Looks like George, Adam's brother.
No, he really does. Ew,
Easy.
did you just fucking put a booger?
Where'd they find this fucking guy? He ain't Chinese.
I was going to say he looked like a black man.
Look at this fucking shit. I love like the flexing after everything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's some Bruce Lee shit. Rogan's like, wheel kick? Fucking, you know what I mean? I heard him breaking
Call him
down this
out.
shit one time, yeah. Spinning back kick. You ever seen Rogan kick a fucking bag before,
Yeah.
dog? Babe,
Yeah, he put
talk
some
your
shit,
shit
on
on
there.
Rogan. That mother.
Babe, I don't talk shit
No,
about
I'm
Rogan.
saying
I just
like
don't
just as
fangirl.
a
Oh.
whatever. Like that
He'll
dude
kick the shit
could
out of a
whoop some
bag.
fucking ass. Like
He looks
Yeah.
like it.
George St. Pierre was like getting tips from Rogan on how to kick a fucking bag. You know what I mean?
He's like solid.
That's
Can't you believe we like we were in each other's face? It was wild.
I know.
That's just some dedication to your shit.
For sure.
To fucking,
For sure. He was like a whatever
long time now.
kickboxer, yeah. Rogan, yeah.
And who would have thought from fucking Fear Factor he'd
No
be this
shit.
guy? He's the guy, not this guy. The guy.
I would say for him, that whole martial arts like venture was all behind the scenes.
For sure. Fuck yeah.
We've never seen a fucking
There's
percentage of it.
There's one clip on YouTube of Rogan at like a Boston, whatever the fuck, kickboxing tournament, and he fucking knocks a dude out cold. I'm talking about like it looked bad with one of those fucking up to the jaw spinning joints. You know what I mean? But he said too that I think it was like the big American tournament, whatever. Look at this shit. Whatever the fuck it was, that he got knocked the fuck out like his last fight, and Rogan was like, I had a headache for fucking 3 weeks. Like, this shit's giving me brain damage. Fuck that. That shit right. That dude Chuck Norris could be this close to you, babe, and kick you in the fucking jaw. That's at 60. Look at him pulling the fucking bullshit out. Watch how he reacts to this deal.
What the fuck, dude?
Watch this shit. He's gonna be. I'm blind. This motherfucker. What's happening? Look at him. This is fucking great.
What the fuck?
That's literally every day without my glasses.
Is it really that bad?
Yes, like I can't see shit.
Is your shit bad without your contacts and shit, dude?
No, it ain't the best. I can
Like
make
I
it.
can definitely what does that say? Big Bend National Park. I cannot read that without my glasses.
Yeah,
at all.
I don't know if I'd be able to read that.
What?
And like even this, if I squint my eyes, I can tell that says Scott Fitzgerald, but I would not be able to see it
Really?
at all. Yeah.
I'm
like
just
nothing
waiting.
on this computer I could see if I didn't have my glasses on.
I'm waiting for my eyes to go because fucking. Or shit, my parents don't have it, but my grandpa's got bad eyes.
Oh shit.
He reminds me of George St. Pierre, dog. Fucking
Yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
They're both like a little too tan. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Watch him have flashbacks. This is when shit gets real as fuck. Remember when I broke this shit down to you when we were living in Austin? We were like going somewhere. I was like, fuck that. Give me 5 minutes. Jean-Claude's about to get real. Think back to all your training, John. This is like 10 minutes of slow motion.
I was
Yeah.
gonna
You
say
know
like
what I mean?
fuck. Why has the other guy came and just finished
Fucked
it?
him up, yeah.
He feels that aura of like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, who thought this was a good idea? Final cut, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck this dude. I got him by the balls. Look at that shit. Ribs.
Oh, like he's acting like
He
he's
still
doing
can't
it
see. Yeah,
blind.
he's
Okay.
fucking blindfolded.
He's wearing a shirt. It can't
He's
be
a
him.
good guy too at the same time, you know what I mean? Watch the one. Oh, that shit right there is iconic.
He's missing him every time. Like, how's that fucking iconic?
Look at
Oh
the
my
form
God.
on that.
I know his toes were pointed.
Fucking impeccable. Everything is just yelling.
Yeah.
Yelling. That shit was dope, man. You can't tell me that shit's not dope, though. Look at the form.
We definitely hit a 80s.
Climax.
Yeah.
Is he gone?
The eye blink. I can't.
Oh, no. Look at him. He's the realest motherfucker that ever did it.
Did he kill the friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then wore his fucking shirt on his knee. Like Chung Lee's still out, y'all.
Wow.
He finally made his master proud.
That's some great blush.
Like, look at that black eye.
Yeah.
He's finally Japanese. Was that like the goal of dudes like in the 70s and 80s with this shit? Was like just to become a Japanese man?
Don't be a
Yeah.
samurai.
You know what I mean?
The Ultimate Warrior.
For sure. You remember I've like seen pictures of like black dudes with afros just like walking around in fucking karate outfits
Yeah.
and shit. Like when
Oh, he
Bruce Lee
didn't
was back.
die.
I thought he was fucked up.
Maybe
What
he's
the
definitely
fuck?
still fucked
You
up.
know, shit. Terrible makeup. Look at this shit.
At least they look like normal fucking people. Imagine remaking this
I was
movie
just
now.
telling Diaz earlier, I was like, look at everybody's teeth in Cliffhanger. They all look real. You know what I mean? Miss that shit.
But like how crazy he never looks real.
Jean-Claude?
Yeah.
It's fucking beautiful.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. He's wow. Hell of a specimen.
You know he got into some shit in Amsterdam back in the day, the little Netherlands neck of the woods. Like he was probably God over there.
I would love to go to Amsterdam.
They say it's like whack as fuck now since like
Really?
weeds.
I heard that it
legalized
smells like
over here.
shit.
They said like the tourism and shit just stopped because everybody's got weed now. But I think you can go over there and like not do shrooms, but what do they call them? They're like
Are shrooms legal in Colorado?
there's some shit like that. Yeah, I don't know if it's
That's the
shrooms,
type of
but
shit
they give
I'm
you like
trying to be on.
psilocybin.
Maybe. I mean, because don't they push the chocolates in Vegas?
Is that where it's at?
I think they got chocolates in Vegas.
I know they got them in
There's a lot of shit.
San Francisco for sure.
Yeah.
Got the fucking Rambo jacket on?
Yeah.
Whitaker's had a beautiful career.
For sure. You know what I love him in, dog? Phone booth.
Oh, for sure.
Forrest Whitaker. He
Love
make you want
Phone
to fucking
Booth.
cry in that bitch.
Love Phone Booth. It's one of my favorite
You
films.
like that movie?
No.
You don't like that with fucking
No, I
what's his
told you
name?
that and you were like,
Kills.
how can you not?
That shit is fire.
With fucking
I used to be obsessed with what's his face, with Colin
Colin
Farrell.
Farrell.
He's dope as fuck. True events in the
Damn,
life of
that
Frank
really
Dukes.
happened?
Get the fuck out of here.
They probably did.
Some dude fought a guy in Japan one time on the street and like turned it into this shit.
We got dates.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
It could have happened.
Retired undefeated. I've never heard of no Frank Dukes. You know what I mean?
You sound like a hater.
That's just impossible. You know what I mean? Lomachenko's take L's.
With the stats.
Bastards. Get the fuck out of here.
72 miles per hour, really?
56 in a single tournament. He knocked out 56 dudes. You know how
Yeah.
fucked up you'd be in a tournament? A lot of the old, like even the UFC stats that they would put like in the fucking
They're hyped up.
They're all fucked back in the day. Rogan said that there was some dude. Listen to this fucking story. You know Eddie Bravo?
Yeah.
Rogan's buddy. There was some guy that like got mixed up with them doing jujitsu back in like the mid 90s. And apparently he like had his homeboy drop him off in the woods in like Wisconsin or some shit and was like, I'm going to a kumite, like one of these, you know what I mean? Out in the fucking woods, like pick me up in 3 days. And his homeboy came back in 3 days and he like walked out of the woods with the trophy, right? And everyone was like, this dude's full of shit or whatever. Rogan was always like, I looked at him kind of weird and shit. Come to find out this dude had like murdered like 4 fucking people and was like on the run with a different identity and shit. And Rogan was like, bitch, I rolled, you know, doing jujitsu with this fucking guy and like knew he was off, but like couldn't put my finger on it. And like come to find out, like they called him to like testify in a murder or some shit.
That's crazy.
Back in the day, I'm like, what the
That's really
fuck?
crazy.
Rogan's done it all.
Off top, that's the lot where they shot that Pink Floyd cover.
Oh, no
With
shit.
the dude on fire?
No shit.
Yeah.
That's dope.
What about Tango and Cash?
Fire, dog.
Come on.
Horrible
man.
and fire at
Yeah.
the same time. Anything Stallone did, I'm down for.
Yeah. You want to wrap up? This is going on 4 hours.
This was great. Thanks for the
let's
invite.
Drop the
Love you,
closing
Diaz.
shout outs.
Love this 80s,
Love you
90s
guys.
joint.
Love y'all's bromance. This is fun.
Let me close this, man. Let me close this, boy.
This is an honor.
Yeah. Well, Freaks and Geeks, that's all she wrote. Once again, I want to thank fucking OG freaking geek Trent Albert and Chelsea Albert for hopping on in. Remember, episodes drop every Wednesday at 6 a.m. Hit that fucking subscribe button when you go check out the Doctor's Orders podcast with the 512 Foot Doctor. Leave a comment, rate the podcast. Again, subscribe. Hit up the podcast hotline at 5. Freaks and Geeks, hit the fucking podcast hotline up. You could have requested a guest and or even dropped a question in the suggestion questions. But hit it up, 512-522-3814, 512-522-3814. Also, make sure to follow the guests on Instagram and follow myself on Instagram as well. Remember, the Doctor's Orders podcast is a Life or Death Studios production. Until next time, Freaks and Geeks, we'll see you on the next one. Don't be late.